Yeah. We here. What up? What's good, people? What's happening? What it do? What's good? We here, man. AGSLIVE episode 131. We here. What's up, man? What's good? How y'all doing? Y'all already know the deal. Episode 131. If you want to join in on the conversation, hit me up on Twitter in the DM and I will send you the link. Everybody is welcome. We just ask that you have like a decent mic. No background noise. You know what I mean? Don't be in the playground, the boiler room, or anything like that. Please have a nice, decent background or something like that. That ain't no crazy background noise and shit. Man, we tired of background noises being the guests. They're not invited. What's good, folks? We here, man. Episode 131. Got some things to talk about this week. We had a state of play. Definitely got to talk about that. We were very disappointed with Suicide Squad. As always, we definitely going to talk about the latest episode of The Last of Us. Oh, my God. We definitely got to talk about Joel whimpering and shit crying. I don't know what the fuck is going on now. That nigga got heart problems and all that. What is all this bullshit? But anyway, we're gonna talk about it. I was wondering, I didn't watch the episode until like, what was that, Wednesday, Thursday, some shit like that. And I was wondering why I ain't hear many people talking about that shit all week. Like, I didn't really see too much, conversation surrounding the episode. I don't see no more posts of the views are going. It's getting more and more views every week. I guess that ain't happening no more. People starting to drop like flies. But anyway, I ain't really see too much chitter chatter about this episode, so I can see why. Fucking show is garbage. Oh man, that story. Listen, The Last of Us story, the game, amazing fucking story, man. This is why, it was going to be a tough act to follow. You know what I'm saying? The story on the game is already amazing. It's already amazing. So trying to recreate that, or they trying to go their own little direction, throw little shit in head from time to time, it ain't working. You know what I mean? They butchering this story. They already at Jackson and shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, hold on, what the hell is going on? Like, yeah, that show is garbino. I'm sorry. That shit trash. You know what I mean? Shout out to Nightfall, man, for the first super chat of the day. Very disappointed with Suicide Squad's direction. Yeah, we're going to talk about that third-person shooter, generic-ass shooter. Oh, that shit look terrible. Sorry, it looks garbage. Shout out to Frey 1495. Let's go. And I'm already dropping frames. Dropping connection. The connection is already fucking up on this stream. I'm about to be done with this shit. I'm about to go back to Discord. I hate fucking Discord. Oh my God. I don't want to fucking use Discord, but I'm about to have to go back to Discord or something. For real. This state of play just be on some bullshit for no fucking reason. I don't know if it's Chrome. Maybe StreamYard will work better in fucking Microsoft Edge or something. Chrome is a fucking resource hog. I don't know. But I hate Discord. Plus, Discord, you got to do all this extra shit to get people's names on the screen and all that. It's a lot of extra shit you got to do fucking with that Discord. Oh, man. Shit dropping frames for no fucking... Connection is unstable. If you're on Wi-Fi, try plugging into the router or moving closer to it. I'm plugged in. The fuck? The hell are you talking about? I'm plugged the fuck in. Like, how is this happening? I am connected, hardwired. Some bullshit. Shout out to Vel4R for the super chat. I appreciate that, player. Good looking. Like, what is going? Like, it's the website. They fucking suck. I ain't paying for this bullshit no more, dog. They fucking suck, man. Some bullshit. Ain't nothing going on. You know what I'm saying? Got fucking 1.2 gigabyte download speed. So we know it ain't the download speed at all. It's already, fast. But yeah, as soon as I start this shit, it's just start dropping frames. I don't understand why. Because I'm hardwired, like I'm connected. Like you can't even get a better connection. Don't have no issues surfing the internet or none of that shit, gaming online, none of that. As soon as I come and do this podcast, here we go. Fucking StreamYard, dog. They fucking suck, man. Damn, I'm gonna have to fucking do Discord. I hate Discord. You gotta do too much shit just to get that shit running. And remember, when I was on Discord, that shit was giving me issues. I don't know what it is, dog. They just don't be wanting me to speak. They be hating. You know what I'm saying? The fuck? Connection is perfectly fine, man. Perfectly fucking fine, man. This shit bullshit. Let me see what's going on. Ain't perfectly fine. Ain't nothing going on. But we good. We here, man. It'll work itself out. It better. You dig? It'll work itself out, though. Shout out to Frey 1495 for the super chat. They rushing through the story, shaking my head. Yeah, they skipping a whole lot of shit. Shout out to any boy. How do I join? Bruh, hit me up on Twitter and the DMs. I will send you the link. You must be new here. Ain't no way you don't know how to join at this point in time. Ain't no way. I done said it a million times. Shout out to Dizzy for the super chat. He said last podcast of the month. The year is flying by. Let's get it. Yeah, it's only 28 days in this motherfucker. So it's definitely the last podcast of the month. We here. We're going to get to it. But it's crazy. We definitely got to talk about that. We always start off with that Last of Us bullshit. Shout out to Beloved Peace. He said, hey, Hard8, have you beaten Hogwarts yet? I'm pretty close to finishing the game myself. I give it a solid 7.5 out of 10. Nah, I haven't beaten it. And it's going to be a long time before I beat it. It's going to be a while before I beat that. It's pretty much been essentially dropped at this point. So I'll probably beat it sometime this year, or maybe won't beat it till next year. Who knows? It's one of them games where, it just ain't hold my attention. And plus, I ain't on, I got rid of my graphics card, so shit ain't hold my attention, dog. I wasn't playing it anyway. I'm gonna be real with you. I wasn't really playing that shit. I've been on that battlefield, and I was playing a little bit of Atomic Heart. We gotta talk about that garbage. That shit is trash. But anyway, yeah, I'll be Hogwarts when I beat it. I ain't really pressed that game. That story was fucking trash. You know what I mean? At first, it looked promising in the beginning. Like, yo, this game is nice. A lot of attention to the universe of Harry Potter. You know what I'm saying? Or Hogwarts or whatever. And it was all right at first, but then after like around the 13-hour mark, shit started to change. I'm like, hold on, man. What the fuck is going? Like, what am I doing? What's happening? Like, where's the story at? What is the story? Like, what is happening? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just doing a bunch of mundane fucking tasks. I done killed about 15,000 spiders already. Like, what the fuck is going on, man? And then I got like 20-something hours in that game, dog. And that shit is fucking, I'm still like, it still feel like the story ain't started. There's no danger or nothing. Like, it ain't nothing happening. I don't know, man. That ain't it. I'll get to that motherfucker when I get to that motherfucker. I ain't pressed. Like I said, I wasn't really playing it anyway. That shit kind of fell off anyway. I told y'all that a couple weeks ago. Like a week, like last week before that or something. Shout out to John Black. Appreciate you, player. Good looking. He said, I can't believe Rocksteady canceled the open world Superman game for a Fortnite Avengers clone. 8 years? I don't know what FFS stands for, but yeah, man, 8 years, man. Hey, I really don't even want to talk about that shit. It's it's depressing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to any boy. He said I sent a message on Twitter with the AGS logo. All right, I got you. Yeah, man. It's yeah, that's probably gonna be the biggest disappointment of the year for me. You know what I mean? That was one of my most anticipated games, as you already know. Being able to it's been 8 years. Rocksteady last game was Arkham Knight, one of my favorite games. And they dropped the fucking ball, man. 8 years. They gave us a third-person generic ass shooter. That's what we got. Fucking sucks. It fucking sucks, man. But anyway, we're gonna talk about it. We gotta get back to this Last of Us, though. So y'all seen episode 6? I was wondering why not many people were talking about it. Because it was a boring ass episode. Another boring episode. Another episode where it feel like the infected don't really have no place in this world. You know what I mean? It's almost becoming like it's already at the later years of fucking The Walking Dead and shit. You remember in the Walking Dead, the beginning, it was a really good show. You know what I mean? It was definitely great, entertaining. We were all tuned in. And then to me, the later years of Walking Dead, it turned into a soap opera. You know what I mean? It turned into a soap opera that had zombies in it from time to time. That's kind of where The Last of Us is at now. It's like this some bullshit, and it's like we might throw some infected in there from time to time. That's where it's at right now. You got Joel sitting there crying like a bitch. Where is this coming from? You know what I mean? Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but Joel showed plenty of emotion in the game, and he didn't have to sit there and be whimpering like a little bitch. He's sitting there whimpering and shit. Motherfucker, they gave him this heart problem all of a sudden. Now he all fucked up. You know what I mean? I guess Joel gonna die from a heart attack. That's how he gonna die in this game. I mean, not game, this show. You know what I mean? They ain't gonna die the way that we know he died, but he gonna die from a heart attack and shit. He gonna be walking, he gonna pass out. That's gonna be it. Like, this shit is Gabino, dog. I can't. Y'all still sticking up for this show? Ain't no way, y'all niggas still. They butchered the story. The story is completely butchered. They done already jumped to Jackson. Huh? Jackson already? What? Yo, we done missed so much shit. It's like everything that was amazing in the game, they decided to strip out of the show. All the action set pieces removed. Everything. Every fucking thing that was great with the fucking show, the game, they removed it in the show. The show is fucking garbage. There ain't no way y'all still running around talking about this shit is amazing. Shout out to the collector 1885. Hey, 8, can you talk about these fake girl gamers? We done talked about them bitches a lot. You're the king. I can't send a super chat. I don't know what's going on, my boy. Somebody might have blocked you years ago, man. Hit me up, Junior the King. Hit me up on Twitter in the DM. I'll see if your channel blocked. Your channel might be blocked from some a mod or something. I mean,
all I can say is I never blocked them. That's all I can say.
Yeah, just hit me up, man. He could have been blocked since the original AGS.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we already know they was blocking motherfuckers and shit. So yeah. Shout out to Frey 1495. I understand changing things for TV, but damn. Nah, they doing too much.
Personally, I just stopped comparing the show. I just like compared the show in the game. I just start watching it for what it was.
Ain't no other way to do it. Like,
that's how I
it's not for us though, eh? Like you said it a long time ago. This show
it's for people who like TV at this point. I think the show's good, it's well produced, but like it's a different adaptation than it's not the game.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it. Like, it's good for what it is, but if you're gonna compare it to the game, it doesn't hold up. But
like,
what's up?
To be honest here, I think Pedro Pascal is doing a good job. I'll say that. I think he's doing a good job.
Who?
I think Pedro's doing a good job for.
Yo, your mic fucked up, Jeremy.
Yeah, your mic is messing up.
Your mic is fucked up.
Pedro is not doing a good job.
I think he's doing a good job. Personally, I understand why you don't think he's doing a good job, but I think he's doing a good job. Personally,
he's getting destroyed by the voice actor.
He
From
muted
the
shit.
game.
Troy Baker will always be better. Troy Baker will always be better.
Troy Baker's one hell of an actor.
Talking about like the acting, like he's not like
getting destroyed, though. He getting destroyed easy. Like easy. He's not even trying. I don't feel like Pedro is trying.
He's trying. Like
he showed up, got his check. And, let me read these lines and get the fuck up out of here.
Hey, yo, can y'all hear me?
People say he's getting an Emmy. People say like he might get an Emmy for this. If he does, then
get an who?
Like that's what I've been seeing on Twitter. Like people say like that one scene, the monologue talking about like
he
get an Emmy. He get an Emmy. Sony paid for that shit.
Yo,
hey, before y'all continue, I want to say something real quick. If that's all right. I'm sorry for interrupting. I want to say something real quick.
Yeah, podcast etiquette.
Yeah. Well, like some years ago, I had said I was gonna pass you some money. I really appreciate you, bro. Like you helped me a lot. I was like going through some shit. I'm about to send it right now, nigga. Chill. Chill, nigga. I'm finna send that shit. It ain't finna be like huge or shit. But like I was in college and shit, and I just remember listening to your videos, and I was doing a whole bunch of dumb shit. I was running the streets, doing all types of stupid shit. And my grandma was just telling me, nigga, why don't you go do something about your life? Go to college, go figure some shit out. So you get out all this dumb shit. And I started fucking with YouTube a little bit, just like listening to shit. And then I had found your channel, and I was like, damn, you really can like be on your shit, but then still like kind of not be on some dumb shit at the same time. And I always said I was gonna send you this shit, but then I was just on my grind and shit. But I'm gonna go ahead and send that shit right now. I just wanted to thank you, bro.
Oh no,
you just showed that you ain't gotta be a pussy, and then you can still be on games and shit like that.
For sure.
And then just stay out of the fucking streets and all that. So
yeah.
I don't know how to go from this shit to YouTube, but I just sent the chat, so I'm gonna send the chat right now.
No doubt. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's it.
You be changing niggas' lives, bro.
On some real shit.
That's good shit.
On some real shit, last week really did show that. Like y'all laughing, joking, shit like that, but y'all really don't know. Like a lot of people is like in the streets and shit like that, and this nigga really lived that life. So to see that and to be like, damn, I ain't gotta be on no killer shit. Like I could really, like even what's that nigga name? T Grizzly. He on that shit too.
Yeah.
So it just go to show. So I'm definitely gonna send that motherfucking chat.
No doubt. That's what's I appreciate that.
I had brothers that was in the streets, so I understand.
I appreciate that.
What's up, guys?
Yo, your mic is fucked up, my guy.
Yeah, you need to get a new mic or something.
Fix your internet, reset the modem or something. Your mic is really fucked up right now. Shout out to John the Black. He said, I ain't gonna be mad on Abby.
Yeah, you bought again.
Yeah, this fucking dumbass shit. Fucking StreamYard. Shit stupid as fuck. Teron, read that shit for me, please.
Yeah. Shout out to John the Black for the super chat. He said, I ain't gonna be mad when Abby kills this Joel. He practically already dead, in my opinion.
I'm being honest. Like now, I feel way more bad for Joel in the show than I ever did in the game. Like in the game, I was like, all right, like you know what I mean. But like in the show, I think they're humanizing him more in the show than they ever did in the game. Like in the show, he's reacting more on fear and sadness, and in the game, he's reacting more in anger. If you know what I mean. Like they're just showing two different versions of Joel, and I think the emotional side works better for TV. Because I don't know, like you can like portray emotion better on TV than you can in game. I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
That's my two cents.
That first game, man. They still brought some emotions, like out for Joel and all that. It's just he just used anger to cover up his trauma.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, like here in the show, he's like more sad, like talking about like I can't do what I can do. Like I'm old and shit. I'm getting weak. Like he's like I'm 56 years old. I can't do what I used to do back in the day. And I think that works better because it's like it's not a video game, it's a TV show. Like if this nigga was like John Wick killing all these niggas, like it'd be unbelievable. So I understand why there's less action and why like he's not killing as many niggas.
So how you feel about his heart problem now?
Like the way they explained it, the way they were talking about, I was like, okay, I get it, but at the same time, like I wish it, like it made for good memes. I've been seeing memes of it. It made for good memes. That's really it. That's all I did. Made for good memes. It's all right. It's all right. I think the show's good. Like I'm enjoying the show. So the episode was good. Yeah, there's no action, but if there was infected every episode, I feel like the infected would lose its like specialty. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I mean, they don't gotta overdo it per se.
Like the way they were explaining why there was no infected in like the woods or like in the middle of nowhere. I like the explanation of why there was no infected in the area. Talking about like they're drawn to like bigger crowds, like big cities and stuff like that. That was a good like them explaining why there's no infected was good.
I don't know about that because that kind of contradicts the first game. Like the quarantine zones was the safe zone because all the people that tried to leave, they ended up getting infected. We saw a few examples.
Like at Bill's Town and shit like that?
Yeah, like when you're in Boston and you first leave out the quarantine zone, it was like Joe was talking with Tess about there seems to be more people getting infected, and Tess was like,
leaving, yeah,
and she was like, even though the quarantine zones is fucked up, like people dying to get in it because it's the safest way away from infected and people like David and all that.
Yeah, that is true. Like, I don't know. I don't think about the TV show and the game. Like, they're really just changing so much stuff for it to fit the narrative of the show, which,
that shit trash.
Honestly,
that's why it's hard. That's why it's like, that's like very challenging to do because you want to make it believable for TV because it's a TV show, not a video game, and it's hard to suspend your belief, your sense of disbelief when it comes to TV show than an actual game.
They needed like a couple of more episodes just to better pace some things out, and I don't think people will be tripping as much.
It seemed like they changed a lot of stuff so that you could be open to a lot of new changes that's going to show up in the second season. That's what I'm getting from it.
Yeah,
they changed a lot of shit.
Yeah, me too.
For sure. They definitely going,
Like now they're making people feel more sad because when Joel dies, he'd be way more sadder than I feel like it's gonna be way more sadder in the show than it was in the game. When Joel died in the game, I wasn't like crying or nothing. I was like, damn.
Yeah, so I guess this is gonna be I guess this is gonna be that
like, I feel for this man. Like this nigga is really about to get fucking clubbed next season.
But you ain't got no attachment to him. When you watching the show, you ain't even attached to him. He don't do nothing that really have you like, okay, cool, I care about Joel. As in the game, like in the game, you really feel for him. You like, oh shit, they gonna get this motherfucker. You don't want that shit to happen. And this, I'm like, take him out of here. Fuck you.
Actually, nah. I think it's the opposite. Personally, it's weird. It's the opposite for me. Like when I played the game, I was attached to it. Like those are awesome. I'm being real. I'm serious.
Somebody say EK. They think you on drugs, EK.
Really? Look, I love.
They're going them steroids. They're going them roids.
I'm being serious. Can I be serious?
How much?
It's all right to have different opinions.
Go ahead. No, I want to hear it. I want to hear what you got to say.
We already know you're gonna suck the show off.
No,
that's crazy.
I don't think it's a masterpiece. I said it's a good TV show. You know what I mean?
It's not.
If you don't compare the game,
it isn't. Okay. I said to me it is. I didn't say like I don't want
that shit. Okay, let me ask you this: is that shit better than the early seasons of Walking Dead?
I didn't watch the Walking Dead.
Season one? No.
Season one was fine.
Nah, season one
was going jerking off. Fucking, what you was preheating yourself? Why you wasn't watching The Walking Dead? Everybody watching Walking Dead except you.
Season one of Walking Dead.
Do I have to be a sheep and watch everything everyone else is watching?
I mean, if everybody talking about it, you ain't gotta watch it, but you at least check. If you watch TV shows and everybody is like, "This is a good show," you're gonna at least check it out. Like, oh, let me see.
Honestly,
okay, no, this shit
you might not be into shows.
Yeah, like I wasn't.
But
no, he is. I mean, he into this. He's sucking off The Last of Us. He into that.
Well, it's an adaptation of a video game I love. Like
Walking Dead is an adaptation.
And then they and then they fucking it up.
Comics either. Sorry.
Listen.
And then they fucking it up.
Hey, the episode 6. I was very disappointed by the ending. Trash how they had that one guy come out and stab Joel. But other than that, I feel like going to Jackson.
Hold on, I forgot. What happened at the end again?
But you got stabbed.
He got stabbed when remember the dude, I think he had an axe or something.
You can't remember. That's what shows.
I don't remember. What happened at the end?
What happens is instead of having him fall on that rod and get impaled, they had this one guy come out as they were escaping on the horse, and Joel and the guy fight, and then Ellie shoots the guy, and then it pans down and you show that Joel.
Stop lying. The nigga had a bat and the bat broke, and he stabbed him with the bat that broke.
Whatever.
Oh, it was a bat.
He stabbed him. All right.
I don't even remember that shit, man.
Yeah, I forgot.
And then they ride away on the horse.
Did I fall asleep?
And the horse and the horse looked like it was one of those ride-on horses outside of the grocery store, and then
Dude, dog.
and then at the very end, that horse was a statue. Like when Joel was laying there on the floor, I was like, what the heck? That horse was solid. It was like
It was a fake
10-second. It was a 10-second shot, 10 seconds solid. That horse was frozen solid. They couldn't
Medusa ass horse,
stand
nigga.
there.
Yeah,
I
didn't
didn't
know
know
that
they
was
get a
fake,
real
though.
horse.
I'll have to
Yo.
watch it again.
Hey, shout out to Nah Nike. He said Sub 8 just got my taxes. Don't go spending all of this $5 at once. Plus Suicide Squad gives me Warframe vibes. Okay, I can see
Hey,
that.
did you already go over the Suicide Squad stuff?
Oh, not yet. He didn't.
Nah, we
Okay,
just
cool.
started. We just
All right.
started.
But
We
real
just
quick
started.
though. But real quick.
Oh, here he go.
I think it would be unbelievable if he fell from like a bunch from like different floors of stairs and landed on a rod. Personally, him
I'm
getting
trying to
stabbed
figure out
with
why
that-
my brain ain't working. What? Did I fall?
You can't
I didn't
remember
fall
that?
asleep.
It's
No.
because it was so short. It was
Yeah,
so
it was very
right
short.
at
Oh,
the
the
end.
episode was short. I didn't like that either. I don't like how the episodes are getting shorter and shorter. I do not like that.
It was an hour long though.
They
I
vary.
hope it
not
gets
really
short
long.
until it disappeared. Fucking
That's
bullshit.
crazy.
Also,
No,
Hold on,
last episode got to be at least like an hour 30 minutes. They got
That
they
was a
got
long episode.
So I
But
wanted to.
I did like Ellie and and Maria and how they kind of have that dynamic. And I think going to Jackson was, I don't think they would have been able to have those scenes if it was in that power plant. And so I think they kind of made a pit stop in Jackson to show those character developments. And I don't think it would have worked if they went to like a separate house and then Tommy and Joel go find her, and it just would have been too much out of the way. Like,
Is,
they
do
worked
anybody
better.
do anybody got a problem with Maria being a Negro now?
I do not.
It's
care.
weird.
I-
A lot of the
I really-
change is weird,
I
but
it's kind of weird, but I really don't care. Like,
It's
I'm just
whatever.
One
Well,
at a time. One at a time. One at a time.
Why is it weird?
it went past me after like a couple minutes, like 10 minutes. But it was weird at first. It's like, man, why are they pandering? Like trying to change shit up. Like just keep shit the way it is, but change like subtle shit. Not something big like that. Like that's a big change. Even though they won't say it, when they change like races, that should be changing like the whole perception of the character.
Well,
Right.
in my opinion, if you're making a race change for a character, it only would be a big difference if that character's race was inherent to the story of the character. So I don't see a problem with that. You know, I loved in the Daredevil movie from 2003. They got what was
Michael
his
Duncan
name?
Clark.
Yeah.
Michael Clark Duncan.
Yeah, he died. He was incredible as the Kingpin. I like that Kingpin, and I like the Kingpin.
Yeah, I ain't really like that either.
You didn't like it?
I don't like when they change the race. I don't need you to change the race, dog. Leave it alone, dog. I don't need you to make white people black or black people white and none of that. I don't need
But
none of that.
I think the biggest issue is
black
that they're not
people-
compatible.
making
They're not
black
compatible
characters
as
white.
One at a time. One at a time. One at a time.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. Go ahead.
They're not compatible. Just saying. That's the biggest
Explain
problem.
yourself when you say
It
they're
ain't
not compatible.
Listen, this is some
They're
real
different
shit though.
personalities, like too different.
Listen, this some real shit though. Ain't no bad bitch in the apocalypse. We
That's
done.
crazy.
Like when this shit happen, we done. Ain't nothing. Listen, you ain't seen nothing yet. You'll be like, hey, I'll be fucking the shit out of this bitch in the apocalypse. Like, ain't none of that. Except Marlene. Marlene is.
Bitches ain't getting their nails done and BBLs and all this nut
they
ass
don't
shit
need
during
none of that.
apocalypse.
Yo, you got natural beauty. Ain't no natural beauty. All these bitches.
Let's be
ugly as
real.
fuck.
And I'm not gonna say this on YouTube, but they will be. I'm gonna say the word
Yeah, we know.
integrated.
Yeah, we know. We know. What you're talking
Okay, they would be integrated. They'd be killed. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no baddies would be alive during apocalypse. They'd
no,
be
for
dead.
real though.
Let's be real. Let's
If
think
you beauty-
outside of.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's gonna
you
be
gone.
an issue.
You gone. Ain't no rules. Oh, you out of here.
Yeah.
I thought the episode was great.
Shout out to Shogun Jack. He said, at work right now, I like to listen to the podcast throughout the week. I got you with the like button. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for the super chat. Good looking. Yeah, a lot of people do listen throughout the week. Yeah, we be holding y'all down at work, man. Hit that like button, man. Appreciate that.
Time fly at work, man.
Now,
Man.
just to correct something earlier, Joel didn't have heart problems. He was actually having panic attacks.
Oh, that's what that is?
Yes.
So now he having panic attacks and he whimpering. Damn.
But where's that
amazing.
confirmed too? Where's that confirmed? Are you just saying that?
Neil Druckmann said it. Neil Druckmann and like.
Okay, cool. Evidence. All right.
Watch the after the episode when they have a little sequence after every episode where the creators talk about the show for a few minutes.
So
Yeah,
why
that's
he be
really-
why
I
he be
really
rubbing
like
on this heart issue?
Yeah.
I mean,
that is like when you have
so
a
now
panic
he
attack.
having panic attacks.
It
I
kind
mean,
of makes sense though because he's older.
No, wait, hey, what's wrong with that? Like
Joel
humanizing the
is-
character. Yeah, I mean,
No, he was human in the game. Fuck is you talking about? He's a bitch now.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying? He's soft. He's a bitch and he's soft.
I would
Yeah, I don't like
say-
how they doing them in this show. I ain't
Oh
gonna
my
lie.
God.
Yeah.
What's happening? I'm
Yo,
having
hey.
a panic attack.
Yo, hey, I think I know where he got that from.
I'm
too.
sweating.
I think
my
I know.
God.
I know where he got that from. I think I know because Neil originally wanted to make the Last of Us game about like with a guy protecting a girl, but he was supposed to have heart problems as part of the gameplay mechanic.
Oh yeah, he did say that.
I think
That was
he reused that for this TV show.
Neil want to put that nigga in high heels and a dress. That's what he wanted to
That could be true because they be cutting a lot of stuff out in game development.
I would.
Yeah,
He
that
was
was the
having.
early drafts of the game. Like there was a heart, like heart, like
Yeah. That was
And
the
He was
original.
having
It didn't work- it didn't
anxiety.
work
He was
with
having.
him.
We did get our first look at Dina.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah,
yeah,
glimpse
brief
of Dina.
cameo.
her freak ass in the corner.
Shout out to Torrance Ingram. He said, "What up, Doe 8? Looking for that fire. Looking for another classic. Oh yeah, EK, you still ain't explain that moan, ninja. LOL, but dead
Come
serious. They talking about a couple weeks ago when you was.
Is that him with his shirt off? What the fuck?
Yeah. You was here moaning and shit.
It's a bunch of men in here, dog. What you doing?
What up, Jay?
He was having more. He was having an anxiety attack. It wasn't no panic attack. He was because I mean, if they trying to bring it back to like, fucking ancestral days where anxiety was like more prevalent because you're not sure when the next tribe or somebody's gonna attack you. I can understand that, but it don't resonate with who he is in the game. And it's just they just came out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
who? Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go what you're saying.
Who he is in the game is more of a cartoon character. Remember that
How
game
is he?
came out.
No.
What the fuck?
The game came out in
Right.
2013, I
13.
believe. This is now a premium HBO drama series.
There's nothing premium about this.
Well,
The thing is,
in my opinion, there is. And I was telling people at work that Pedro needs to submit this for the Emmys for consideration.
no.
Bro, hold on.
Let me start you there.
Definitely
Right
gonna,
there.
he's
What do
definitely
you
gonna get
say?
nominated
What do you
for
just
them.
say?
He's definitely gonna
Bella Ramsey is doing a better job than he is.
I
Yeah, I like her
agree.
better too.
I
And,
agree.
and it's just like he's not doing. What is he doing?
He's not doing nothing. That's what I was just saying. He
And
don't really
declined
encompass the
as a
role.
character.
And
Joel
I-
is too
declined.
passive.
And I was defending the show back in episode 3. I came on, and all everybody could say was, "Well, you liked it because it was gay." Well, there's nothing
Nah.
gay about this episode.
He's
simply-
not acting in the show. In
How
that
can you
episode.
say that?
He did not.
He say a few lines, bro.
He's been bottling up. Joel's been bottling up all his emotions and all of his fears throughout the episodes.
That
and they
nigga
all-
been having to do that over the past 20 years. Now he need to do it now.
Well,
I don't understand what you're
Ellie-
saying
Ellie
right
did-
now.
Because
Ellie
because-
reminds him of his daughter, so there's that.
So that's the first group. That's the first little kid that he ever came across. Now thinking about it is right now. Like I think is like, okay, that's cool that you say that he's bottling up and he's expressing now. But think about it, he has not done that throughout the whole show. Like, what are you talking? There's no performances that I've seen from him in these past 6 episodes that can make you say that compared to any other show that I've seen. That you've probably seen. You watch indie movies and you really gonna compare this shit to anything that you've seen in the past? Like, come on, Mayor of Easttown is better than this. Like, this shit is garbage. Like, it is garbage. And I don't like using. I don't like using that word. But this shit is garbage.
Okay, if it's a garbage though, like, what would you
I
give
wouldn't
it, like,
say
out
it's
of 10
garbage.
for
It's
Jay
not
specifically?
garbage.
Since he said it's garbage, I just
Even
want to know.
Oh, you asking me and him?
Yeah, Jay, you.
Yeah, like if I'm comparing it to like not even comparing it to the game, it's a fucking 4 to 5. Like, come on, like.
Hold on, but I want to hear his reason why. Like, what's so bad that gives it so low? Because Hard 8 is kind of on that same path right there. Which,
but I'm saying, like, all right. So if I'm going to compare it off the game, because that's all I can really compare it to right now, because that's what it is. It's from the game. So they're rushing through so much so much shit, and then it's like they're like so like when the dude stabbed him with the baseball bat, right?
Yeah.
And the nigga just fell over and shit. Like it was no like I didn't care. Like it's like
You know what, you are right.
He's fighting one dude.
That scene was better than the game.
Then you got the bitch holding the gun for no reason. Like, what is she doing in the background with the gun? Just pointing it. She's pointing it at Joel. I understand she's not experienced with the gun, but it's just like you don't care. I don't care about Joel right now. Like
I said that before you had came. I had said that. I said the fact that
I was watching before, but I'm not like some of these niggas that just tune in just when they want to come in. So like it's just like if I didn't pay attention to the game, if I didn't know nothing about this game, I wouldn't give a fuck about Joel. I wouldn't give a fuck about Ellie right now. Like it don't make any sense. Like, how do you care about these characters? There's no character development. They sleep half of the fucking show.
That's true.
Camp out half of the like these niggas sleep in the whole show, and they just then it's like they're rushing their relationship. It's like they like you didn't even get to see any arguments with them between. Oh, just be quiet, don't talk about this, and then they
like
fine.
Joel is too submissive. He's like he
very
tells him what to do. Ellie tells him what to do, and in the show, like he's not. Ellie is sarcastic, but what it's his way or the highway at the end of the day. Whereas in this, he tries to tell her something and it just bounces off of her, and she just does what she wants.
So, was there any episodes that y'all liked?
I like the first one.
First one and 5.
5 was
towards the end of 5.
At the end, yeah.
End of 5 was
yeah.
The last 10 minutes. That's
and it was
crazy.
even dumb shit during that time. You got fucking military soldiers standing there looking at effective attack them and all that.
What was he gonna do?
Run, nigga!
I'm not gonna stand there. What the fuck?
Yeah, it was like
run.
There was about 5 seconds, but he tried to shoot all his bullets. All the bullets ran out.
He had plenty of time to run, dog.
He sure did.
You can outrun a bloater. You can outrun a bloater.
Even if you can't outrun a bloater, nigga, you gonna try.
You can at least attempt to try to outrun.
Yeah.
But the bloater would have destroyed anything in his path. He could have tried to hide behind a car or a house. You saw how
that would have been the perfect opportunity to show him throwing them spore bombs or whatever you want to call it.
Well,
he could have ran, dog. He could have ran.
Somebody running and he throw it in the back of your neck. And that shit eats you up.
You think a bloater gonna run you down? What the fuck are you talking about, Brad?
Hard8, everybody talks a big game and says this is what I would do in that situation. If you were put in that situation, seeing that creature for the first time, you would
stand there.
You would be frozen. That's what you're saying.
Hold on, Brad.
Nigga, is that a celebrity? Fuck is you talking about?
Hold on. You never. So you say you never seen a big ass dog running after you? Just stood.
I'm gone.
Most people gonna run. No, that's their first reaction.
Well, I'm not gonna run a damn thing for one.
Okay, but you're gonna try.
Well,
ain't no nigga. Don't try.
You just gonna stand there and get mauled? What the fuck is you talking about, bro?
I'm running.
I don't know. Some people do be standing in fear. Like some people.
Yeah, and it's mostly people that ain't got no common sense.
I would.
It's white
one at a time, folks.
People run away when it's at a distance like that, but maybe when it's right up on you.
I don't give a fuck how close that shit is, nigga. I'm out.
If I know I can't beat it, I'm running. I'm not gonna sit there. I'm not fighting no bear. I don't give a fuck how close it is. The first thing I'm doing is using my feet. You know what I'm saying? Catch me, then I gotta do something else. Or you get shot. But anyway.
Hard8, what was so bad about Joel crying? I don't agree with this.
He just looks soft.
About calling
extra soft. What are you crying for?
That's toxic masculinity.
No, you in the fucking apocalypse, bro. You ain't got time for all that.
No, well,
they're in a safe. They're like in a safe.
This nigga was a hardcore murderer at one point in time, dog. What the fuck are you sitting there whimpering for? Get the fuck up.
Everybody has emotions deep down inside of them. They're not, but because he's a man, he keeps it hidden in. It's when he's with his brother in private that he really is open with his fears. And I don't understand this idea that men can show emotion. A man is never supposed to be afraid.
The only way it would have been acceptable
said that. We talking about
is if they would have established them. If they would have established how gritty of a person he is and showed that character development, like Jay was saying. A lot of things would have been more acceptable.
Listen, was he crying when he was a hunter?
Yes,
he running around whimpering and shit?
In the TV show, he was.
I wish we did
he felt a lot of regret in the TV show. I would say he was crying. I would say that.
Let me explain how I see the story. I don't think it's rushed at all. If you look at this cut scenes for the game, I mean, they would
play the game, motherfucker.
That shit is definitely right.
It's just the. I think it, like real quick.
All of the first of all the action from the
gone.
game they have
the
removed.
Action is what's taken away. Like the whole scene at the what's it called, the turbulent, the power plant. That's gone. That's all gameplay. Like I think they just removed
They
all
removed
the
a lot of
sequences.
action. You don't got no problem with them
And that's
removing
really
all the
it.
action.
That does suck.
So
that does
I
suck.
if
There's
anyone
no action, but not
whether
like
I-
a huge.
Hey, one at a time.
One at a time. I mean, goddamn.
Sorry, I'm just saying, like, since there's no action in the show, it does kind of take away from the overall experience. But like, you know,
But
I
there
just-
is action in the show.
I already saw
there's
it coming.
action, but it's not a lot of action. But I
come on,
understand.
They already said the violence was toned down, so I already saw it coming.
Them saying it don't help nothing.
Okay,
though.
violence and action is two different things, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you ain't got to be.
That's true.
You can take the violence out, but then can we get some action though? You know what I'm saying?
Y'all sitting there watching a bunch of boring ass scenes, scene after scene, just boring as fuck.
So
all the great action from the game is gone.
Because it would have been ludicrous to depict that in the tone of this show.
No, it wouldn't have.
Who set the tone of the show like this? They did that. Nobody, it didn't have to be like that.
It means like it would have been unbelievable.
like-
no, it means like it would have been unbelievable.
Nigga, what are y'all
What's
talking
unbelievable?
about?
Fucking somebody chasing you in a Hummer? That's unbelievable.
Like when
Well,
you
means like-
when
you
you
means
get
like, no,
when
you
you
means
get
Stepping in the
that-
trap, stepping in the fucking
killing a
snare
bunch of
trap,
people,
getting
like,
snatched upside down. That's
That would have
unbelievable.
been ridiculous.
Honest.
You can't. So in the game, you
That would have been
control-
ridiculous. No, that would have been ridiculous. That would have been ridiculous.
Or getting
And him shooting
impaled.
upside
How?
down
How that would have been ridiculous?
I'll explain
with
to you.
infected running his
Games are
way
made-
and him aiming with perfect.
Hey, let him
aim.
finish, bruh. Fuck. Chill.
None of
What
that
you
is
saying?
unbelievable or unrealistic. That violence in the game, they could have brought that in.
So,
It would have been
wait,
too
so-
For
expensive.
certain scenes you couldn't do in the
That's
game.
what it would have been. It would have been too expensive to recreate it because they recreated a lot of like areas from the game in the show. They went to Canada and like bought out some towns or whatever and recreated a lot of those scenes. So to
So-
actually play the action out, it just would have been too
Man, they
expensive.
could have just went to West Virginia and did this shit. Like, there's so many damn busted ass areas out here that look just
Sony
like
got a
Canada gave,
fucking-
I think
And
Canada
Sony
gave them
got-
some tax breaks or something
Sony
like
got
that.
a back. Sony got a backlight. A
I'm
backlight.
pretty sure
Could have did that
these
shit.
episodes were more expensive than Game of Thrones. That's why.
Yeah, I think
that's
this
what
was the
saw.
most expensive TV show out there.
And
It's
but it don't look like it though.
I know, right?
It
It don't
definitely
look like
doesn't.
it.
I don't
CG.
agree with it. I thought the last
CG.
It looks good.
episode 6 had
If
excellent
anybody's-
history.
Has anybody, if you've watched Gangs of London looks better than this, and their budget is nothing.
Gangs of London, did it have CG like scenes and stuff like that? That's
Yeah.
what.
That's where all the money going to. The
Yeah.
CG, making
There's
the
CG in it.
background and all that.
There's
And also,
CG from
like, the
Killing.
props,
You know,
'cause I know all the effects are practical.
Because them backgrounds was fire. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, that's all CG, all the backgrounds and all that. Shout out to Brandon Young. He said, "EK, you the only guy that come in here glazing the show every week. You might as well say the show better than the game to you."
Wait, I said episode 3 sucked. I didn't like episode 3. I didn't like the way they presented
it's been
it.
3 episodes.
You
since then.
homophobic. You
Wait,
homophobic.
what? I like that change. I didn't like that change at all.
Shout out to
Getting
Frey,
better,
1495. He said, "How is Bella Ramsey, big foreheaded ass, going to become John Wick next season?"
I don't think that's canonical. I don't think it's canonical that Ellie kills all them people. I think it's Ludo narrative dissonance just with that one. Because think about how in the game you kill all the WLF, but then when you kill that black girl, Ellie felt so bad about doing it. I don't think she was meant to kill all them people. So I
But
don't
she
think
felt bad about what? Beating who? Beating
black
that bitch, the
girl.
black chick? She didn't
Yeah.
feel
She
bad.
didn't,
Yes,
she
she
didn't feel bad about
She did.
anything.
she felt traumatic.
Ellie
about that.
becomes a murderer.
No, she was
a mass
she ain't feel
murderer.
nothing.
Bro, her hand was shaking when she was knocking on the
Neil
theater door.
Druckmann
The
literally
next
Look
said
at that adrenaline, nigga. That's what it was.
she was
Adrenaline.
crying and all that. Talking about, I don't want to lose you, Dina. Like,
I
she
don't
That
wanna
felt
bitch
lose
body
bad.
was hurt. That bitch ain't feel bad. She
Man,
sat there and
she felt
tortured
bad.
that
Ellie, I
woman,
didn't like.
man.
I didn't
She
like
felt
Ellie
bad
in that
for
game.
torturing that girl.
She sat there and tortured that girl. She ain't
And
feel
she felt
bad.
bad about it.
She ain't feel bad. Then why the hell she go? Then why she go
Bad
follow?
because
Why she go
pregnant
look to go?
chick.
Then why she go look for Abby right after that? You know what I'm
Why
saying?
she let go of Abby when she was about to drown her? Come on, man.
That's towards
Yeah,
the end of the
yeah.
game. That was towards the end of the game. But like the black chick was halfway through the game. You talk about she felt bad. Why the hell she keep going?
First of all, she threw her down in the spores because that's what she wanted to do. And then she sat there and beat that woman until she gave her the information she wanted. She ain't feel bad. Her body was hurt. She was in pain.
Okay.
Nah, I don't buy that. I think
don't
she
buy
felt
that
bad.
either, but all right.
She felt bad when she went right back out
Bro,
and
the
started killing more motherfuckers.
I didn't write the game, Hard
is a
8.
mass
Literally said
murderer
she felt terrible
in the
about
game.
it.
I
Like,
did not
what?
write this game, dog.
Oh,
You write
She
the
ain't
game?
feel bad.
bitches be
dog.
lying. Bitches be lying.
That girl was shivering and crying and shit, bro. She felt fucked up about
bitch
that.
ain't feel bad, dog. Bitch
But
went
I don't
right
think-
back out and start murdering more people.
But I don't think you was meant to kill all them WLF. I think that was just for gameplay purposes. Because I'm trying to do the same shit. Nathan Drake supposedly killed all these people, but in the cutscene, he act like he ain't really killed that many people.
Yeah, well, that's
Well, that's what
Lunar
games are.
dissonance.
Yeah, that's why I said Ludo narrative dissonance. I don't think she gonna be killing a lot of people in the next season.
The
Damn it,
purpose
I'll
of playing a
yeah.
game is to have fun. So if they were to include all these action sequences in the show, sneaking around, stealth, killing everyone, it would become repetitive.
Yeah, ain't nobody say do all that. You going some other place.
All right, well,
Brad.
let's go
Ain't
to the
nobody say
part
do
when
all that.
when he's upside down. So
Yes.
let's say in the show, Pedro's upside down, and we're expected to believe that he's able to shoot all them zombies in the head and kill multiple walkers just to save them.
They didn't have to. I mean, they didn't have to do it the exact same way as the game, as far as like him shooting all these people. They could have switched that up a little bit to make it more realistic, but it at least could have happened.
Imagine how hard it is to aim properly just on your feet, and then when you're upside down.
But it could at least happen. We didn't say he had to become John Wick in that part. They could have switched that up a little bit to make it more grounded and more realistic. But it could at least happen.
there's a lot of shows that do that.
I'm not saying, they could have been cool and they could have made a different tone show. I'm just saying, based on what the show is, I like it. And that scene wouldn't fit a realistic portrayal that they're doing.
Why wouldn't it?
I explained to you because when
They didn't have to have him shooting all these, landing all these headshots while he was upside down. They could have did something else to make it more realistic, but it could have happened. You saying it couldn't have happened at all?
They definitely toned it down, Brad. They
being
removed a
hung
lot of
upside
violence.
down.
Yes, bring hung up. He stepped in a trap. Now he's hung upside down. What is the problem?
So you think you can aim a gun and accurately shoot all them walkers
Is this
running?
nigga deaf?
They was getting close.
How you calling a walk?
Consider
Is
that.
that a fucking helmet you got on in your picture?
Right. You
They
know,
was getting closer too, though.
Did you not hear what I said? I said they could have done something else to make it more grounded and realistic, but it still could have happened.
And
That's
I'm
what I
saying
said,
that
Brad.
the entire premise itself is unrealistic because it was done in the video game. Just like having
You
Joel,
telling me somebody can't land in the trap and get snatched upside down like that?
no, when he's swinging back and forth on the rope and you have
He
a
wasn't
running,
swinging back and forth. Remember, Ellie stopped him from swinging back and
Yeah,
forth.
Ellie did stop his momentum.
Did you play the game?
He forgot. That's the problem. He ain't played the game in 10 years.
I got
How did you get
I
that
played,
part?
I played it earlier than that. I go on my EXO phase, you can see whether I played it or not.
No,
Why
sound
you think?
like
I mean, that,
Yeah, I
that's a real trap that can happen. That's what I mean. You know that, right?
yeah, them shit's
Yeah.
been around years.
Yeah, it was a refrigerator used, so that refrigerator much heavier than Joe. That shit could have definitely pulled his ass upside down, dog.
You remember that shit in Run? It was a Rundown. Then that shit happened in Rundown, man.
I Am Legend too.
Wasn't a rock.
Some shit like that.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about I Am Legend. Being
What about them
shackled
getting
by-
chased? I mean, what about all the action? Them getting chased and all that shit. Getting chased
Oh,
out
the
of
Humvee.
out of the city with the
But-
Humvee, all that.
But listen, they could include all that, but that would be at but they wouldn't be able to have all the story that they had in the show then. And unless you want to have the hour and a half long episodes, like
Or
wouldn't
they're
wanna
gonna
know
cut
more
out,
story.
episodes. At that point,
They-
you just add
Or
more
cut out the
episodes.
fluff and add the action. That'd be nice.
or
I
cut
don't
out
see,
that,
I don't see it as fluff.
or you cut out that Bill and Frank episode.
Well,
Yeah, I mean,
The Frank episode,
Oh,
range
shit.
Bill's town for that.
Hey,
show.
that shit did absolutely nothing for the show.
But you know they gonna
It
throw
didn't
that.
progress
nothing.
the story. It didn't progress the story.
Nothing.
It did absolutely nothing.
Yeah, it did.
There was no character development in that show for the characters that are ongoing now.
But Hard 8
It was
called
the
it some
nothing.
episodes ago when he said that they were gonna show an episode like that with
mean,
Bill
it's
getting
HBO.
fucking piped out.
Hopefully,
Yeah,
we
it's
get the other
HBO.
side. I mean, I want to see
It was
Marlene get
HBO.
piped out.
Oh, no.
On me.
By who though?
Shit, any of them
I don't give a fuck who was
motherfuckers.
by. I want to see some titty swinging. I had to deal with that. I want to see some nipples. Fuck that.
They should have
Ollie,
continued like
we need
episode
balance. God damn it. Hey, yo, shout out to Any Boy, man. I appreciate that. Quick shout out.
That shit barely came in right now. Cool.
No, I just go
Oh.
down the line.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Jeremy talking over everybody. I couldn't get to it. My bad. Shout out to Jeremy and Brad. and EK. I don't know who do it. No, Brad, EK, Jeremy. Yeah, y'all niggas, man.
I mean, this is basically a sausage party full of loudmouths. So.
Hold on now.
Hold up.
Oh, you preheating yourself? Are you preheating right now? Chill.
Crazy.
Chill.
Speak for yourself.
On me.
Chill. Shout out to JetLight504. He said, yo, hey, do you think these developers are showing less love to PC these days? Played the Wo Long demo, Wild Hearts, and Forspoken, all unoptimized with a 3090.
That been going on.
Yeah, that's been going on.
Yeah, I always heard about PC.
As a PC gamer, you gotta deal with that. That's what comes with the game. You gotta accept that. That's what they do. They don't give a fuck. First of all, most devs, most companies, they don't really give a fuck about PC gamers. They give them the scraps.
Yeah, they'll fix it. That's what they say.
Yeah, they'll get around to it. They don't really give a fuck about PC gamers, dog. Yeah.
Hey, how likely is it that they'll recast Bella Ramsey in season 2? Because that's what I was thinking is gonna happen.
They already said they're not.
She already said she's coming back. She already coming back.
Oh, that shit about to be all bad then.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. She's starting to grow on me a little bit. It seems like she's getting better as the fucking season going on.
Yeah. She's the best part of the show.
Yeah.
But how's she gonna do as an older Ellie? That's my whole thing. Because even in the game, she seemed like she could have been 22 or something like that. The way she was handling shit, and you got this little girl doing the kind of stuff she was doing in the game. I don't know how that's gonna look.
It's going
to get makeup. They'll get her makeup together and all that.
Yeah, they probably do all that.
She's actually she's 19, but I buy her as a 14-year-old girl. So,
when?
What do you mean?
He's
talking about Bella.
Yeah, I know her in the show. She plays a 14-year-old. She's 19.
I see what you're saying. My bad.
They know how to make her look a certain way because when they have the behind the scenes at the end and she's in like regular clothes and regular makeup, she does look a lot older.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I think she's really grown into it. The first episode or two, I wasn't so sure on her portrayal, but as it's going on, it's like every episode it gets better with her. Like she's just like Ellie in the game.
She's getting better. She definitely getting better.
She playing that roles.
Joel ain't though. Pedro ain't.
No.
Pedro ass.
I thought.
Personally, I think Pedro's good. He's not better than.
We know that. Suck him off. We know.
He collecting the checks.
You know, good job. And my son like, yo, this guy.
He's not doing a good job, dog. He's just dialing it in. He's not really stepping into the character, yo.
I'm trying to figure out what are you seeing, EK?
I know
he's not doing shit. He's literally just.
He's not fine. He's not phoning it in. Like he's not phoning it in. I don't think he's better than at all. I don't think he's phoning it in.
Nothing. I don't think he's phoning it in. He just ain't doing nothing.
I think that's gonna be paying for his check. That nigga want to get back to the Mandalorian.
He's milking it. He definitely.
I genuinely don't agree with that at all. I think that his performance was great. It was very complex. Now let me bring it all back to but Hard8, you want to call Joel a bitch and all this? Let's go back to Will Smith. We all saw him when he lost his mind at the Oscars and he let all his emotions.
He actually didn't lose his mind, and that wasn't acting.
That wasn't
I'm not talking about acting. I'm talking about he let loose there. Well, let me rephrase. I'm gonna say I lost.
Who's this, Brad or Jeremy? My bad.
That's Brad.
Okay, continue. My bad.
I don't want to say. I'm gonna say he lost control. Is what I want to say. He had the outburst with Chris Rock, and then when he sat back down, he got his Oscar and he went up there and he cried. He showed the emotion that he was holding back. And you didn't call Will Smith a bitch. I watched the whole episode when you went over that. That
ain't got nothing to do with the fuck we talking about right now. That's real life. Right? We talking about a nigga that gotta be hardened and survive in the apocalypse. What are you talking about?
And he was and Joel was in private with
what he was crying for.
Why was Joel crying?
Yeah.
Joel was crying because, and this goes back, I don't believe that you really understood exactly what they were.
Just get to the point.
Nigga, get to the fucking point, motherfucker.
Bro,
stop thinking you sitting there trying to think of something. Go ahead.
Hold on. So you want me to just blurt out everything and not think about what I'm saying?
There you go.
Get to the point, motherfucker. Why was Joel crying? What was his reason to be sitting there whimpering?
Joel was crying because he was having panic attacks because...
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that.
Okay,
where that bullshit come from, dog?
Hey, let me ask Brad something real quick. Let me ask him something.
You think somebody like Joel could survive 20 fucking years? That Joel they got right now look like a survivor, nigga?
He never had anybody to protect until he met
Does he look like a survivor?
Of course,
This
he
soft
does.
ass man. Do he look like he really could have survived 20 years?
They did a horrible
Absolutely,
job
because
portraying
we've
him
seen
having
him-
a
Joel
panic
from the
attack.
game, that nigga looked like he could survive.
Bruh, we saw
He said,
Joel in the
bruh.
very first episode when he
Bruh.
beat up that zombie that was trying to kill his daughter, and I saw how viciously that anger came out, the rage. And when I saw that scene, I was like, this motherfucker should play the new Wolverine. Because
I don't know
of
about all
Shut
that.
the fuck up.
That dude like two. Nigga ain't even big
he
enough
beat
for
that
that.
zombie up with his bare hands.
Brad trolling with that one.
I'm not
What the
trolling.
That's
What
not.
zombie?
Yeah, you kind of sound.
Oh,
like
what
that.
zombie?
That ain't.
You
What
like
zombie he beat up with his
He
bare
talking about
hands?
the dude. He talking about the guard, I think.
No,
Nobody
no.
knows zombie.
First of all, he had a wrench in his hand and he
Get a
knocked the
wrench.
shit out the zombie.
No, he talking about the guard.
No, I'm
He got to
talking
be
about.
talking about the
I'm
guard.
talking about Sarah, but also the scene.
Yeah, that was the wrench he had in his hand.
I'm talking about both the episodes. We saw the rage come out of him. He can protect
Man.
himself and he can defend his family. I
He
saw
said be the
that.
new Wolverine. You
I'm trying to
trolling.
figure out
I'm
where
dead
you,
ass
so you said
serious.
he's crying. That didn't make sense for him to cry. You said you saying he was crying because he was having a panic attack.
No. Let me explain that. He was having the panic attacks because he wants to protect Ellie, and he knows that he failed. He failed to protect his daughter Sarah. He failed to protect
Oh, I see what he's saying.
the white girl. What's her name?
Henry and Sam.
Tess?
Tess. Yeah, he
Oh,
failed
okay.
to protect Tess.
That make more sense. He's saying like the guilt kind of weighed on him like
That's why
overall.
he wanted to ship her off with Tommy because he's younger.
That make more
he believes
sense.
He's more capable. His goal is to protect Ellie at all costs. So he wanted even though he loves her, he wanted to ship her off with Tommy. But Ellie wasn't going to go for that. And they did have the argument in that episode. Somebody said they never argued. I think
I said beforehand they didn't argue at all. That was it, man. That's like there was no character development for you even care about that at the time. Like they took out a lot of stuff for you even care about their
Lot of shit.
relationship. Their relationship has been phoned in. It's been milked. Like we didn't really get to see them grow as characters together. We didn't see that.
I disagree. But
Well, that's fine. You can disagree, but and like he was not having that. That was the worst panic attack I've ever seen in my life. Somebody ever had. That was more of an anxiety. I would say he was having anxiety. That wasn't
anxiety and panic are
it's not the same thing. They're not the same thing. Trust me. I've been going through that shit for almost 5 years. I've done had panic attacks. Them shits is horrible.
Well,
But-
I've never really experienced a panic attack.
Them
before,
bitches is
but-
horrible. But
That
anyway,
nigga walked outside, seen it snow, and just, oh my god.
No, he saw the,
He really is weak.
he saw the woman he thought was his daughter. That's
Joe
all.
was
That
very
was afterwards. That was afterwards.
Joel is
Alright.
very passive in this show. I'll agree with
This
that.
nigga
I
soft.
don't
nigga.
like that.
I want to
he's not-
ask Brad though, real quick. Like, what is Pedro doing, like acting wise, that shows Emmy potential? Because you said that earlier, so I'm
Yes.
trying to see like what specifically. That way, you prove your point in front of all of us. What
Well, I
is
mean,
he
I'm not
doing
here
that's
to
Emmy
prove anything.
potential?
I'm just
point
speaking
out the
my-
scene too. I want a scene.
Yeah, I want to know. That's my
What
question.
scene was you? What scene was you was like, oh my god, this nigga, this is Emmy. You know what I mean?
Emmy,
Yeah,
bro, because that's what you said. So I want to know.
It was the scene with Tommy, and also later on where they take almost verbatim the with him and Ellie, where she's like, "Everybody in my life is all I care about." That was taken almost verbatim from the game.
I think she did better in that scene.
I
than
mean,
he
she did better than that.
Yeah.
Fact.
He was quiet the whole time.
But
Yeah,
He was
him being quiet
he was
ain't
getting
acting,
yelled
fool.
at. He was getting yelled at the whole time. Then he was like, I went under do what you know.
No, no,
Like, that was it. Ellie killed that role. He's not doing anything.
now, Jay, but you're saying that because of her outburst. There's also subtle acting. Now, brother Jay, you should know this. Speaking of
Absolutely.
Brother Jay, this nigga.
No. I completely hear you that. But to think about, he's not doing like, all right, Tom Hardy did an outstanding job as Mad Max with his subtle acting.
yeah.
Ryan Gosling did the same thing in Drive. Pedro's not doing anything.
Well,
You
you're
can't
acting
He's
just
like
not, bro.
he's not just a stick figure out there with a straight face.
Yes, he is. I'm be honest with you. Yes, he is.
I feel like it's the directing though. They're telling him to just have these emotional.
Yeah, of
scenes.
course.
Yeah, that's what it is. This is the
Yes,
director.
the
It's
nigga that
Neil
ain't got nothing to
Druckmann.
do. No, it's not Neil. It's the other nigga.
Oh, the other
It's
guy.
Craig Mason.
Yeah, it's the other guy.
But Neil signing off on all that shit. He ain't
Yeah,
correcting him.
yeah, true.
He
true,
not like,
true.
no, that
True.
ain't
It's
That
a
ain't Joe.
collaboration.
Man, Neil's showing off for that check, man.
Hey, let me
He
catch
like-
up on these super chats real quick. Shout out to Andre Garcia. He said AGS, the only podcast that helped the people out. You love to see it. Yeah, man. Yeah, we try to do what we can do. You know what I mean?
Who that
Very
one dude, that
versatile
famous
over
actor?
here.
That they
you talking
always get for the games Troy something.
Troy
Nolan
Baker.
North. Nolan North.
I'm
Troy
saying,
Baker is the
can
one
I
I'm talking
finish?
about.
Can I
My bad.
finish?
My bad. Go ahead. My bad.
Damn, man. Hey, Jay, I'm gonna need you to holler at these niggas, man. Yeah, no, we do our best. We do our best over here. We got a couple of testifiers in here. Brad, you still working? He probably be manager running things soon.
Yes,
You know what I'm
sir.
saying? So we helping niggas get pussy, all type of shit. We keeping niggas out of trouble. Hey, man.
We ain't done that yet. We ain't do the pussy part yet. We still working on it.
No, we did. We helped the one boy.
No, last week the dude said.
Remember last week?
Oh, okay. I thought we.
Yeah. We got he got some coochie. Yeah. We helped him out.
Funny
You
as
know what I mean?
shit.
No, we still working on Kovu and Tehran. Tehran ain't even trying though. Tehran just, he probably took advice from Jeremy. He preheating and all that. So, I mean, it's all good. He gonna work on it. He trying to get his money right first. You know what I mean? Yeah, we gonna work on that. But yeah, hey man, Hard8's the bad guy, but helps the most. I mean, like I said before, my motherfucking Twitter DMs look like customer service. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Nah, I get on my shit when I got to. You know what I mean? It's a lot of fuck niggas around here. Y'all already know. So yeah. But other than that, I'm all for the people. You know what I'm saying? Just come correct. That's all. But yeah, we do what we do. Shout out to Viewmaster 617. He said that state of play was bad, still not sold on PS5. Just say you fucked up, dog. Like, like 2 years. Just say you fucked up. You know what I mean? Just get the PS5, dog. Like, stop this.
Yo.
Shout out to Viewmaster. I appreciate you, player. Shout out to Junior the King. He said, hey, did you see that video of that chick that got upset because the dude said he would rather smash the world's oldest female over the hottest trans woman? Shaking my head. Yeah, I
The
seen
whatever
that.
podcast. I seen that shit. I was
I
just
did
looking
not
at that
see
10 minutes ago.
Yeah, I seen it. Yeah, there's a lot of wild shit on that from the clips I seen. But yeah, he said he would rather have sex with the world's oldest female than a man. He like, that's a man. It's a man. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. It's a man. So
Is that disrespectful?
He like, I'm not gay.
Upset?
A woman got upset.
A woman got
I'm
upset.
not. He like, I'm not
Wow.
gay. So why would I have sex with a man? Like, I'm not gay. No, I
And she lost her damn mind.
That's
She went crazy.
She stormed off the podcast and all that crazy shit. She like, that's not gay. Like, what are y'all talking about, man?
She started insulting them. She starts saying, she said something slick, like physical, like she about to get physical. And then people in the comments was like, but no dude would ever say that to you and get away with it. Women be out of line nowadays with that shit.
Yeah, that's for sure. Somebody was talking about fake girl gamers earlier. Where'd that come from? Did something new happen? Because we done talked about them. We already know that most of these bitches.
Yeah, you talk about them every other week.
Yeah, we already know these bitches, especially the pretty ones. They fake as fuck. They don't really. It's a bag now. They see that y'all niggas, EK niggas. They see y'all niggas sweet, so they decided to get up on here.
What?
Yeah, I know you giving these bitches. I know you paying these bitches.
No.
You look like it.
With OnlyFans like that.
Yeah, you showing up with your shirt off.
You definitely
Let me pay something.
Money, bro. I'll give
Never that.
Never
that. Pornhub exists. I don't give a
I have
fuck about none of these hoes.
Pornhub, bro.
But anyway, yeah, we know most of these girl gamers are fake as fuck. You know what I mean? The ugly ones, they may be real gamers. Because I mean, like the real, like seriously though, let's just be real. Like most girl gamers that are real gamers, they usually ugly. They like, am I tripping?
No, you're not tripping.
No.
Am I on point or am I tripping? Let me
They
know.
big nasty hillbilly bitches sitting in their fucking cabin.
Let me know.
I heard
bitches that get and the bitches that play like Call of Duty, I don't really see them as gamers either. Like all them Call of Duty bitches, like fuck out of here. I'm talking about the real bitches that's playing the
Overwatch.
That's playing the games we play.
So you got levels to being a gamer, like as far
I'm saying
as
a lot of like I feel like if you go watch a girl game and she playing Call of Duty, it's like nah, get the fuck out.
I don't believe that.
she on the hype train. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Ain't no fucking gamer for real.
But hold on, because like the hardcore games, I don't play them games, but I'm a pretty solid fucking gamer. I don't fucking play like Dungeons and Dragons and all that fucking crazy shit. And I don't have nothing against anybody who play that, but I play all the other shit except for sports games. I hate that shit too.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think one genre is more hardcore than another.
No, not the genre. It's
Yeah,
just the
no,
games
it's
you
Just
play.
the game.
I heard that a lot of the success from Hogwarts was from women coming into it who wanted to check out the game, who are fans of the books and the movies.
I can see that.
I mean,
Yeah, I can
can
believe
see
that.
I can see a lot of people checking out Hogwarts and all that. Plus, with all the
And
drama
right-
surrounding it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Right,
gay
and
shit.
I'm right
I
there
was
with you
interested
on
in
Hogwarts.
until they were crying about it. Then I said, I'm gonna buy this game. Support J.K. Rowling.
And
Shout
I'm
out
right
to
there with- go ahead.
hold on. Shout out to Andre Garcia. He said, "EK Naughty Dog is not going to hit you up, nigga."
Oh, I didn't say the show was a masterpiece. I said the show was good. I didn't say I'm not calling it the second coming of fucking television. But I'm enjoying it. Like, bro, it's all right.
Shout out to what's that? Guts Demon.
Guts Demon.
He said they used the final song from the game, the path for them just to ride around on a horse in the show. Way to F up these big moments we care about.
They be reusing a lot of the OST.
They've reused a lot of the.
They're reusing a lot of. I wish they just made a new OST for the show. To be honest.
Yeah,
Like,
they,
it's fan
From
service.
outside of the grocery store.
yeah, a lot of the music is way too familiar. I'm like, is y'all even composing new shit?
It's cool though. I like.
I
the
didn't
game
have a
music.
problem with that.
No, I like the game music.
I
That's the
do,
only
but
thing that make me feel
I wish
like
there were new
you know what I
tracks.
mean, the connection. Shout out to Viewmaster 617 for the super chat. He said, just like PlayStation story-driven games, these Last of Us episodes are one and done for me. They definitely one and done, but PlayStation games are not one and done, sir. You sound like an Xbox Viewmaster. Let me find out.
Be right back.
I guess he don't like Uncharted. I guess he don't
Let
like
me
to replay
find
them.
out. I definitely replay them PlayStation exclusives. Facts.
Yeah.
Shout out to John the Black for the super chat. He said, if race change isn't a big deal, then make Henry and Sam Chinese.
They did that, man.
You already know people that are complaining, damn, why they get rid of the black people? You already know how it go. And we gotta keep that same energy, dog.
Man, black people get disrespect in Hollywood anyways. Like it really fucking matters.
At least we got
Nigga in life. What the fuck?
At least we got one in the show that's gonna stay alive. At least, shit.
Oh, we do.
Maria.
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 No, they gonna get that bitch gonna die too. All the all
See,
the
they
Negroes
too out
gotta
here.
go. They gonna figure out a way to kill her. All the Negroes gotta go. Shout out to Brandon Young. He said the only good to come from this show is when they do part 2. We all know part 2 story is trash, so they better do some good changes for part 2.
Part
Yeah.
2 is just gonna be a soap opera. That's all they're gonna do.
No, they gonna do some changes. I think they're gonna do some changes in season 2 for sure.
What makes you think they're not? I mean, they already changed.
Yeah, they have
They
to,
already
bro. That story was too trash.
No, you don't have to.
It was.
They just look what they changed up the first one.
back.
Shit.
I thought 2 was a great story.
No.
Of course
I
you
love
did.
I
don't think the story was. I don't.
trash.
I wouldn't say that the story is trash. It just was lazy. It
was boring.
cliche. Lazy.
It stretched. It didn't have no good pacing. Like they
Yeah, the
normally
pacing
pace their
was-
shit well, and they paced
Yeah.
it all bad. And I can't
Pacing
really
was
go
trash.
play it. I can only play the encounters.
This
Yeah, I
is trash.
tried to replay like a second playthrough. I got right up to the point where right before the flashback with Abby's a kid, I turned the game off. I'm like, I can't do
Yeah,
this.
I can only play the
Feelings when
encounters.
you play
That's
as
it.
Abby, you start hurting.
No, I ain't about
you
it
gotta
that.
play as
It's just-
Abby.
I just tuned out because the game was boring as shit.
Abby is like has the best parts of the game than me, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah, in some ways, yeah, she really did.
You know
Yeah,
why
I-
they made it the best parts of the game, though.
Didn't
mean,
she have the
both-
best weapons too?
Yeah,
They had
she had the better weapons.
the best combat, the best like encounters.
That game was still boring. It didn't matter.
Boring? The gameplay is boring to you?
I don't think it's boring.
No, the
No,
pacing.
that shit ain't boring though.
I
The
don't know.
pacing. I'm talking about the pacing of that story.
But the gameplay though is like that holds me over no matter what.
Gameplay is
Gameplay
better
is
than the first one.
actually top notch.
That's about the only
Yeah,
thing about it,
probably the
though.
best.
Everything
That's
about
the
the game
most
is top
important part.
notch. Everything is top notch except the story.
But Last
Yeah.
of Us is a very story-driven game, though. Like it ain't just about the gameplay. If you got a bad story, it's like for me, it's kind of hard to go back to some games
If
where you got a
gameplay
trash
is good,
story.
I can get through the fucking track through any story.
Like if the next Uncharted is trash, but the game
Ain't no
is
next
fine,
Uncharted,
I don't-
nigga.
They think
It's
about
gonna
it.
be another one. It's gonna be another one.
They
I thought y'all said that they was done. Y'all
No,
said
they
that
said
last
they
Naughty
said they
Dog
said
is.
that. They Naughty Dog said they ain't gonna be no Uncharted 5 or whatever. They're gonna do a spinoff or something.
It's gonna
Another
be a
studio,
chick.
y'all said,
It's
right?
gonna be a chick, or it might be another studio. Yeah, they might give it to
There's a
somebody
new
else.
studio that's making Uncharted.
It's gonna be a
Yeah.
chick or some.
Then
shit.
we're gonna have that same problem with fucking what's this other shit? The ones who made that Suicide, we're gonna have that problem because all of them, that's not the same people.
Rockstar.
So yeah, why would we even?
They
That's
don't
gonna be a
give
waste.
They're gonna give him a shot. Shout out to King J25. He said the Last of Us last show was very disappointing. They made Joel super soft. They didn't have to make Tommy's wife black.
I don't have a problem with it. It's just it don't fit. it's not something I'm pissed about. He pissed about it.
Yeah, I don't get pissed about it. 'cause
I'm
it's
not
just
mad.
like,
I'm just
it's
like,
just
all right.
whatever.
Like, what can I do? What can I do about it? Like,
Plus, I grew up with characters being race swapped, so I can't really get that upset about it.
Am I tripping? Did y'all notice how Joel looked at her when he was like, "Oh, that's my like wife or whatever"? Joel kind of looked at her like
He
on
did
some
that in the
racist
game,
shit.
too.
Maybe
He
I'm
did that in the
tripping.
game.
Well, people were joking about
Okay.
the racism, but I didn't see that at all. It was more just being territorial.
Play that scene
Didn't know
back
who
and
he
see.
was.
He did that in the game too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Chris Toston. I think that's how you say that. He said, "What up, 8? Been watching and enjoying your channel from afar the last 2 years. Yesterday, I just bought my first gaming PC. Its specs are i9 4090, desktop 32 gigs, 1 terabyte SSD, 4 terabyte SSD. Was wondering if you could give me some beginner advice. Thanks in advance." Dang, them taxes hit. They definitely did.
4090.
That PC was expensive. Because advice, PC gaming.
You gotta make your own pass.
I guess you could say. I guess you could try to be patient.
Got it.
Patience is a virtue, you know. And Google is your friend. I will say that.
That's as far like you got to make your own experiences with PC. Be honest with you, you got to because you got to take it your own, because everybody's experience is different.
Facts. Yeah, and forums, Steam forums. If you having any problem running games and shit, go on the Steam community tab for that game. You want to do that, and you want to just be active in the forums. And Google is your friend.
Google, YouTube, all of that. Yep.
Yeah.
I like these pre-built consoles. I ain't gonna hold you. I'd rather dodge the fucking problems.
It's a balance, I guess. Shout out to Torrance Ingram. Not running from a dog, but definitely running from an apex predator and bloater. Brad might be too big to run and accept his limitations, being the Rotown servant.
Savant.
Savant? Oh, okay.
Savant.
Oh, man.
So nobody running from a dog?
I'm running from a pit bull.
Yeah,
I know Chihuahua. I'm gonna stomp that motherfucker to the
come
death.
on, it's common sense. Obviously, you're not gonna run from a golden retriever. I'm just saying, like, there's some big ass dogs out there, and you can't. I don't know why niggas think they can just overpower every single dog because they can fight. They can wrestle their dog in their house. That that's comfortable with.
Yeah, let the right golden retriever run up on your ass. You gone.
I mean,
I dig his eyes out.
Hey, some people keep a burner on them when a dog run up on them for a reason.
No, and that's cool. But I'm talking about you don't got it. You know what I'm saying? A Rottweiler coming at you full speed.
Fuck that.
You gonna.
I can't.
Have y'all?
There's not much you can do. There's not much.
Y'all ain't been to LA.
It's an animal.
You ain't fucking
Definitely.
just.
Animal.
It's definitely a car I can jump on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not fighting you. I'm not fighting the dog.
Hey, them dogs don't let go, bro. It's a wrap. You're done. Them dogs don't let go. They don't give a fuck what you doing to them.
Poke their eyeballs out. They'll let that ass go.
Fuck that.
Shout out to Herpes Master. He said, overall, you guys are in the minority. People love it.
Well, it ain't for the gamers. It's for, regular TV viewers.
Yeah, I don't really give a fuck about people.
People have been saying, what I've seen on Twitter is it's like, because everybody's been complaining about the action, and somebody put up a poster that says, it doesn't say anything about action. It's a drama.
It's a drama. Yeah.
That's
drama. One time been really, caping for this show and all that. It's a drama and this, that, and the third. Shout out to D-Man Rules for the super chat. Appreciate that.
It's pretty obvious that
don't mean it need to be boring. I don't give a fuck if it's a drama. Drama don't mean boring, motherfucker. That don't equal boring.
Definitely don't.
Fuck. This show boring as fuck. Shout out to Herbie Massey. He said, Brad, the only one making sense around here.
What?
I mean, that's cool.
Hey, I agree. His views align with mine, but I'm not gonna say your views are trash.
I'm not gonna hold you.
I understand why you think it's trash. I understand why you think it's bad.
I understand what Brad is saying. He just don't elaborate himself well. But when you finally put pieces together, I see what he's saying. I don't agree with the shit he say, but I see what he's trying to get at.
I got you, Chris. I definitely got. I'm just going down slow. My bad. I'm getting to him. Shout out to Torrance Ingram. He said preheat and laugh my ass off. AGS got his own vocabulary. Shout out to Long Game. I miss Mocha Larry. He said shout out to Larry. He said they claim the same people that made Chernobyl is behind this show, and I don't see it. from direction to cinematography and writing. This ain't show of the year material.
See, but Chernobyl, you know what I'm saying? Like that was I think the director did that. He did Chernobyl. And those are true events. So I mean, like the dude ain't got nothing underneath his belt that's like that he created himself. So
well, I mean, I think you do have to give him credit. I thought Chernobyl was an excellent miniseries. I think that's better than Last
but
of Us.
it's a true story.
story.
It's based off.
Anybody can't.
Hey, Brad, you need to make a YouTube channel. You probably a blow, dog. You know what I mean? You just
Nah, real
positive
shit,
about
Brad.
everything, nigga. Like, do you not? Is anything bad, nigga? Do you have
Chernobyl.
a negative for anything?
Yeah, Megan.
Megan
Is
The movie, the Android.
was just okay.
I
know.
Yeah,
I
like Chernobyl was great. That was a great show. Absolutely, I thought it was great.
I thought that was a movie.
That's a TV
No,
show.
it's a TV show.
Oh, I'm tripping.
Shout out to Big
movie,
Black.
though.
He said, I'm convinced not having a father turns you to Brad.
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
I ain't going that far.
Yeah, that's crazy right there.
Jesus.
Shout out to Hurt Me Mads. He said, panel act like they killers, but they teddy bears.
I ain't never said
I'm not no
I
fucking
never said
kid.
I was
So
a
I ain't
killer.
never-
if he talking about me specifically, nah, I'm just saying like it's better not to be in the streets. That's all I was saying, bro. Like everybody didn't live a rich life.
He talking about the show. He ain't talking about that.
Oh my
Mike
bad.
Loud is-
Panel. Mine is I'm too close to shit. My bad.
No, they soft niggas, so they don't believe that other niggas is really like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That everybody like them and shit. Y'all, you soft. Just say that. Just say you soft. You like to watch men whimper and shit. Episode 3 was your favorite. Just say the shit, dog. That's all. Shout out to T-Mac 0192. He said, Pedro makes me appreciate Troy Joel so much more.
Mm,
Yeah, it's not even on. They're not even on the same level. They don't even
Yeah,
compare.
at all.
It's not the same.
Troy Joel is in a whole nother league all by himself. Pedro ain't even there. He better go put that helmet back on because he ain't doing shit. Joel.
Yo, real quick, if he
Better go-
wins an Emmy, real quick, let me ask you, if he gets nominated for an Emmy, how would you feel though?
He won't.
Personally?
He
If
won't.
he got nominated, not winning.
He could because they do that type of shit.
How would you
There's
guys
a lot
feel
of
about it? If the
I
show
think
gets nominated for all
The way
these
shit
shit,
go now, they're gonna nominate Bill first.
they're definitely nominate
Yeah.
that episode.
He'll
They're
be in
definitely
there.
nominate that episode. Now,
They definitely
probably
will.
would do
That's
that.
definitely going to be in there. But
That's
I don't.
crazy.
I mean, if it just wouldn't make any sense to me, especially if you've seen Snowfall lately. I mean,
Snowfall
I'm
gets no accolades and it kind of sucks. That show is fucking awesome.
it's
I
still
love
going
that
on.
show.
But yeah,
Well,
Sure,
award
they don't.
shows is a lot of campaign and politicking too.
Well,
absolutely,
It's
absolutely.
not all based on merit.
For sure.
Sometimes it is, but sometimes it's not.
For sure. Shout out to Viewmaster617. He said I might just skip PS5 and wait for PS6. Laugh my ass
Hey,
off.
Super KMW, is that you?
Go ahead and skip it then, player. Stay on that PS4. You know what I mean? Enjoy them 30 frames and shit and all them
Is the
games.
PS5 like readily available now? Like, can you just go in?
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
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 I'm
Yeah.
that's why I got like
That's
8
because
of
the
them.
Pro coming out, right?
You don't see how it's beating the shit out that Xbox? Yeah, that shit readily available. Shout out to Terrence Ingram. He said Jeremy said he'll be right back. Translation: he preheating.
Dude.
Man, I found some good tags on R34.
Oh my god, this motherfucker, man.
I thought that nigga said Arthur.
You know he love that Rule 34 shit.
Hey man, don't knock it till you try it.
I definitely went and checked it out. That joint is crazy. I'm good.
Did you
Whatever
ever
you want,
You
whatever
gotta
you
look up
want in
Stable
porn,
Diffusion.
whatever you want in porn, they got it. Like whatever you
Right.
ever wanted to see in entertainment, they got it.
It's
and
there.
shit.
It's there. Especially like the AI generated is
Yeah, we ain't trying to hear all that. Shout out to Viewmaster617. Don't make me throw out my gamer tag. I may be a casual, but I put out semi-hardcore numbers when gaming.
Man, put the gamer tag.
That's funny. Shout out to Torrance Ingram for the super chat. He said, I'm a mailman, Jay. You turn and run. Them dogs biting them buns. Bars.
What the fuck?
I'm running, dog. I'm hitting the car.
Yeah, I'm
Hey.
getting on top of a car.
They're gonna
truck or
bite
something.
your motherfucking hand. Shit. Bite
I'm
your
hitting
face.
the car. Fast.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nightfall. He said, I'll swing off on the dog. I'm going down fighting.
Man.
Best of luck to you, man.
Yeah, I
Man.
done seen them puncture arteries and shit.
Yeah,
No.
best of luck to you, man.
My girl got
it's
her
a wild
face.
animal.
My girl got her face halfway almost ripped off by a dog.
Yeah, like they're
What?
puncturing your
Yeah,
shit, bro.
that's,
Yeah.
whoa. Damn.
Last year. Yep.
Ooh.
Yep.
Last year, what you do? You want got the gun?
I wasn't here.
I would have got the gun. I'm on his
I
side on
wasn't
that
here.
shit.
I wasn't here. So like
I would have got
like,
the gun.
when I got to the hospital, that shit looked like I can see through her cheek and I see all her teeth.
That's
Damn.
So like,
Hey,
but
so-
right now you can't see her. You can't like you wouldn't even know she got bit by a dog because we paid for so much plastic surgery and everything. That shit was expensive, but
Damn.
you know how women are with their face and stuff. So
Hell yeah.
What happened to the dog or the owner?
We sued them to pay for the medical bills.
Did they pay for it
So
though?
in West Virginia, a lot of states have this where every dog gets one chance, and that's it. So that we couldn't, like you can't put the dog down. It's
every
one
person
chance.
gets one chance. You kill someone, you get a chance.
Dog.
Like fuck that.
No, that's what I'm saying. If you're an animal, animals got more rights than we black
Yeah,
people.
they definitely do.
So,
They definitely do.
Yeah, I can't stand it when I don't know if y'all have this problem. I hate when people bring their dog into Walmart. I can't stand that shit. If
Why?
it's a service dog,
I used to run that.
if it's a service dog, absolutely. Don't bring your fucking dog in the food section of the fucking.
Yeah,
in-
fuck
in-
Yeah, I used
fuck
to
that.
I
work
can't
at
I was
Walmart.
gonna bring
stand
They
it.
bring him
Randall
in. They
with
bring
you
him
to
in the
fucking
grocery
Walmart.
store.
If
They bring
it's
them
a service
everywhere.
dog, cool. But
Not a
most of them
restaurant,
are
but if
not,
they
though.
brought it into Walmart, you got a problem?
yes,
Most of them are not though. They have those fake vets on them, and the dog hasn't been trained to do a damn thing. And stores and society are just.
How'd
so
she get attacked
understanding.
though? What did she got? She was walking down the street and got attacked.
dog ran straight up to her. Like, so she would have been able to get away, but she had my daughter with her, and my
Yo,
No, he cut
daughter
out.
got bit
dropped
in her leg,
out.
pretty bad, but didn't break no bones. You said what?
you
You
fell
cut
out.
out for a
What'd you say?
second.
Oh, my bad. All right, so they were walking down the street, like it was fairly nice outside. You know, the weather is all over the fucking place. It was the same thing last year. They was walking. German Shepherd came out of nowhere. My daughter was down there. The dog bit my daughter first in the leg because my woman picked the dog up. I mean, my daughter up first, and the dog was like, "Oh shit, I want that first." And then when it bit my daughter in the knee, it pulled her down, and then the dog let go of their knee and went for her face and ripped off. And then the owner came out, had a shot collar on it, and then it stopped. So
Damn.
yeah.
Did they pay y'all yet? They
See,
paid
that's why
y'all
you
yet?
gotta-
Yeah. Oh, that's done. Oh, that's done.
Oh, that's pretty
Yeah.
okay.
I mean,
hit
yeah,
that super chat. Hit that super
Talking
chat.
about-
Hey, what's the extent of the first chance though? Like you said, they only get one chance. What's the extent? Like what kind of damage before it's like, nah, you don't get no chance?
I think if somebody dies, that's the only way. But in West Virginia, you can't put the dog down and shit.
Even if it like fuck up your kid real bad, the kid don't
Yeah.
die. But if
Yo,
fuck
what
the
did
kid
you
up,
say, dog? They gotta kill somebody.
that shit just ridiculous. That shit don't make no damn
You can't
sense.
change the laws.
That shit crazy.
No matter what, I don't give a fuck. I'm killing that shit.
See,
bro.
that's why you got to carry pepper spray whenever you go for a walk.
Yeah, and she usually does, but she didn't have. It always happens when you ain't got your shit on you. That's what I don't know. It happens. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And it was, she was in a neighborhood, and white woman. I don't know what it is. I tried to explain it. You got to be on a swivel when you outside, but she don't pay attention. I was at work, so
Was the dog black?
it's a German Shepherd.
I mean, what color was the dog? Like, was the
I mean,
fur
they're
and all
brown
that?
and black.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they not like-
there's black.
like
There's
brown
black
and
German
black.
Shepherds too. It was the original one, the gold and
Yeah,
black.
golden
one.
brown.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
got you. Shout out to AZ for being a member for 15 months. He said, we are almost 3 years into this gen and still feel it hasn't taken off. This is the worst gen I can think of in a long time, or gaming just going down. Is it the worst gen, or is gaming just going down?
Gaming going down.
Ain't even
No,
started.
I'm happy. I think games. I don't think that.
The AAA is getting fucked up right now. Games will always be games. Just AAA's fucked up.
If you in the other lesser known genres or not as popular as like the AAA ones, you probably having a ball right now.
Yeah, AA is like improving, but like AAA is getting fucked.
Yeah, like I'm enjoying Wild Hearts. That ain't AAA.
Yeah,
That's-
this gen. I mean, let's
Like,
talk
that
about
Wild
let's talk-
Hearts is trash.
Yeah, please.
I like
not-
it. It's high. You know.
It looked trash.
Yeah,
I was a game tester for that shit. It looked trash. It was trash when I
do
game tested.
I
but
do
it was-
agree with the Metacritic. It's like a 78. It's right where it needs to be.
78 isn't trash though.
It's not polished though. There is some issues with it. I will say that.
Let's talk about state
I
of
was
play.
yeah.
Cool.
Let's talk about state of play. PlayStation state of play. They showed off a bunch of VR games. We were all there for Suicide Squad. That's why I was there. You know what I mean? They do got a Wolong demo. I think that's what it's called. Wolong.
Wolong is good. I've been playing it. It's great. It's a great, fun, addictive, and it gives you a lot more to work with than Neo in terms of progression and combat. Very fun.
They showed off Resident Evil 4, and we got a demo that's going to be coming for that one, like the rest of them. I feel like it's hard to really rank the state of play. I know a lot of people are complaining. Like a bunch of articles came out that the state of play is still not on the level of Nintendo Direct. I don't really get it.
I don't know about all that.
They pretty much like the same thing, right?
It's
like
the exact
Sony
same
copied them. That's what they copied. I don't understand what makes the Nintendo Direct so fire. Like the whole state of play is going to be, you're going to consider it good based on what games they show.
And they said what they was on show.
Like if they show the games that you looking forward to, then you'll be like, oh, this was a good state of play. But other than that, I don't really know how you can make it better. Just show the games and keep it moving. I don't see what Nintendo Direct does that's so much better than what state of play is doing. I don't really get maybe somebody can explain what makes Nintendo Direct stand out. Because you had all these articles popping up talking about something they still haven't captured the magic of Nintendo Direct. I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't really get it.
Well, it's the clickbait joint. That's all it is.
Nintendo does have some good stuff though. I gotta tell y'all, I just got a Switch for Christmas. A Nintendo Switch.
What games you got on it?
Oh, I got a couple games. I just got Super Smash Brothers. I got Mario Kart. All that stuff. But
all that shit that was on the Wii U.
Pretty much.
A fun game is a fun game.
Did you try Bayonetta 3?
No, not yet. I never played the second one, but I was hyped as shit. They announced for the Game Boy games to come for their
the shit y'all let Nintendo get away with. It just
crazy.
It just pisses me off a lot of times when it comes to
I'm not trying to play Namco Museum on the motherfucking Switch. That's crazy.
Y'all get Nintendo so many motherfucking passes. They trash, dog. They ain't doing nothing for this fucking industry.
They did sign a deal with what is it, Microsoft though, I guess. For Call of Duty or some shit. I don't agree with the deal either.
Yeah,
I don't agree with the deal either. I'm just saying that I guess it looked like they trying to start some shit up. That's all I'm saying.
They've been trying to start some shit up with them.
That shit ain't working.
Anyway, back to state of play. It was it is what it is. We were there for Suicide Squad, and we left highly fucking disappointed. Suicide Squad looked like straight garbage, dog. It's a shooter. The thing that makes this, because listen, Rocksteady, they had a perfect record. They was 3 for 3, in my opinion.
Surely did.
You know what I mean? Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, Arkham Knight, all bangers. Some of my favorite games of all time, dog. Yeah, I mean, I done beat each of those games multiple times across multiple platforms. I love those games. They had a perfect record to me. After 8 years, we get this generic, whack ass looking shooter. A shooter.
Shit like Fortnite.
Motherfuckers bouncing all around and shit now. Harley Quinn got powers? Like how
Harley Quinn is Spider-Man now.
How the fuck she bouncing all through the air like this, dog?
Like, it looked like she had like
They gave her
like a drone.
Tools
she had a drone.
Drone grappling hook.
She's Spider-Woman out here.
That doesn't look fun. That game doesn't look fun. We need a great co-op game.
No.
King Shark, the only one I'm gonna play as.
Come out may not have been good, but they're not.
We don't want no co-op. Listen, when it comes to single player, Rocksteady shines when it comes to single player experiences. Nobody asks Rocksteady to make no fucking co-op. Co-op story-driven games are trash. They the devil. That and games as a service. I fucking hate them.
Yo, I think the issue came is when the studio heads behind the Arkham trilogy, they left. Once they left, I knew there was a fucking issue.
It's probably Warner Brothers that told them to do that.
I don't give a fuck about no co-op and no story-driven game. I like to enjoy the story by myself and play the fucking game. I don't need no co-op. More game as a service. Huh?
You can do that.
You need bots.
They
adding bots. The game was not designed for single player.
So that's one of my biggest issues. I don't like
Like I guess the games that if they're gonna have multiple characters that don't have powers, that's fine. But when you make a game around superheroes, it should be one dedicated player that you can play as, and that's it. Because you're putting all these other resources into like 5 different characters, and then you can't even perfect them. It's like you niggas out here running around with guns and shit. Gosh, everybody has a gun. What is this?
Yeah, they all play the
Gotham
same,
Knights
basically.
may have not been all that great.
It's on some Gotham Knights shit. Like y'all see this shit and see
way better than that.
Avengers fell, Gotham Knights fell, and y'all follow right behind that.
Avengers was close to doing well, and it had great
No,
gameplay.
No, it fell. People didn't
No,
like
it
it.
fell.
And
You said it was
It's
not close or was close?
It was close. It may have been flopped somewhat, but it had close because of the gameplay, the combat, the heroes.
Hey Sam, where you at? You outside somewhere? Because your mic is terrible.
Yeah, my bad. I'll mute.
Sound like he's driving.
Yeah, call yourself when you get home. Call in when you get home.
This looks way more premium.
This look better. You
Premium
saying?
to what?
Premium to what?
And the
premium over what?
What Gotham
over
Knights?
the previous types of looter and co-op games.
Like what
And
game?
It looks like it has. I'm talking about Gotham. I'm talking about Avengers games.
No, it don't look better. It don't look more premium than those games.
Oh, this shit looks
They're like on the same
it's
scale.
the alpha.
So
It looks
it's
pretty
In
bad.
open world, the world looks way better than either of those games. And
Well, they was in an
games,
arena. They didn't even go
generic.
nowhere.
It looks
they
like
have, they have a
Sunset
huge city in the background. They have a
Did
big
you play
city
Gotham
in the
Knights,
background.
Jeremy?
No, he
Yes,
didn't.
I beat Gotham
No,
Knights.
he did. He did play
And-
Gotham Knights.
And
And
Avengers?
it's a story. It looks like you had the Wonder Woman part. It looks like it's going to have a good cinematic story as well.
Which don't even make sense. First,
Shout out
That's
to
what they said in
Nightfall.
Graves.
Hold on 1 second. Shout out to Nightfall. He said if Lu Bu is anything like Dynasty Warriors, Self and Wulong, prepare for pain. I don't know what the hell.
Wolong
Speak English.
Wolong.
Yeah, I don't know none of those characters.
English, please. Shout out to VMAD617. Yo, hey, even if they made the Suicide Squad game like Guardians of the Galaxy, I would have been fine with that. Oh, yeah, that's actually
I
a
think they
winning
should.
formula.
I think they should have focused on Harley. Shit.
Guardians
Should
was
focus
trash.
on 1 or 2 characters.
Guardian, hold on. You like Gotham Knights, but Guardians is trash? You on drugs, Jeremy.
Guardians is trash because
No,
the
it's not.
gameplay is super floaty, repetitive, has no depth.
Floaty.
The characters.
Ain't no way you like Gotham and saying Guardians was trash. Ain't no fucking way, dog.
Gotham was okay. It wasn't great, and
But Guardians is trash.
Guardians is limited, small, circular little environments. Nothing. The storytelling was trash.
I think
Oh,
Jeremy
my
said
God.
he didn't
All
like that
it
game.
has
Oh,
going
my
for it
God.
is some good banter here and there.
Guardians was better than Avengers and fucking Gotham Knights.
It was trash. It's the worst superhero game because the storytelling and the environment,
Whoa.
The worst superhero game
combat.
of all time.
You tripping. You tripping.
He's saying out of those.
Guardians has a weird look. It has no iconic designs, and all the combat
Iconic
is in some limited little circle. You're just doing these spam companion attacks. It has no depth to it. The story doesn't make any sense, and it's very
The
miserable.
story don't make any sense.
I feel like people
No,
use, I feel like people use these dislikes and say the same thing, but don't know what they actually mean. Like I'm not a big fan of Guardians, but you saying the story didn't make sense. That's kind of reaching with that one.
No, the story. It's you had Peter and just all the other characters.
Don't spoil it.
Don't spoil.
Okay. Yeah. All right, but
Story made perfect
nothing.
sense.
I didn't like it. It was
I don't know
trash.
what the fuck you talking about. Shout out to Jordan Dillingham. He said, I feel Rocksteady knew Suicide Squad would not be accepted, especially after the game was announced right before Marvel's Avengers, which is why they waited so long to show gameplay. Oh, yeah, absolutely, man. They definitely was trying to hide that shit from us because it's garbage. And it comes out in May. I'm interested in the story for sure. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely interested in the story, but everything else, highly disappointed. I don't think it looked better than Arkham Knight. Somebody said it does. I don't think it do. You know what I'm saying? It looked bland as fuck to me. The character models are fine.
Yeah.
The environments,
The sound effects are terrible. The
Look at
sound
these damn-
design is terrible. The guns, the way the guns sound, the way the attacks land, the impact, there's like none of that. It's like lacking.
This is like a whole bunch of shit going on for no reason. Like I guess it's chaos, but it was just like it's just a whole bunch of shit just going
ADHD.
on. Yeah, like
was that Lex Luthor? That was Lex Luthor today.
That's supposed to be Lex Luthor.
yeah,
Really?
Then you're fighting the Flash. I didn't really. Why is he holding back so much? I don't. Get
Yeah,
it.
he would have wiped their ass out.
Yeah, like
that
this
shit was
is-
stupid.
Well, the whole premise is ludicrous.
and that's
Squad
cool.
can't
But
fight
that's cool. But
What you
come
mean
on,
the
make
premise?
it-
This is ludicrous.
of Suicide Squad being able to take on the Justice League. They can't. They
yeah.
can't beat none of them motherfuckers. Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, get out of here.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's gonna be something contrived and stupid when it comes out.
That's what I'm saying. They should have had them.
I'm
My
not
bad.
bad.
They should have had them locked up somewhere and then had like I don't know, fucking Green Arrow or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
They should have made a Superman game.
Hell,
That
I
got
don't know
canceled.
about that.
They canceled that.
Batman.
We waited 8 years for a fucking third-person shooter. That's crazy. They got them big ass hit markers. I don't.
Yeah, they not.
Yeah,
they
the
not-
purple
markers
points.
are huge.
Hell,
Fucking
they don't know how to
purple
make a
orbs.
shooter.
Oh yeah, well I guess that's the show what Brainiac is controlling.
yeah,
So
but
you gotta, you know what I mean? Yeah.
You
It
can
just
tell
don't-
it look goofy though.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
tell they
that's
don't know how to make a shooter. They
Like-
known for the
like-
Batman shit.
I don't.
They should have
I don't
stuck. They
believe
should have
this
stuck
is
to the
Arkham
script.
universe. That's what's weird. This is Arkham universe, but it don't.
Oh yeah,
feel like
it
Arkham
takes time. It takes
5 years.
5 years after
for
Arkham
5
Knight.
years. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
They should have
shout
stuck
out
with
to-
Batman. My bad.
Shout out
Go
to
ahead.
Brandon Young. He said they made Suicide Squad even worse now. To you can't play the game without the internet.
For real?
oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, you can't play. Yeah, it's always
That's an
connected.
L.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Yeah,
Shout
I'll
out to
wait for a
Kovu. What
price
up,
drop.
Kovu?
Hey, how y'all doing?
What's going on? What's going
Kovu?
on, Webster?
Dang.
Shout out to Matt McGrath. I'm definitely disappointed with how Suicide Squad is looking. It damn sure don't look better than the Batman Arkham games. Oh, hell no. Hell to the nizzle. Damn. Hey, my bad, Matt. I meant to send you that link a long time ago. My bad, player.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna head out.
All right, bro.
All
You
right,
take care, Brad.
Peace.
Peace.
Preheating is done. Time to go. I feel you, my nigga.
Damn.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, how would you have
Uh,
felt if they would have made a what's that shit, Batman Beyond instead?
I would've
Oh
loved
man,
that.
I would have been there day one.
I would
That would've
have
been
loved that.
Oh, that game would have been sick.
They keep playing with Lance Terry, dog. I don't know what they doing.
I mean, you can wear the Batman Beyond costume in Arkham Knight.
Oh
That
yeah.
ain't
No, bro. I'm saying like the way that what is it,
Harry
Arkham Knight
McGinnis.
ended with Batman being dead or whatever the fuck happened. I don't remember. They could have
mean,
fucking
you
did
would-
some shit with Terry.
Harry McGinnis. yeah.
Arkham Knight is already the
Yeah.
epitome of a city and a dark setting in the Batman universe. How much better can it get?
That's the thing,
You know what I
Jeremy.
mean?
Did you watch the
Something
show?
New.
You watch the
That
show?
That show
Did you
was
watch
fire,
that,
dude.
Jeremy?
They could have did it.
There's
You
a
know-
lot
you
of.
know-
there's a
watched the
lot of
show
cool shit they could've done.
and the
City-
animated series, and Batman Beyond. Like, if you translate each of those to a game, it's going to be a very similar game to
The
Arkham
high tech
Knight.
differences, actually.
That's it was in the
Big
future, bro. That shit would have been cool.
yeah,
Yeah,
futuristic
that should've
gospel.
been
Yeah.
It's already
Yo.
high
It's
tech.
way more advanced.
No,
than
it's
Batman
way
2.
more advanced. Yeah.
Way more.
Did you watch the show?
Yeah.
Are you sure,
It takes
Jeremy?
place in
The
2038.
game is very advanced. It
you
wouldn't
watch
have
the
been,
show,
it wouldn't have set
Jeremy?
itself. I watched the show, and a Batman Beyond game would not have set itself apart.
Hey, I got
from
a
Arkham
I got a
Knight.
nigga on Twitter crying about he's telling some Hard 8 be on the podcast straight lying.
What did
What do
Ellie
you think
did-
you're lying about?
Ellie did
the hell
feel
you
bad
lying
about Ellie feeling
Oh,
bad
but
about
he
something.
died.
Oh, the black guy told you
He-
she
but
felt
you
bad
beat the
about
black
fucking the
girl.
black girl.
Yeah, she did feel bad.
Oh, when I said she didn't.
Nah,
She
bro,
went right out
did.
and did the same thing.
Look, I ain't write the game.
She didn't have to torture that woman. You feel so bad, why torture her?
You know, you can feel bad and still continue.
I was
doing
about
it.
to say that.
Yeah,
Nah,
people in
not
the
really.
military that feel bad about killing the
Yeah,
enemy.
like they kill kids over there, and they still go back and do it more. Like,
Yeah, they feel fucked up, but they like
Yeah.
doing what I
When
gotta
you
do.
know you got to do something, that shit ain't gonna take you away from doing it.
I ain't speaking on nothing I ain't ever been in, so.
I'm not talking about that shit. I'm talking about anything like broad.
Motherfuckers talking about something they killing kids and then go back and kill
Nah.
them more.
Yeah,
Like,
like,
what?
Yeah, I'm not on that
That's-
path. I'm
that's
talking
on
about-
record. That's on record that they've killed kids before.
Nah, yeah, there's some soldiers that
Ain't no way to fuck. I ain't no way I'm gonna be killing kids and then go back and do the same thing again. I'm
It's
fucking
on
quitting.
record. Okay.
No, I'm not
Well,
saying
you
it
can't
didn't
quit
happen.
right then
I'm
and
just
there.
saying. I'm not.
Oh,
no.
you wouldn't do it. No, I understand.
Something,
that.
something
Yeah.
definitely. I ain't no fucking way I'm gonna kill some kids and then go back and do it again. Like,
I
don't
think you
know.
just quit right then and there in the military. You gotta really convince them to let you go.
That's why they choose they weed people out during training, Navy SEALs training, shit like that. They weed niggas out.
Yeah.
First of all, what I said about Ellie not feeling bad, that's not a lie or the truth, motherfucker. It's what I interpret. I don't think she felt bad at all. Whatever. I mean, all that shaking and shit, that was her adrenaline. Pumping. You know what I'm saying? How is that a lie? You don't like.
Yeah, I don't think he was lying.
What? And then he said he's not going to join because he had where I know your bitch ass ain't going to join.
That's crazy.
So sit there and listen. Sit your punk ass there and listen because you know you ain't going to join. You at work. Fuck
hey, people
here.
been doing that, sitting on the sidelines, but won't come in. That's the kind of funny.
Shit
like,
different.
Yo, that was hilarious when you told that nigga come in. He said, "I'm washing dishes."
Yeah. Should be different when you tell a nigga to pull up. Yeah, keep tweeting, bitch ass.
Such
nigga.
a weak ass excuse.
Come on, somebody lying. I didn't lie. I said I don't think she felt bad about it. That ain't a lie, motherfucker. That's my motherfucking opinion.
Like Teron, you ever been in a fight? Like almost like you've been in a fight before?
Yeah, I've been in a couple fights before.
Yeah, like you don't feel like you don't get that adrenaline when your hands start shaking right before about to happen.
Yeah,
you've never got. That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like that was like H said. That's a lot of adrenaline.
You mean?
Yeah,
that adrenaline rushing.
I just interpreted the next scene that she just really felt fucked up about it. She was crying and shit. I just thought she really felt bad about it. Because I thought they was trying to. I thought the whole point was.
Sorry.
It's just the whole thing overall. It's just like Joel dying. She still ain't even remember. She didn't even let herself process that. You know what I'm saying? She just went right out there into the field to try to get the revenge. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot going on. Her body was badly bruised and beaten. Like, she was fucked up. Remember, she took off the shirt, all that. I mean, like, she fucked up. She going through a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, but still, that didn't stop her. That ain't slow her down. None of that shit. She went right back on out there and finished completed the mission. And then when everything was good and she was at home living a family life, she went back out there again.
Yeah, she's an asshole who doesn't care about anyone but herself, turned into a psychopathic murderer.
Didn't care about the baby, didn't care about Dina, but you think she cared about that fucking black girl?
The way they wrote that game.
She didn't even care about the love of her life. She didn't even care about the baby. The baby couldn't even keep her home. But she cared about that. She cared about somebody that had to do with Joel being killed. Come on.
And at the end of the day, she didn't even really care about avenging Joel.
Yeah, she let the girl go.
Final moments.
And at the end of it all, she ended up alone, which was her biggest fear.
Keep your bitch ass in the comments, nigga. I mean, on Twitter, mother. I ain't even in the comments. He all the way in Twitter.
I think Naughty Dog confirmed that's what they were aiming for, though. That she was conflicted
So.
throughout the story.
Jay.
She didn't know what she wanted.
Yeah, I can go.
Well, they should have let that come through in the story then.
Oh, I agree. They should have did a better job.
They always clean this shit up after they get the backlash. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Agreed.
That's not really what we wanted. Well, why you ain't do what the fuck you wanted then?
Neil should have rewrote like 2 or 3 more drafts.
Now, I don't know who got all this background.
I guess he
Mute
doesn't
your
want
mic.
people to-
EK, you got a lot of noise.
Me? Oh, sorry.
Somebody moving around. Something.
Sound like a bag of chips or something.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Good. Shout out to Matt McGrath, man. He said, shaking my head, I hate seeing hit markers in games.
I
Hopefully
hate
you can
that.
turn them big ass hit markers off or down. Or something.
Yeah, they
I
got
hope
them
so.
down or something.
I hate
I
seeing
mean, that
that
tells
on
you
screen.
how much damage you do. It adds
Dude,
to the
I don't
That's
take too
Jeremy.
big, dog.
Yeah, they're just way too big. That's the
Dude,
problem.
it takes you out of the game, Jeremy. It takes out the immersion. Like, I want to see somebody getting shot. I want to see blood on their body. I don't want to see no fucking
Yeah,
Is it
but
mature?
at the
Jeremy,
same
you ever
time-
agree with anything we say?
Is it M for mature? Is it M for mature?
I
Yeah,
had no
it's
idea.
definitely mature. It's a mature
Yeah.
game because of all the blood.
is.
Oh yeah, I did.
But,
Yes, I cut the bull finger off and shit. Yeah.
but
Yeah.
but that tells you like that you get a crit, or it really feels like, oh yeah, look at those points go up. I'm really doing some damage, and so that's immersive in its own way.
I don't know about that. It's just,
It makes it more like technical, like it gives you more
Well,
layers.
nobody
to
want to
work
see
with.
no big ass hit markers, Jeremy. Stop that.
facts.
Shout out to Chris Tostin.
Tostin, I think.
Tostin. He said, I also own both the Series X and PS5, but that X is about to take a road trip for real. LOL. 8, your gameplay videos definitely played a role in me buying a PC. I will definitely take your advice and browse the forums if you have any trouble. You know what I'm saying? If you have any issues, you definitely could do that. Shout out to Marshmallow. He said, Jeremy, is your PSN team Redeemer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, wasn't you playing like Neo last night or something?
Yeah, I was playing.
You stalking
Neo
this
2
nigga, Teron?
morning.
I check my friends list from time to time.
Oh, what you start? Well, hit him up and play some games with him.
He ain't on Wild Hearts. Shit.
Wild Hearts. Like
shout out to hold on. Shout out to Rondo Warrior. He said, for the record, I did better than Hard 8 on Battlefield 2042 last night. Just saying. And shout out to BG and his new boyfriend on Gang and them. I wish I had the link to 8. You did better. Oh, you probably did do better than me on Battlefield. That shit is terrible on PlayStation. I can't. I got it. It's cool because I like the challenge. But oh my god, playing fucking Battlefield on PlayStation is not ideal for me.
It's a lot better on a PC.
Wild Hearts.
What's wrong with it?
It feel like I'm in quicksand. 60 frames per second is fucking horrible. It's stiff. It's stiff as hell. The PlayStation 5 controller sucks for first-person shooters. That shit is trash for first-person shooters.
It's all about what you're used to. Battlefield has gotten a lot better, though.
Yeah, we don't need you to tell us that. I've been telling y'all that. You dig?
Okay.
Don't try to get on Battlefield. Go back to Halo Infinite, nigga.
Yeah,
don't worry about no Battlefield.
Yeah, that jump's supposed to be free next month. I'm gonna
go back to that trash.
Man,
shout out to Demolish Guy.
Battlefield.
Shout out. No, you ain't no Battlefield player, nigga. Fuck. But it is gonna be on PS Plus, so make sure y'all check it out.
I can get my toes wet in it.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Shout out to Demolish Guy. He said RS should have done a Rocksteady should have done a Teen Titans versus Justice League game.
Damn.
That would have been
just the Teen Titans in general.
Yeah, Teen Titans. Hell yeah.
That would have been lit. That's a great idea.
That might have been just like Suicide Squad game, probably.
No, Demolish Guy. Yeah, you had that.
They should have stuck with that Superman game. That's what they should have stuck.
Playable. That's all.
Because they have a movie. They have a movie with Teen Titans versus Justice League, and that was the animated.
Yeah, I seen it. Yeah,
that was pretty good.
They do got it there. That's on HBO Max, I believe.
Yeah.
Shout out to Torrance Ingram. He said, I know you felt bad taking money from that college kid, but you'll do it again. It's like, no, LOL. Did you feel bad stealing that kid's console back in the day?
The birthday stream story.
Absolutely not, nigga. What are you talking about?
Grown ass man. Grown ass man.
I feel bad about it now, but at the time, fuck no. Hell no.
For what? Grown ass man.
You were like, oh, well.
Shit, I gotta eat.
Man, that's fucked up. You know how much shit I did when I was younger, dog? I ain't give a fuck about none of that shit, yo. I wouldn't have did it. I was a terrible person, dog. It was terrible, man.
Yeah, it is.
I'd have went upside your head, Torrance, for whatever money you got. I'd have split your shit to the white meat, nigga. I'm sorry. I was a terrible person when I was younger. Wow. I was terrible, man. I'm sorry.
No,
man.
Hard 8. Did you go to like a? Was it like an all black school or was it like mixed?
The fuck?
Anyway, man, it was my school. Well, when I was in regular public school, it was mixed. And then I went to a disciplinary school, where a school for bad kids.
So like in larger cities, is mixed like the norm? Is that like the predominant?
I mean, it's mostly. I mean, Philadelphia is mixed, nigga. So
Jeremy, why you act like you so ignorant to this?
No, I'm just getting a feel for how it is in different regions, like in different parts.
Jeremy, I seen the video you filming that grass. Look like you in the ghetto, Jeremy. So it's like you don't know what the fuck is going on.
You know,
I seen that shack you live in, nigga.
No, it's just like a small town.
No, fuck.
I actually would rather be in a city. I hate these small communities. Fuck all these.
I think a city is cool for, when you're younger.
Younger.
When you get older, when you get older, I'd rather be in like a town, like
small town.
These small towns are closed-minded.
What do you mean?
No culture.
He ain't getting no pussy. They ain't fucking with him. It's all good. Hey Jeremy, you a virgin?
Yeah, we're gonna leave that.
Yeah, you're a virgin. It's all good.
Nigga asked that
just leave it
that every week.
Oh, Rondo's in here. Oh shit.
Shout out to Marshmallow, man. He said thought so. No guardians in sight.
Hey, my mic fucked up.
Yes,
it's cool.
Sound like I got a
it is. Don't lie to me.
Hold on. What the hell is Marshmallow talking about? Oh, Marshmallow. Oh, he said he checked out your trophies. He don't see guardians, Jeremy.
Oh,
that's because I have it on Xbox.
Oh, he's on Xbox. What's your name on Xbox?
It's Team Redeemer with on Xbox. There's no underscore. PlayStation has an underscore in between.
No underscore on Xbox. He on Xbox with it. So check out his Xbox if you really want to know if he played it. You know what I mean? Where we at? Shout out to Smarter Brother. He said, Brother Matt, is it true you are the president of a Bull Connor fan club?
Yo, I'm glad Smart Brother's back. I thought he was gone for a while.
No, he was here. He was here like last week and shit. I don't know why he don't like you, man. He always coming at you.
Nah. He's just trolling me. He said in the chat I'm a good sport. He's cool.
Okay, gotcha.
Nah,
that's a little F boy anyway.
It still sounds fucked up.
You think Smarter Brother's little F boy?
Yeah.
It could.
He
be.
used to go at Torrance before.
He did. He went at Torrance. He did.
Oh, Torrance going in right now.
He said you would have been picking up your teeth. How? You would have been asleep. What are you talking about? You would have been napping on the sidewalk. I just said I would have split your shit, nigga. You'd have been asleep, nigga. What are you talking about? You ever split somebody's shit before? Ain't no fighting back.
Yeah,
nigga.
that's game over. He crazy as shit.
He said, "Ain't no gun gonna knock me out." I ain't no
Split your
bitch.
shit to the white meat, nigga. Your shit gets split to the white meat, my guy. What's going on, man? It's all good.
I'm dead.
Hey, is my mic still fucked up?
I was a bad.
Yes,
I mean, it's probably the
nigga.
best it's gonna be, man.
Turn it down. Turn your volume down a little
You
bit.
can't be talking shit about everybody and got a fucked up mic, man. This shit crazy.
God damn. They got a Boost mobile phone.
Nigga on the radio com.
Nigga using a cricket phone or something.
Nigga using Frank Radio on last of us.
Motherfucker using two.
Alright, it should be fixed now, right? It's
Turn
fixed.
your volume down.
It's kind of loud. It's loud.
What about now?
Just
Good,
get the
man.
mic
What's
out your
up,
throat.
man? You good, man? What's up?
It's good.
Hey man, I need you to stop talking shit about the PS5, though.
Oh shit.
Battlefield played perfect on the PS5, bro.
Yeah,
stop it, bro.
he's used to
Perfect, nigga.
he's
I'm
used to
coming.
supercomputers.
I'm coming from playing it at 4K, 120 hertz, locked, 20 frames.
All right, but you know what you was getting yourself into. Hop on the PS5. You know it's not gonna be.
I mean, you know, it is what it is. It's still gonna get this work.
It's still 60 frames per second though. So
it plays fine on PS5, but if you're used to playing on PC, it's anything on console is going to be a downgrade.
It feel like I'm underwater, nigga. Like when the movement feel like I can't even move on that motherfucker. But you know, it's an adjustment. I adjust. I'm a beast, so it's all good.
Allegedly.
I mean,
that's a fact, nigga. My stats is public. Fuck you talking about?
Hey, can you do squads on 2042?
Yeah, I need to get back on.
Can you do like squads on 2042?
Now you can.
You can.
Can you
now,
do what,
Tim.
nigga?
Squads. Like
squad.
Now you can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, because I was wondering if you wanted to do that as a community event.
Hey, if you do that shit, I'm in the helicopter. I'll be whipping
No,
everybody.
I ain't got
ass.
time to be playing with y'all niggas on no battlefield.
You have brought up a community thing though.
Y'all bum ass niggas.
Like you was about to bring that up again.
I mean, I'm trash, but I'll at least try though.
Nah, I don't even need that.
I'm not trash. I'm not trash.
Ain't no motherfucking game.
I'm not trash.
I haven't played that game since release.
I be killing everything in the helicopter.
Trash though. I mean, we're lit though.
Oh, you like to hide in vehicles and shit. All right.
I be hiding in that motherfucking little bird. You can't do shit. You can't do shit but get your ass whooped.
You don't get no tank, Rondo?
Hell no, I run a gun.
Yeah, I be killing them running gunning.
That's hard.
Yo, this nigga got Luca baby daddy. What's up with you, man? Wildin'.
Yeah.
Nah, hey, though, listen, I have no beef towards her, bro. I be fucking with her ass, man. She blocked me like 5 times, then unblocked me, then blocked me again. So
crazy.
I be fucking with her little ass. Yeah. She knows she want this dick.
That's crazy.
Hey, yo.
That nigga gonna force it on her.
You're not wearing
he gonna get what he
that
want.
shit right in her motherfucking mouth. But anyway, moving on.
Yo, hey, you gotta kick this nigga, bro.
Yeah, he gonna take what he want.
My bad. You can't talk about sex around these niggas.
Alright, you're right.
No, he's gonna take it. That shit crazy.
Yeah, you said some forceful shit.
No, he could talk about sex. That nigga say he just gonna put it in her mouth.
I mean, not like that. I'm gonna ask before I do it.
He ain't saying like that. Y'all took it the wrong way. I feel like that.
I feel like she's more DTF than she lets on.
Okay, get at her then. No, you nigga, you get at her.
Hey, Jeremy, what the fuck you know
Come
about?
on, Jeremy.
You signed that on Rule 34? Fuck you know about DTF, nigga?
Oh, Jesus.
Hey, take that
Nigga
flight.
said acronyms and shit.
Hey,
That
take
nigga
that flight
quiet.
out Chicago.
I ain't gonna even lie. I ain't know what DTF was when I first heard it either. I actually
there's a
lost
lot of-
some.
there's a lot
I
of
some
new-
lost out to some pussy on that. Bitch hit me up to my some DTF. I was like, what the fuck is that?
That's crazy.
Is that ludicrous
I mean, there's a
enough?
lot of new
Disturbing the
shit.
peace? Fuck is that? It's like down the fuck. I'm like, oh yeah, what's up? She was ghost after that. Like, damn, she probably was like, this nigga corny as shit. I'm sorry, I ain't know what that shit meant, man. Just talk to me. You know what I'm saying? All this fucking code and shit, all this James Bond shit.
I mean,
talk
you gotta
to me.
you gotta be up with it.
At one point, I didn't know what HBU meant. It meant how about you? At one point, I didn't know what that
A
meant.
lot of that shit, I'm like, DTF.
Yeah, I still be learning acronyms every day. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah,
Is that a branch of the government? What the fuck is you talking about?
that's CTU.
She ghosted me after that though. Like, get your nut ass out of here.
Yeah, I mean,
because I wasn't hip.
There's you do have to kind of be up with the new.
Jeremy, are you a virgin, Jeremy?
Thank you. I was waiting for somebody to do that.
Jeremy, are you a virgin?
Man, just put 2 and 2 together, bro.
Yes,
You are.
nigga. Yes, that's the two.
No,
That's
no
the two.
confirm or deny.
Nigga,
Okay,
you already
yeah.
confirmed it. Talking about put
You
two
You
and
got
two.
some pussy,
Yeah,
you would confirm it.
The fuck?
Bro, you're a virgin. It's all
Your
good.
B unit card is coming in the
But
mail.
see, you might have gotten some. You might have gotten some like years and years ago, but it's still like you're still basically.
Oh,
the
my
virginity
God.
is.
Oh,
based
you
on
one of
recent-
them. Oh,
What, you a born again virgin?
It's based on. I mean, you can go in and out of virgin status. There's levels.
No, nigga. No,
Depending
what?
on how that works.
No,
We're
that's
not making
how
shit
it
up,
work.
bro.
That's not
No.
how it work, dog. That's not how it work.
Sound like a
Why, hold
Catholic
on,
schoolgirl.
Jeremy. Why you got a problem with admitting it? Kovu admitted it. Tehran admitted it. Why you have a problem?
I mean, because you've got to keep that little bit of a barrier up. You know what I mean? Like you don't like to reveal all the personal information to the viewers.
You think we
You
care
know,
that
you
much
can
about
still-
you?
Bro, we don't care.
What,
It's all good.
what
Be
is that
real.
going to do? What is that going to do to your private life if you let us know if you fuck some bitches before or not?
I mean, it's just one little extra thing to hold on to a little extra ounce of pride. I mean, everything counts.
But you tell us
Right.
that but you tell us that you about to beat your meat with 30
I know you can tell us that though. You can tell a bunch of men that you preheating yourself, but you can't tell us if you slid in some pussy.
Jeremy, you done got
that's
roasted
nothing-
these
that's
past
nothing
4
that-
weeks about that.
Dog, you
man.
could have kept that to yourself and
Coulda
told
kept-
us if you got some pussy or not.
You said you watch trans porn and anime.
I was about to say, was that him who said that
I-
shit?
you
No,
admitted
no,
that shit.
I said I accidentally some of those
He
tabs.
said he
popped
accidentally.
up.
Kept it on.
No,
no.
he did say some of the trans women look better than real women.
Yes.
Dude,
So
that
I
was
know
a
that-
car accident when
And he
said
said he accidentally kept it on after it played.
Yes, he
That's
said
crazy.
He walked away
watched
from
My
it.
ad block.
Yeah, he
Listen,
walked
I had
away.
my ad block turned off. I couldn't.
No, nigga, no.
No, there ain't no ad block.
Accidentally.
Who the fuck watching? Who the hell walks away from full blown porn playing on your laptop?
Autoplay. What kind
Nigga
of
just walked away and shit. Like, what if your mom walked
Hey,
in the room,
hey.
nigga? Like,
Jeremy,
what the
why
fuck?
did you say that, dude?
No homo. Some of those trans
Take my
girls do
piece
do
out.
it.
Hey, shut
Whoa,
up,
whoa,
bro.
whoa,
Everybody's
whoa,
trying to hear that.
Was that Sam?
No.
Who was that?
That was
Hold on,
Sam.
who was that?
No,
Who-
wait, what?
Sam, what'd he say?
I didn't say nothing, dude.
That was Rondo.
Nah, that wasn't me. That was somebody else.
No, nigga, it was.
It's one of
Speak
y'all.
your piece.
I didn't
Oh,
say
it's one of
nothing.
you.
Nah, I'm just saying,
One
like
of
I seen one in person, bro, and I had to look 3 times. Like, yo, you
See?
look almost
See?
Oh,
Yep,
You
like
see?
a female. Like,
This is
You gotta
crazy.
check
y'all can
that
say that's
bone
gay or
anatomy.
not. I don't care. I'm just saying.
Hey,
I'm
hey,
not
okay,
into
so
no
would
dudes.
you
I'm
hit
just
a
saying,
trend?
like,
Would you
some
hit
of
a
those
trans
trans
man?
women look.
Would you hit a
better
trans?
than
That's my
females.
question. I'm not judging either.
My life.
yeah, we're not gonna judge you for that.
I'm not judging. Would you hit a trans, bro?
Nah. Wanna
Okay,
know why?
cool. I was finna judge
Because
like
the
shit.
doctor said it was a boy in the beginning, so I can't do it.
I was
But
finna judge like shit.
What if you never actually?
Nah, Jeremy on the other hand, I don't know, but I'm just saying. I know BG would though. I know BG would hit a trans.
That's crazy.
Chill. We don't-
Oh, yeah.
Only y'all talk about BG over here. Chill.
Oh man, I had like 100 jokes.
No,
Damn.
Would you though? Would you receive oral from a?
No,
No,
nigga.
because that's
What's going
Can we
on,
change the
bro?
topic?
Jeremy,
What the hell is
But
going on? No, we need to
listen.
help this man. We need to help this man.
You
Dog.
can't. She's
Jeremy, come
more
on,
attractive
man.
than most
Bruh,
women.
it's women out
Oh,
there,
this
dog. What are
is
you saying?
wild.
You said who? You said
Jeremy
that-
said she's more attractive than most women.
Who is this?
If
He.
if she
Oh,
is,
if
So,
if
hold
ain't no
on.
if.
if
I'm not.
if then
But she's not. You have to be attracted to
a man.
Yeah, you got to be in the men, dog.
Wait. So Jeremy, you would do a trend even if it's pre-op or post-op?
Nah,
Either or.
What op it is, nigga? You still
Nigga, born man, nigga. That's all it is, nigga. Jeremy would definitely hit a man if he had the opportunity.
Nah, see
That
that's
nigga Black Bond. Anyway,
basically in his mind is a female. So really,
Wait, what?
Black Bond ain't even like that. That nigga crazy.
What is going on? You got a problem with WWP over this?
Hell yeah, I got a problem with them two niggas. But I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna leave it alone though.
What they do to you though? What brought this about?
Man, they ruined my Sundays a couple years ago, man.
Oh shit.
So hold on, what did Black Bond do?
Make something up.
He voted to have you removed for the podcast, nigga.
Oh yeah.
They did stealth that shit though. I ain't gonna hold
You feel me?
They stealth shit out that shit on some pussy shit.
I know damn well they don't get 50,000.
So you saying AGS is trash then?
No. I'm saying when you know what I'm saying, like
no, I don't know what you're saying.
When WWP was popping and shit. All right, so I'm saying like in 2016, 17, you know, Weapon Wheel was doing this thing and shit. All the members was there and shit. It was cool. But then they had that little secret gathering meeting.
Yep.
With the fags and the faggots decided to, you know.
I don't know, but that last part, I can't even agree with you. You saying that shit? Go ahead.
Alright, the men lovers decided to kick bro out. I'm like, damn, they ain't even tell them. They did play the fuck out you though. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. It's just the way that he explained it was one day everything they was talking, the next day bro hit him up, said, "Oh, you out."
Yeah,
that shit was weird.
Here go your last paycheck. We will never talk to you again.
Shit going on though.
Here go your last paycheck.
Hey, all right, bro. That man beat you to 10 years. That's what he came up with.
Fire people.
Yeah, you're not wrong about that, Rondo. You're not wrong about that.
Man, they did.
You said it. You said it in one of your videos.
We know that. No, facts. You know, we know.
We all knew it.
I know it's old, and bro don't want to talk about it. But I'm just saying it's just still weird how they did that shit though.
I mean, it's the truth though. It is the truth.
This shit better anyway though. I think.
Yeah, it's way better. It's way I fuck with it. I'm just saying like it's just
days.
Him bro go at Jack move. That shit be funny about him being a virgin.
I mean, I looked at one of their videos and had 100.
Jack was a virgin?
Like, no way.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
That man don't even jack off. He just watch porn. He just sit there.
That's crazy, dude.
Why do you know all this?
Yeah, how do you know?
How big is who?
What the fuck?
How do you know? How do you know all of this?
Like
Bro, you could look at Jack move and tell if a girl even say his name in person. He's shivering. He's sweating. He losing concentration. He can't think.
Jesus Christ.
He said he can't think.
Man over got a driver's license. So I'm just saying, like, you know that man.
God damn.
Listen, we over here. We listen.
All right, I'm done.
We help everybody, man. Right now, Jack on a Sasha's retreat. So we help everybody though. We gonna get him some
He's dropping it like it's hot at David and
That man's in love with a pixel art character. That's crazy.
We're gonna work on it. Shout out to King Proud. He said, "Ain't not gonna give you a TV." You sound hurt, bro. No, it's
you talking about me?
It is what it is. Yeah, for sure.
Speaking of,
all right, man. Shout out to King, man. I appreciate that joke, man. That was pretty cool. Hey, thanks for donating the $2 though.
Hey,
what's going to be the best TV, the S95C or the G3?
Jeremy, you getting one of them, niggas?
Yeah,
I actually did.
Drop down.
When you made your video about that, my bad.
Price.
You dropped down.
Once they drop down in price. So
how much you got saved up?
I mean, I can buy it, but they'll drop down like 1,000 once you wait.
He's talking big money. No, you wait till Black Friday. You know what I'm saying? They'll drop down in price.
Damn.
So what's going to be better, the S95C or the G3?
I don't really know exactly at this point, but if I had to guess, it'd probably be the S95B. Oh, C, excuse me. S95C because it's QD OLED and it's brighter and all that fly shit. I mean, I know the G3 is supposed to be brighter. I would go with the QD OLED, but Samsung fucking suck. So whatever.
Why? Because they
I don't like the interface.
They just do a lot of dumb shit. They do a lot of dumb shit. They just do a lot of dumb shit with their firmware updates.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, on the last years.
That gets annoying.
They OS is trash. I don't like. That's the only thing I don't like about them.
Well, who is eating, dog? Somebody is eating chips. Please mute your mic.
Popping Tic Tacs.
I can hear it.
Shout out to
Somebody
Torrance Ingram.
popping
He said, shout out to Torrance Ingram. He said, if you sneak me, you better sleep me. But ain't ish sweet 8 correction. Smart brother never came at me. Pause. Little F boy did.
I mean, I still think
I never said you was sweet, Torrance Ingram. I don't like listen. Just say this real quick. Dog.
Why are you explaining it to him? Go ahead.
Nobody's got to understand that a nigga like me and a lot of people that I grew up with and people that just been around jail and all that, like real niggas that's really that get busy, they don't really think about none of that, dog. We don't. People like me don't think if you sweet or not. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
We don't have a bully mentality and shit like, oh, I only fuck with this nigga because I know he's sweet and all that. It don't matter. You see what I'm saying? It don't matter. You could be the toughest nigga in the world. It don't matter. None of that shit matter. If you disrespectful or if you got something I want, then it's it's going down.
It is what it is. Yep.
It don't matter how tough you is, how much you can fight. None of that shit matter. Niggas like me don't think about shit like that.
You get real humble when you go to jail and prison. I know a lot of people. I know somebody specifically from prison. He told me all the shit. That shit humble your ass. You be chilling after that.
You ain't never been there before. Cut it out.
I've never been there, dummy. I never said that.
I never been in the back of a police car.
You the main one who always be saying people don't listen to you, and you didn't listen to nothing I just said, bro. I never said I went to prison and jail. I said the
I
dude.
understand that, but why do niggas always? I know niggas. What about you?
I mean, the most I've been to was jail. That's it. I ain't never been to prison. The most I've been to was jail for like a day.
Speak on your life.
I'm saying the dudes that I know who actually, because I work with people who actually went to prison and shit. I can't say exactly where I went.
I used to work in the prison. Everybody in there scary. You gonna go off
they all scary?
You gonna go off of that? No, I'm saying you can't go off of what everybody say.
No, all I'm saying is shit get wild, and after you done been there for years, it's a lot of people who change their whole shit and they be humble.
Man,
that's
what
all I
block
said.
Was you on? What block was you on?
What the hell?
Is it true about the female guards though? No one knows about that.
I don't even know what you just said.
What you say?
The female guards, like, is it true that they be like fucking the inmates and shit?
Nigga, it ain't just the female guards, females in general, nigga. All of them.
It could happen. It's not like
Yeah, it ain't
not
like
all
it's
of them
every day.
Yeah, it's not like it's not
Down
just
in
like this is a
Baltimore?
guaranteed thing.
In Baltimore?
Oh yeah, they was definitely doing that in Baltimore.
We had to get a couple officers up there.
Yeah, the old scandal.
You could get lucky. You know what I mean?
Oh, I was asking Jeremy that question though, but go ahead.
Asking Jeremy what?
How the female guards was in prison type shit.
Oh, okay, got you. Shout out to Torrance.
I mean, he said he in the tranny, so I'm sure it started somewhere.
Oh shit!
Shout out to Torrance Ingram. He said, "Hey, who is this new nigga? Why he co-signing so much? This your son?"
He ain't talking about me though.
No, he's talking about any boy.
I don't know what he's talking about specifically. I'm just saying on the shit that I've seen. That's all I could say.
What have you seen, bro? What you seen?
Like I literally, I can't say where I work, but it's a lot of
homeless shelter.
I mean, if you want to go ahead and suspect that, then you can. But where I'm at, like, it is like a couple people that like they done did like all types of stupid shit, and then they just expressed it to me and just told me the shit they did and how the toughest people that they seen in there, they seen them crack. And they seen them get humbled. They seen all types of shit, the ups and downs. That's all I said. I ain't said I've been to prison.
That's life.
Okay, but that was my point. Life in general, then that's my point. All I'm saying is the biggest nigga get humbled because you're not a superhero. You're gonna get humbled regardless because the world is just
I'm just saying
that's just how it is. That's all I said. If that's being somebody's son, then okay.
I mean, there's big
that shit
dudes.
crazy.
There's big dudes that think they can fight, but then you find out they can't fight. Just because they're big don't mean they can fight.
Yeah, that's true. All that weight, man, make you slow.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, you right about that shit. Hell yeah. Y'all laughing for, man?
Who was that? Somebody sounded like he was big as shit.
Let's talk about Microsoft, Nintendo. They got a collaboration going on, 10-year deal. I think was this deal made to try to like convince the people that the regulators that they are willing to put Call of Duty on other platforms and shit like that.
I guess
it's coming to the Switch.
It's a good idea too.
Yeah, they got it. I mean,
let's go.
Call of Duty is for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be coming to the Switch running at 480p.
Hey, it don't matter, boy. We gonna play Call of Duty
frames.
Mobile outside.
Or they'll stream it.
You can play Call of Duty Mobile now, can't you? No, they got.
No,
Call
I
of
meant
Duty
like
Mobile.
Call of Duty outside type shit, man.
Don't they got Call of Duty Mobile?
Yep, they
Man, I
do.
ain't talking about that
He
weak ass
meant
Call of
the
Duty game.
proper Call of Duty as a mobile platform on a portable.
That's not happening.
Y'all really outside playing video games?
Hell yeah, the Switch is the best console that came out in the past decade.
What do you play on?
You be outside gaming? That's
Yes, I'll be
I
at
don't know
work
nobody
gaming.
outside gaming.
I ain't never seen it.
Yeah, I ain't never seen it either.
I ain't never seen it either. I was at the airport. I ain't seen nobody with a Switch.
Man, the Switch is the best console that came out in the decade.
What
bro.
do you play on it, bro? I need to know.
Oh, I play Naruto Storm 4, Ys 8. I play Zelda. I play all the Pokemon games. I got Pokemon
Now, do you
Scarlet.
be at the park playing that shit, nigga? Where
That
you
nigga
be at
named- that
playing
nigga
all
named-
that?
No, I'm grown. I'll be in some pussy playing that shit.
That nigga
Where do you
named-
be though? You say you be out. Where do you be like legit?
Nah, but real shit, I got a PS5 and a Nintendo Switch.
That nigga named 3 multi-plats and 1 exclusive.
Yeah, he trolling like shit. Shout out to little F boy. He said Torrance out here doing poems. Sneak me, but you better sleep me. You purple Teletubby built nigga. Shut up and deliver my mail before I go postal on you.
Oh shit!
Nigga that woke up a sleeping giant.
Little F boy is back.
On me, he ain't
Y'all
been
know
there
Lil F boy my cousin though, for real.
Little F boy
What?
pulled up.
He taught me how to troll. Yeah.
Yo, you say little F boy name, that nigga pop up like Candyman. Every time Torrance mention that nigga, he pop right on up like Candyman and shit. Nigga gotta go sign into his other account because I know he already be here. You know what I'm saying? It's probably terrible. Shout out to Sleep. He said, "How do they have a deal on a game they don't own yet?" I mean, I guess it's on the tip like they feel like it's gonna go through. Like they got confidence in themselves and they're gonna own it. You're right though, but I feel like they think like, yeah, we are gonna own that shit. And
Hey, but don't they own the publishing to that game?
They
I
don't
don't
own
even
the
think
franchise.
They don't
the
own
deal didn't
anything
even
yet.
finalize yet, right?
They don't own nothing right now.
Yeah,
I don't understand. You know, why don't they just do this? Why don't they do this?
No, I'm at the older Call of Duties, like the Modern Warfare ones, World at
They don't
War.
own nothing. Call
They
of
don't
Duty.
own anything.
Nah, they don't.
They got to sign shit for they own it, bro.
But I'm saying, how is it possible that they the only platform where you can play the older Call of Duties at on Xbox?
Or maybe they made a
They
deal or
allow.
something in the past. I don't know.
Yeah, they ain't
I'm
got
just
nothing.
trying to-
They don't own it.
So how they don't own nothing? They got the only. Never mind.
Why Microsoft just don't do this, and so they don't get this backlash from the whatever the fuck? Why don't they just buy a Call of Duty instead of Activision? You know what I'm saying? I don't say why they just do that.
That's a good
Yeah,
point.
Why don't they just do
They
that?
want all that. I think they
want
don't.
Overwatch.
I think they don't want to just sell Call of Duty. They want to sell all that shit.
I mean, like later on down the line, after they about to die and shit, just buy them, and they gonna kill them.
What y'all think gonna happen if this deal don't go through?
Ooh, good question.
They gonna,
Yeah, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. I'll do that.
they gonna try to buy another
J-Rock
street.
and all
gonna be-
Xbox niggas crying.
It's gonna be the same shit if they do buy.
Well, the only people that's going to be affected is people like me that got a Switch that want to use my Switch for more than just Zelda, Mario, and all that.
You see,
You
they
got,
could
you
be
got a
using all-
PlayStation, nigga. Play
Yeah, you
that.
got a piece.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is, it's just a different feeling when you're traveling and you could play the same game that's on your PlayStation but on the go. It's a different feeling. Though.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about
So
that.
what
nigga.
if they
You
made a new
traveling, nigga,
Vita?
pay attention. How y'all niggas y'all be in public not paying attention?
Yeah, I think he trolling, man. Ain't no
How do
way.
you do that?
No, I'm not. Wait a minute.
How do you
It
play
doesn't
that?
take a lot of effort to play a Switch when you're in public, bro. It's not like
Bro,
a.
how are you focusing your
No,
attention
do y'all
where you're
not
going
pay
and
attention
playing?
while y'all are out in public?
Have y'all ever heard of a work break, a break at work? Maybe you out with family at a barbecue, some shit. I mean,
You had a barbecue with a
At a
Switch?
barbecue,
That's
you got a
crazy,
barbecue
bro.
with a Switch?
No.
okay, and niggas bring PS5s and all that to the gathering and shit, don't they? TVs and all that shit. So it's the
Yeah,
same.
but not a
playing it.
Switch, bro.
It's as a group. We all playing
It's a
together.
game system, bro. It don't
No,
matter.
but you're
It's a
on your
game
lonesome
system.
at
We
on
all
a
are
Switch.
having fun
No.
together. You sitting in the
But-
corner with a Switch at a
But I'm saying I never understood the logic of that because it's like it's a problem when somebody wants to game on the go. That's the issue, really.
See,
Nobody said it's an issue. You
it's
talking
not
about you
an
at a party, a family event, and you on a Switch? Hell no.
Nah, I don't know.
Niggas be on their cell phones at a family
Yeah,
event.
like-
What's the
So
difference?
That's the same though.
No, it kind of is the same thing because
it
niggas.
kind of
It kind of is.
You can
That's
get,
kind
you
of
can get that. You can get that Switch gameplay in. It depends on your lifestyle. You might be on lunch break.
I ain't thinking about playing
know what I mean?
games when I'm out and about, dog. Unless
So y'all telling me
At
y'all
work,
never
I
pull
agree
out your
with that.
cell phone to play a mobile game when y'all was out in public with somebody?
I don't.
No.
I
don't believe that bullshit at all.
You ain't gotta believe it.
You
No.
can look at my phone. I have 0 games on my phone.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got video games.
I do not pull out my phone and start playing no games when I'm out and about. Because when I'm out and about, I'm out there to do something, not play no fucking games.
So there's no games at all on your cell phone.
None.
There is on mine. I got one game. That's probably it.
I got
What's
like
the purpose
2
of having
games
a
on
phone?
mine. I got 2 games on mine, but I don't play them in public.
Yeah, I don't play them in public either. I got one.
That makes no, bro. So you played it in your. That makes. I don't know. That makes no sense.
Sometimes I jump on Candy Crush when I'm in the bed, like on my way to sleep or some shit. You might see me. I might jump on there for a couple rounds. You know what I mean? Because I be challenging family and all that shit. So we be fucking around on that shit. But when I'm out in public, I don't want to play no games, dog.
So it's only acceptable when you're in the house about to go to sleep to play your.
You can do what the fuck you want to do.
Why wouldn't everybody do that and they buy a Switch? It's like I don't know how you get the time to play it outside. Like, what do you mean? It's 24 hours in a day.
Right, bro. That's crazy.
Where are you going playing? Like, okay, motherfuckers be like, they be at work playing they Switch and all that.
How about this? What if somebody don't have a washer and dryer at their house? Have to go to a laundromat. That's an hour right there. You can play. That's an hour you can play.
That's an hour of play. Washer and dryer.
No, I'm just saying. What if somebody don't have one?
Not a good point.
Buying a Switch when you don't have a dryer.
All right, no problem.
I'm gonna let my shit dry. I'm going home.
I mean, if you live in a city,
no, I'm
it
not.
makes more sense. Like if you're on a bus or.
I mean, I can see you sitting at that laundromat.
Yeah, I could.
You want to sit at the line? I'm not sitting out in public with my face down all the time, dog. I need to be aware of my surroundings, man. I'm sorry.
Okay, dog. Okay,
that's real shit, though, bro.
I'm not saying it's not, but I'm saying, bro, you're not locked and loaded and focused every time, every moment you're outside in public. You're lying yourself.
But to deliberately be on the game,
what you talking about?
I'm not saying you're gonna be on the game when you're out in public all the time, but what I'm saying is there are moments. Yes, there are moments where it's like I can kill an hour. I can do this. I'm in a safe environment. I mean, you got your job. What if you get an hour break? You can play your Switch
that's cool.
for an hour.
I think that's the only scenario, or the laundromat possibly. That's a possibly, but the work one, that's all right. I ain't never did it, but you want to do it at work, I could see that scenario working out.
You're on like a plane too. I mean,
the only thing I do
traveling on long. If you want to travel and all that, long travels and all that shit, then I can understand that.
Or like kids at school, maybe on lunch, or when you're a kid, you can kind of have more.
There ain't no kids here, motherfucker. What are you talking about?
We're not talking about kids around here, Jeremy.
We're not talking about kids. Duh, nigga. If you're a fucking kid, nigga, we talking about grown ass men.
Shit.
Yeah.
We're talking about grown ass men. Hold on, let me see where I'm at. Shout out to Herpy Master. He said, "I take my deck to work and it's fire."
Thank you.
Steam Deck.
The Steam Deck is better in every way because at least you can play.
It's just that hard they be hating on the Switch so much, bro. It's just hard to.
What?
How could you hate on something that?
Bro, I remember when everyone said that system was gonna fail, and that system has over 100 million sold.
It's a handheld.
Yeah, it's a handheld, man.
It's a hybrid.
Like
it's
the
a
Wii,
handheld.
It's a hybrid.
Nintendo don't never. I mean, Nintendo got the winning formula when it comes to handheld games. That's why
it's a hybrid.
I mean, what happened when they made a console? Exactly, they're one of the worst consoles in the history of gaming.
Yeah,
the Wii.
The Wii U.
The Wii.
That shit trash.
Wii, man.
Okay, the Wii. What about the Wii though?
The Wii was trash too.
I mean, it was
How was it trash and it sold what it sold though?
Bro, the
Because
Wii was
it was meant for old people.
Yeah, Vanilla Ice sold a lot too. He fired. What the fuck is you talking about?
Oh my god, bro.
Bro, you gotta understand that
What Wii games does anyone still talk about? Like people still talk about PS2 games, 360 games.
Nobody talks about the Wii anymore.
Nobody talks about the Wii U. That's for damn sure.
The Wii was only meant for old people, soccer moms. I mean, I knew everybody. That
Man, I know a bunch of niggas talk about the Wii Sports game.
Nintendo ran to the handheld space because that's the only thing they can dominate in. When it come to consoles, they always got their ass whipped. Except they got lucky with the Wii, but most people bought the Wii, played it for a minute. It was a gimmick, and then that shit's got it set and collected dust.
All right, I got a question about that. If a system can connect to a TV and a monitor, is this still considered a handheld?
Yes.
It's a handheld, bro. See, that makes no sense to me because I got it on my TV.
Back in the day, you was able to hook up handhelds to the TV.
Yeah,
dog. This ain't nothing new.
Bro, I can hook up my Game Boy to the GameCube back in the day.
But hold on. That was a difference. You have to buy.
Listen, the Switch is a handheld that can connect to your TV.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Back in the day, you was able to connect your Game Boy Advance to the TV, but you had to buy all these separate adapters and cords and plugs. The Switch, literally, the Switch mantra is, we want you to connect it to the TV. So it's not just a handheld, bro. By nature, it is a hybrid console.
No,
it's a console.
Handheld.
It's a handheld.
It's a console.
It's a
Hey,
handheld.
that's just your opinions on that.
Hold on.
Console,
Is it in your hand? Are you holding it? Okay, cool.
So a cell
Can I dock it? Can I dock it though? For hours out of the day? Yeah.
So a cell
that shit
phone, a
crazy.
cell phone's a console too?
Huh? What about remote play?
Some cell phones can connect to your TV.
Most
right?
often.
You don't even
Remote
use.
play.
I guarantee you
all of
don't
them,
use remote play for your PS5 or Xbox Series X, bro.
No, but you can. You can hook it up, dock it.
You can, but you're not doing it. I guarantee you're not doing it.
And so it's
That's
a
my
hybrid,
point, bro. That shit is.
You don't want to.
Like,
That's
nigga.
why. That shit is
Yeah.
dumb.
Exactly. You don't want to do that.
Like a Steam Deck, the Steam Deck is a handheld. It can control.
Y'all just gotta open up y'all brains, bro, to new shit.
No,
new technology,
you gotta
new shit.
close your shit up a
good.
little bit, nigga.
We did handhelds already, though. Everything the Switch can do, we did it already. The Vita could do it. It's already been done, nigga. The
Exactly.
PSP could do it.
Dude,
Okay, there's never going to be a handheld as powerful as a PS5 or the newest graphics card.
There will be. There will.
Yeah, you better.
It's going to be a handheld capable of doing the same.
Look how
processing
powerful the Steam Deck is. Look how the Steam Deck more powerful than the 360 and the PS3. But at that time, you would have been like, damn, it'll never be a handheld as powerful as a PS3, right?
Cell phones get powerful each year.
Cell phones powerful too.
And you can connect a 4090 to a Steam Deck. So I mean,
Yeah, but ain't too many cell phones walking around more powerful than the PS5 and Xbox Series X. Though. No, I'm saying that's what I'm saying.
Not yet.
We were saying that
the cell phone's more powerful than the 360.
Yeah, we were saying that.
Okay, but you going back 2 generations, bro. We talking about now.
Not yet.
He's saying that's the point, though. It's gonna happen. Our future.
7 years.
It's only growing.
Yeah, because we were saying.
I agree. It's going to happen, but until it happens, game on that Switch, buddies. Buy a Switch.
No.
Controlling, nigga, because you dumb as hell. You do that. You know what I mean? That's what you good at, nigga. You started talking, you something else. Shout out to XRP Plate Washer. He said, keep up the good work. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that, player. Good looking out. Appreciate that. Shout out to Smarter Brother. He said, Brother Matt, when you hear the words free at last, thank God Almighty, I'm free at last. Do you get angry?
Nope, I get happy. Everybody should be free.
Really stupid.
Shout out to Torrance Ingram for the super chat. He said, Barney built, you should have joined that show, little fruit fly.
Oh, man. Adam.
Oh, man. Shout out to Ken. She said, best place for a Switch was deployment, 14 minutes on the FOB 5 or whatever. What's that? What FOB stand for?
Forward operating base.
Okay. We all had Switches and had Pokemon battles while taking cover from mortars and bunkers.
This is why we not ready for World
Can't
War
do that
III.
with the PS5. Okay.
This is exactly why. This nigga said I'm in a bunker playing Pokemon Go. This shit crazy.
Yeah, well, there's some combat going on.
Nigga, it's a wrap up.
Nigga at war and shit talking about, hey man, what that Pikachu looking like?
What you think?
Hey, there's one last question though. It's like all jokes aside, but it's actually a pretty good question. Like, so y'all know the Switch sold over 100 million, right?
Yeah.
And basically everyone says, I know what the answer is going to be. I guarantee it's going to be kids, but they all can't be kids. So how many of those 100 million people that bought that shit are adults playing that shit outside?
Now I knew a couple of adults in college.
Nobody playing that shit outside, yo.
Yeah, that's the whole
So out of
thing.
100 million people, nobody ain't playing outside, bro?
never
How
seen
often
outside,
do you
though.
see people outside playing a Switch?
Yeah, I never seen it outside.
I've never seen nobody playing a Switch.
How often are you looking
saying
at
they wouldn't
everybody's
get it,
hands
bro.
when you're outside?
Are you kidding me, bro?
Look at that big
Yo,
ass.
come on.
You don't
man.
know. You don't notice when somebody got a cell phone in their hand.
You damn sure do. So you telling me you ain't gonna notice if somebody got a big ass switch in their hand?
With a blue
Well, hold on. It also depends on where you go. If you go to a coffee shop, I'm sure you might see a switch.
I was at the airport literally looking to see if anybody was playing the fucking switch.
Nobody.
I don't.
Did you look inside? Did you look inside the entire airport or just that section?
As I was walking through the airport, nigga, I'm looking. I seen hundreds and hundreds of people. Nobody was sitting there playing the switch.
I don't remember seeing
everybody on their phone. Nobody was.
Maybe they was charging it up, waiting till they go to the airplane. You know, put it in the airplane mode.
Okay, the maybes don't show the fact that nobody was on it though.
If I saw somebody playing a switch next to me on an airplane, I'd want to switch seats.
It's kind of like them transgender
play it
people.
on the airport, no problem with that.
Yeah, I don't think it's
on the
weird to do
airplane.
that.
You got a long flight. You want to play this switch? You want to do something? That's fine.
But I'm saying, out of 100 million units that was sold, I'm sure people are playing it outside. Maybe we don't see it in our little neighborhoods and our communities and shit, but people are playing it outside, bro.
Maybe
go back to the comment section,
bro. I commute into DC, dog. I do not see that shit.
The only thing I see most of the time is people watching YouTube on their phones or surfing Twitter or some shit.
People got their Switch at home.
Yeah, I just don't mostly use it at home,
man.
And they barely do that when they everything,
bro.
I commute, man. I don't see anyone on the train with it.
And it's a lot of girls that are on the Switch.
Nobody got time to pull that big dumbass shit out just to take a fucking 20-minute train ride or some shit like that. 30-minute train ride. Ain't nobody pulling that big dumbass shit out, dog.
Hey, every time it's break time at my job, I pull that shit out, man.
I know, that's why none of them bitches gave you no pussy yet.
Hey, yo, Hard8, how would you feel if they made like a new Vita though that was on the kind of like the same path?
I don't care about handheld games.
Nah, Sony done
But
with
it feels
the
like
Vitas.
closer to like the PS5 kind of standard.
I don't
Like
give a
obviously,
fuck about handheld gaming.
They
I
tried
don't
to
either.
Vita, it failed.
Yeah,
That's why I
Sony
don't care
done.
about no. I got a Steam Deck and sold it. I ain't even opened the motherfucker.
But see, and that's what I'm saying though, bro. I feel like I understand y'all points are valid. I'm not gonna argue y'all points. Y'all points are valid. But what I'm saying is most of y'all don't like handheld games anyway. So you're already thinking I'm never gonna use it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not sitting in the house playing no handheld gaming when I got a fucking PlayStation or a PC right there. I'm not doing it.
That's my point though.
Okay. So if GTA 6 was just exclusive to the Switch, you're not playing that?
Can we move on? Can we fucking move on?
Yeah, all right, you gotta move on.
Yo, go back to the comment section, dog. Please. Thank you.
Like I was rolling with you for a second. You just ridiculous.
No, I'm saying y'all gotta show some. All right, y'all. I'm shut up. Y'all right. Y'all right.
Please.
Damn.
Oh shit! Shout out to Super KMW. He said I would play it outside. I also play it at work. Since October, I've been working 7 days a week, doubles on the weekend. If not for the Switch, I wouldn't game.
You ain't got no
we
choice.
know that,
nigga.
nigga.
Your parents don't want you. Your parents about done with you in the house.
Damn.
Yo, what jobs y'all niggas be having where y'all can sit and play games all day? Fuck is going on? How much y'all niggas getting paid?
Hey, shit. I work in the office.
You ain't got no work, nigga.
I mean, we got work, but what I'm saying is it's a 10-hour shift. We got an hour break. So my hour break, I would just be chilling.
God damn, an hour break on a 10-hour shift. Damn.
Yeah.
Hour break for you. Oh,
And that hour's paid. That lunchtime is paid for.
I'm going home. Fuck that.
My 30 minutes paid for.
I'm gonna go ahead and just knock out that. I'll take the.
Nah, I pull out my Switch, play Pokemon, beat the Pokemon League a few times. Shit, play Pokemon Scarlet. Explore the world.
You walk around with it in your back pocket.
I actually got a little merch for it.
When I'm on my break, I listen to the rest of AGS.
What the fuck is a merch? A purse for
I've never heard of a merch, bro.
Yeah, it's like a fucking sack.
A man purse? Is that what that is? A man purse?
Yeah, it's a man purse. No homo though.
No, you didn't just say that, dog. That's a purse, homie.
Nah, he trolled.
Nah, he got a purse.
No, why would I be trolling? You can look at my Nintendo. Pull up. Look at my name, Rando Warrior X. Go on Nintendo Online. Look at my game. Look at my little
take
Switch
your word
store.
for it.
Nah. He cool, man. He got a purse. He keep it switching his purse.
No, it's this nigga here, dog. Nah, it's not like that, bro. It's
what is
it
then?
What is it? I be seeing a lot of niggas in the mall with them shits on. I don't.
Thank you, bro. That's not gay. That's not gay.
Hold on,
Jay, you co-sign that?
It's a modern thing.
I don't want to hear that shit. Y'all niggas wear tight pants, bro.
One at a time.
I ain't co-sign nothing. I just said I see a lot of niggas with it. That shit
with a
fucking
purse.
weird.
And it's not gay.
It's not
That's gay, homie.
I mean, we see niggas all the time with them purses and all that.
Yeah, that shit. I'm not saying it's gay. It's a little odd.
Nah,
it's like
it's
niggas
really
that paint that.
Y'all niggas talking at one time.
Listen. It's not a women's handbag where it's over the shoulder and like
y'all gonna let this nigga
like
talk.
that.
It do be over the shoulder.
Yes, it does.
It's not like it's short strapped like over the shoulder and the women's handbag. It goes down lower and it's like brown leather or whatever. And you use it to carry around some books.
It's called a crossbody
bag. Your paperwork.
Oh no.
It's a crossbody bag.
Nigga, it's really an extended fanny pack. That's not gay.
Nigga, say fanny pack again.
I'm not
say fanny pack.
I'm not saying it's gay. It's just goofy, nigga.
It's a wallet. It's like a
wallet.
Not a wallet.
Nigga, a wallet is.
It's a
wallet. Next thing you know, that pocket rocket he got, it's like a pussy. No, Jeremy.
Listen, it's
that's wild.
Shout out to Charles Ingram. He said, I guess if you're on a road flight, but ain't nobody walking around gaming and grown at the same time. Play that ish at home.
Facts. What I do.
Got shit to do, dog.
All I know is we all got the same
So you
time
walk
frame.
around Walmart. So you walk around Walmart with your switch out.
I walk around Walmart. I
You
went to
was
the
a
female house
motherfucking
just 2
lie,
weeks
nigga.
ago
You
with
there
that
to
shit
shop,
on.
homie.
Oh, you capping.
You there to shop. You lying, bro. Come on.
On my mama, I'm not playing. I'm dead ass serious on my life. On my very
Why are
existence.
you
I walk
doing that,
around
though?
Walmart with my Switch. I walk around
Why,
there.
though?
He's sitting in the
Because
car.
I want a game on the go. That's the whole point of the game at home.
No,
game
nigga, the
on
whole
go.
point of going into Walmart is to get your shit and get up out of there.
Okay, I'm not an idiot. I can get my shit and still be playing games at the same time. I know how to. I know where the shit at.
Oh my god!
I wish I see you in Walmart so I could trick shit out you.
I don't know you got those problems, Hard8. I don't know, bro.
You ain't got one of them problems. Like, look at this nigga.
Funny as shit.
Shout out to Sleep. He said, I live in a house that has 3 switches and nobody knows where they are. Haven't seen them in a year.
That's because your friend's been coming over here snatching them, bitch.
Okay.
My daughter don't even play her shit.
Shout out to a crack lens 97. He said, fuck out of here. That messenger bag accessory is fire.
Oh shit! Right. Here go another one.
That's a purse, nigga. You can make it. You can give it any name you want.
Yeah.
That nigga said a wallet with a strap on it.
Why don't you like? I'm oh shit! Wow.
It's a satchel.
Yeah, like I like to keep a bag on. I keep my backpack. I get a backpack. You know what I'm saying? I'm not walking around with a motherfucker.
Backpack.
You don't need a big, huge backpack all the time though. Like in the West,
like
Arthur Morgan, he carried around saddlebags, and it's something that men carry around to give you
okay, then.
Walking around like motherfucking Elliot.
Jeremy, do you own one of them purses, whatever the fuck you call them shits?
The saddlebag was on a horse, nigga.
Yeah, and he carries some stuff on his waist.
No, he did have a satchel. He had a satchel. He had a purse too.
Exactly.
He had a purse.
And so it's a masculine item.
Yeah, but that was
now it's masculine. Okay.
But
niggas
niggas
said it's a wallet with a strap.
Nowadays.
Niggas got
Put it together with a certain style, man. You guys got to move on from this this outdated model of masculinity. Like,
no, nigga, I'm a man. I'm not wearing no fucking purse, dog.
Hold on. Can we stop? Can we actually get? Can we attack that topic?
You toxic masculinity.
Hold on. One at a time. One at a time. Go ahead, Jay. Go ahead.
I'm tired of this. We gotta walk away from this masculinity. No. That's what we need. That's who we are. Nigga, can you chill? Can we stick to that's who we are, nigga? That's what men are. That's the shit that's what we need to stay with. These bitch ass niggas growing up nowadays. Hold on, Jeremy. You can talk.
Let them finish. One at a time.
All right,
these bitch ass niggas getting their feelings hurt. We can't even say nothing nowadays. That's the reason why we can't get comedy nowadays that we want it. The movies is trash now because you can't say nothing. Like Eddie Murphy is a whole different person now. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is bitches now because you hurt their feelings. No, we need to stay what we used to be back in the 90s, 80s, 70s, and shit. Like these niggas is pussy past the 2000s. I don't want to hear none of that. I'm tired of that shit. Niggas is pussy.
I do agree with Jay. No,
I agree. I'm saying just for the style. I'm saying just for the style.
Hold on. Let Jeremy counter. You know he got to preheat in a minute, so let him counter.
Listen, I agree with all that. I don't like how the demasculation has happened either. But when it just comes to physical styles and clothing like that, I don't think that you have to change your behavior and be a bitch if you just want to carry around a man's bag.
Wear whatever you want to wear. You just gonna get roasted. I don't.
Yeah, who respect you?
Nowadays,
Real
like you get
quick,
roasted and you get in your feelings and shit. Niggas want to shoot you. You know what I'm saying? You get roasted, you get roasted.
You making fun of niggas that wear like the one that goes over your shoulder, like with like it's like a backpack with like a fanny going around your shoulder. That one you're talking about, right?
Yeah, the crossbody bag joints. They like.
To be honest, I have
fanny
one.
pack. Fanny pack.
I'll be wearing it like that. But
No, nigga, you bought it. You got one too. Join the club.
One little question, bro.
Hey, shout out to Herpy Master. He said I'm a man and I wear a skirt like P. Diddy.
Oh.
I just seen a nigga with a kilt on today. That shit crazy.
Hey, can I ask y'all a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
So if no one, you know how? Okay, so if most guys claim they're not gay, right?
Aw,
They all
shit.
claim that. I'm just saying, most guys claim they're not gay. So why is it so weird and different to see a guy wear something that you might consider feminine when in actuality it's not? It's not meant to be.
Go against your fucking biology, nigga. One day I want to have a son. I'm gonna have to explain this shit to him. Like, I don't know what the fuck going on with this dude.
You gotta explain him having an accessory that's not meant to be feminine.
My son ain't wearing none of that nut ass shit, bro.
So Rondo, would you be all right
shit.
if your son was playing with Barbie dolls?
No, that's what I'm saying. Right now you sound
It's an
crazy
accessory.
because
No,
that's
it's
meant
not.
to be feminine. That Barbie doll is meant to be feminine.
purses.
Nigga,
It's a merce.
It's a.
So is
Oh my god. So well, hold on. So a guy should only wear book bags, backpacks all his life.
no, just wearing wallet. What the fuck you need all that extra shit for?
Why do you have to
Nigga,
wear?
you might want to
why do
carry
you
some
have to
extra
wear
shit. What the fuck?
eyelashes
Okay,
and
no,
all
no, no,
types
no,
of
no.
We'll
shit?
all be in that purse. We'll all be in
That's
that
what I'm
purse.
saying.
You can carry a gun, passports. You don't gotta just
They
have a
got
wallet for all that
holsters for
shit. You
that,
can
nigga.
carry multiple things in that shit.
I
You
got a
got a
holster.
passport. Why you carrying a passport if you ain't traveling nowhere?
That nigga going to Walmart and shit need a passport.
With a passport.
The fuck?
No, I'm saying I carry my Switch in mine, but I'm just saying like
All right, Rondo, think about this here. Your phone carries all your credit cards. Half of the cars now, you can put your key in your phone. You don't what the fuck you need a bag for? I put a hole. If I'm wearing my gun, I got a holster. What else you need as a man? You lipstick? What you need?
I'm saying listen to me, bro. I'm not
listening.
arguing with you about the points you're saying. What I'm saying is if someone chooses to wear that, you have to remember that product that he's wearing may seem weird to you, but it wasn't designed to be feminine. It was designed for men. So it's not gay. You can't look at him like he's weird. That's dumb.
They make men.
Yeah, I got a merch. Yeah, that's not gay. I got Nintendo. I got Nintendo Pokemon merch.
They make men's Ugg boots like the
Nintendo
actual
Pokemon merch.
Say that all together, nigga. That shit sound crazy.
I got a Nintendo Pokemon Rayquaza merch.
And you fuck bitches.
And what you put in there? What do you put in there? Like when you get up in the morning, you like I gotta put this, I gotta grab that.
Yeah, what do you put in there?
This nigga here, dog. Come on, bro.
No, he said he put a Switch in there. He
Put
said.
your blush in there too. What else you put in there?
Bro, why y'all niggas? That's what I'm saying. Y'all
snacks. What do you got in there?
You really sitting here like, yeah, I got a merce. What's that? It's a man purse.
Okay, but I'm saying it's an accessory though.
Dog,
It's
hold
an
on.
accessory.
Do you hear yourself? I got a merce. What's that? It's a man's purse. Nigga, what?
I call it a merch. It's called a bag. It's called a bag.
You
Isn't
played
a wallet a man
purse.
purse
Set
too?
up with this, bro.
It's a wallet? Oh, come on, dog.
With a strap on. I said that.
Shout out to Teron Aries. He said heels were originally worn by men for war.
Oh my god.
Okay, I don't know about that shit.
All right, Teron. So you got a pair of stilettos, nigga?
Thank
like,
you.
What the fuck is going on?
Nigga got red bottoms on right now.
Teron always be leaving saying crazy shit.
And just say the dumb shit after he leaves, right?
They gonna get me.
Niggas is going to war with some stilettos on and shit. Okay. Got you. Shout out to Ken. He said these men are insecure and projected on other men.
Thank you.
What side of the fence is he on with that? Is he saying because we ain't fucking with purses, bro?
Yes. It's Kenj. Come on,
it's Kenj. We already know what Kenj. Kenj all
Hey, think about your son though. Like Jay, you got sons? No, huh?
I got a man.
If you had a son,
yo, your mic is terrible. Yo, your mic is terrible. Look, this nigga don't.
And that nigga keep talking too.
It's terrible. Fix your mic.
Jay, I know you against it. Like, if you had a son and you was around shit like that, how would you explain that shit to your son?
Look, I mean, as me being the dad, like if that's who he, like I'm gonna be honest with you, if that's who he is and that's where he wants to be, and like you want to wear that shit? Like, hold on. First off, how old are we talking? Like 18, 17?
It don't matter how old he is, bro.
No,
He's
like
your son.
the age of acknowledgement. So like 10, 11, 12 in that.
Because they know what they want to do. I can't look. I'm not gonna change my who my son wants. I'll guide him like, hey, this is what we like to do. But if that's what he want to be, I can't change who that motherfucker want to be. I mean, we ain't doing no sex changes. We're not doing that.
But you know what y'all kind of sound like though. Y'all sound like some of those females.
If he want to be gay, that's on him. You know what I'm saying? I'm never.
How's it sound now, bro? How's it sound now?
I want to hear his comment. How we sound like females? Go ahead.
No, y'all sound like now. Y'all sound like some of those females that's back in the day that used to talk down the dudes saying, "Oh, y'all play with Barbie dolls. It's called action figures." It's different though. It's
I can already see my son
figures.
finna be a bully because if he sees somebody with a motherfucking purse, dog, or some heels.
I'm gonna ask a question and interrupt that nigga. Damn.
No, that shit just retarded. That shit don't make no sense. Like you gonna have a son, bro. Like that shit don't make no sense.
No, I'm saying those girls back in the day used to say, okay, shit like, okay, y'all play with action figures. That's dolls, right? But then we'll say like, no, action figures is supposed to be is represented as masculine. You know what I'm saying? Because you're playing with Ninja Turtles, He-Man. That's not feminine. None of that speaks feminine. So that merch that y'all make fun about, it wasn't designed for feminine people. That's what I'm trying to explain. Like,
it's a purse, nigga.
Shit, I'm saying, it doesn't matter what I say. What facts I bring up is just
with an M instead of a P.
Yeah, it's a purse. What is a merch?
Think of it as an external. That's all this shit is.
I'm just like, how many men do you see out there rocking purses? Like, actually, you think about it.
I see it when you go out to like bars and clubs. You do.
It's in a minority.
Fam, if you go to the mall,
you got that fanny pack that they now move. Like they move the fanny pack from around your waist to around that go over your shoulder. You got that little thing. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
now, let's talk about that. Isn't that more gay to have something around your waist as a man?
Well,
honestly, the term fanny, I wouldn't even wear that because it even sounds
you know how the
weird
fanny
to me.
pack, they got now the fanny pack go over your shoulder now. They got that fanny pack to go over your shoulder and shit. Yeah, like a fucking an ammunition belt. You know how you seen soldiers with an ammunition belt?
Yeah, like the bandolier.
Yeah.
All right, so instead of saying merch, it's a fanny pack. Okay, that's what it is. A fanny pack then.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, you let this shit slide. It's gonna be man pond.
That ain't no better, nigga.
In Dubai, they be wearing that.
I'm gonna popularize.
Niggas gonna be walking around with man ponds.
Man,
let me ask you this, Hard8. What would Miss Hard8 feel about you wearing a merch?
Shit,
hey,
this nigga.
You don't want to hear what she got to say.
My girl will roast my motherfucking ass.
And I got called by females too.
I can't be walking around.
I got called by females.
All I'm gonna say is this: she be canceled. She be canceled. You don't want her thoughts on that shit. She'll be fucking. You don't want to hear her thoughts about episode 3 of Last of Us. She get canceled, nigga. Damn. Shout out to Herpy Master. My man said, "Oh my God, yeah, he's sus."
I mean, if you wear whatever you want to wear, but don't get upset when niggas start roasting you.
Man, that's not sus.
Yeah, niggas can roast. I'll just roast back.
You wear merces and stuff like that. You roast them like you probably don't you have friends?
Oh, absolutely. I'm not gonna walk up to a nigga in his face and just say, "Hey, you dumbass."
What, some random niggas?
Cool wearing them?
Yeah, like
me and my girl. Random niggas like that.
Yeah, me and my girl, we walk by. Me and my girl roast niggas in the mall all day. You don't do that with your significant other?
Oh, yeah, no, I do, but like people wearing merces.
I'm not just gonna go up to some random ass nigga like you old goofy ass nigga.
No,
like, but if it's my homie, like he come here. You know
Hey Jay, do your girl like girls?
My homie, they getting that work.
You said it's my girl like girls.
Even if they
Like, does she think like they're attractive? Not like them, want to be with them, but does she like appreciate them and shit?
All girls think like that for the most part.
Okay, cause I be playing shit to where I'll tell my girl like, does she got a fat ass or some shit like that? If they not fucking insecure or nothing.
Oh, no, you do that because you want to look and you don't want to get
trouble. Yeah, I do. Hell yeah, you damn right.
I tell her straight up.
I think niggas be trying too hard in the beginning instead of getting the girl comfortable first. You're gonna get her comfortable first.
Man, fuck
shout out to Torrance Angle. He said I just put it in the case in my booking. Not working no person. Anything that show thigh muscles is suspect. But do you? Guess he meant not wearing no purse or something. Yo, proofread y'all shit, please.
My shit's over the shoulder.
Whoa, so that's gay too, bro?
It's like
Wait, hold on.
Did y'all hear what he wrote? What he said?
Nigga, we can read.
He said show a thumb. So those gym shorts that that's kind of short that sometimes the basketball players wear. Is that gay too?
Saying is he not wearing no Daisy Dukes, nigga. Damn.
That shit is classic, and I don't think anybody should be wearing that anyway. So.
What, mid thigh shorts?
That shit look weird to me.
Yeah, the thigh shorts.
Yeah, men shouldn't be wearing that.
Look good, then yeah.
A lot of niggas do that. That wear it. A lot of niggas that wear them shits is niggas.
Let's put on some baggy ass shorts and go to town. Do what you do.
Listen, if I came in this bitch, if I walked in this bitch with a merce, I'm getting roasted, nigga.
No, you're not.
You probably would.
Real quick,
hold on, Cam, you
I
gotta
wore
fix your
merces
mic.
before.
Who in the submarine?
People said
I'm talking about Miss Hard8. She roasted. I'm getting roasted.
Yeah, I got roasted too. I'm letting another nigga tell me what to do, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, you do you. You still
Exactly,
do you,
nigga.
Wear them heels, nigga. We ain't tripping. Wear them heels.
Yeah, I ain't wearing no heels, nigga. I wear them boots while I'm banging a damn girl's ass. How about that?
Whoa!
I don't know what he's doing. What he's saying?
What the fuck?
No, he said he's getting your girl's ass. He said your girl's ass. I heard.
Okay, have fun. Like, what you want me to say to that, bro?
Women can get away with wearing men's clothes, but men can't do that with women's clothes.
Because some women look good with baggy clothes on.
Like Luca.
I don't.
Where are you guys? Where are you guys getting? Where do you guys even see Luca? Like Luca is
he can't wait. He want to.
Hey, nah, real shit. She took the picture off her Twitter like 4 years ago, but she had a full body pic on there.
No, it's still on there.
It's still on there. Yeah, she had a full body pic. She wore some baggy ass pants. I'm like, I would smash the fuck out of her, bro.
Oh, bro. Okay. You said bro.
Yeah.
Okay. I know she's a girl, but you know.
Nah.
This man.
I've never considered.
She's a girl. She's born a girl, so let's all relax.
No, but I've never,
Why'd you call her a hoe, bro?
Bro.
Yeah.
Y'all call girls bro?
That's my nickname for her, man.
That's a weird name. I'm not even gonna.
Shout out Enigmatic J for the super chat. He said, "I wear manties." What's that? Man panties. That's coming next.
Stupid.
Y'all stupid as shit.
That sounds
Yeah.
Technically, those are
yo, shut up, man. God damn, y'all niggas talking too fucking much, man.
True.
Jesus Christ. I'm the fucking host and the owner, nigga. When I'm talking, please be quiet. Thank you. Jesus. Shout out to Enigmatic J, dog. Yeah, that's next. They did. Yeah, Rondo gonna come on here next. You know what I mean? I wear thong tees. What's that?
Oh my God. This nigga dog. No, man.
I like something about ass.
What about the man bun? What about the man bun? That's normal now. That's
oh my God.
You know, that can be masculine.
Shout out to Torn. He said book bag. He meant to say book bag. Got you. Thank you. Appreciate that.
I mean, there is thongs that they consider.
Oh my God!
No, hear me out.
Next up,
we're done here.
There is.
Bro.
All right.
Hold on. What did he say? What?
I'm saying there is things they call man thongs, but they don't look like an average thong.
Nigga, man, just come out, dog.
We done.
No, nigga, no.
Hey, the streets is done, nigga. We as men, we done, dog.
He done.
No, I'm not saying that I will wear. I'm not saying anything about me in that. I'm just saying there are certain things that there's something called a man thong, but it's not a traditional thong.
Speedos.
You gonna put it on?
You talking about Speedos?
Exactly, Speedos.
Nasty ass niggas.
That's for swimming, ain't? Hold on, ain't that for swimming or something?
Hey, that's for anything, bro.
That shit still look nasty as hell.
Speedos makes regular swim trunks and a whole bunch of other swimwear besides just the traditional.
Yeah, but that's what he's talking about. He's talking about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Speedos. You can wear Speedos under anything, so that's not weird about that. It's normal shit.
Okay, put them on. Moving on.
All right, let's move on.
I actually had them on the other day.
I'm done.
That's crazy. Moving on, please.
Moving on.
Damn.
That's your boy.
Funny as
That shit
fuck.
was funny as fuck.
It was.
All right, man. What else we got, man? You know what I mean? You know, it's AGS. We gonna go where we go, man. You know, Atomic Heart. Damn, I forgot all about it. Atomic Heart released this week.
You dropping bars.
I'm dropping bars
again.
Optimus Prime.
Yeah, you know it. You know it. But go ahead, break it down.
Atomic Heart.
Did anybody play it?
No.
Atomic Heart is yes, I did play the game. I streamed it actually, and it started off very, very impressive. It looks very good, lighting, and it's basically the USSR has taken over the world, and it's like a huge global empire. And you really get the sense that you're in like a utopia future. They have very good designs on the aircraft and everything. I was very immersed. I was impressed. But then you go to interior spaces. You have to work with a bunch of puzzles and finding stuff. And then the acting is trash, and the story is pretty weak. I don't even really know what I'm doing in the game. And so,
yo, who got all that background noise, man?
This shit ain't me.
Is it? Oh, my bad. Might be my PlayStation.
Mute your mic
even
when you
though
ain't talking, please.
It started off very impressive visually. I don't have a reason to keep playing it. It kind of sucks. The gameplay sucks. The weapons. So Focus has a great engine that looks good, but the gameplay in multiple developers have shown that they have a hard time for some reason with these Focus games. So it's kind of trash, basically. It's kind of trash.
So you went through all that just to?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm giving you a rundown of the game.
Those robots are crazy.
Well, I have a different interpretation.
Y'all ain't got Game Pass to try it out?
Yeah, go ahead. What's your
what's your
take on,
interpretation?
For me, the game is fucking good. I like games like that. I don't want to get to the good stories. I care about gameplay and graphics, and that game has both of that. So I'm good.
What about the story?
Phenomenal. I don't give a fuck about the story.
No, I'm saying, like, I know you don't care about, but how is it like?
Honestly, I don't. I don't have the sound on. I just play and listen to music.
What?
It's not even that good.
I did the same shit with The Witcher 3. I don't care about the fucking story. I just play the gameplay and the graphics.
What
the fuck is you playing it for?
Because the gameplay was phenomenal. The graphics was really good.
Why is this nigga here?
The gameplay is basic and just weak. The weapons feel weak.
I mean, the story is not even that good. So,
how the fuck do you play The Witcher without?
You wouldn't know because you got the sound off.
Can I ask
shout
for
out,
this quick? My bad.
Hold on real quick. Shout out to KP Productions. He said, if you got to put the word man before any item, you should know something is off.
All right. Well, how about male nurse? Like, that's a respectable career.
Nigga, you a nurse. It's just
shout out to hold on, let me finish. That's like he said, he makes total sense when he said if you got to put man before anything, then yeah. Shout out to NV Dub. Did y'all see the fake outrage on Twitter over Baldur's Gate 3 not being on Xbox? I seen it. I ain't paid no attention to that shit.
That game ain't even that good to talk about. So
I ain't even fucking play that shit.
I don't know what. Anyway, Atomic Heart. Yeah, that game was it's boring. I was bored. It's
boring. What was you finna say, Jay?
Boring.
And then once you get to the open world, they got fucking unlimited enemies coming at you and shit. That shit. Oh man.
That shit ain't fun, bro. That should be fun, dog.
Nah, I didn't enjoy that game at all. Yo, who background is that? That's Sam or Rondo? That's one of you two niggas, man.
That's not my background. I don't know what you're talking about.
Like
I think it's Rondo, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
It's not me, bro. I'm sitting here talking to y'all.
Mute your shit if you ain't talking.
Mute your mic. Mute your mic, Sam. Sam is muted. Mute your mic, Rondo.
All right.
Yeah,
it's Rondo. Loud as shit, dog. Motherfucker sound like he had a fucking train station and shit.
Did anybody have this issue? I downloaded the game off of Game Pass, and for some reason, like after you leave out of that office and you're supposed to get in the car, for some reason it says you cannot access this unless you have the full game. For some reason, I have.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and I couldn't get it. I can't progress any further. So I deleted the game, and I deleted the game, re-downloaded it, and it did it again. I don't know what the fuck. I can't get
That
the
is
card.
not good.
Maybe
Sneaky
you
ass
need
Game
to,
Pass shit.
maybe you need to like sign out. You can sign out of your account,
No.
sign back in, or remove the profile. And then I think you can renew your licenses.
All these gymnastics just to play the game.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna
Somebody
check it
said
out.
that. What are you talking about, Thomas Isaacs? What the hell are you talking about, dog? I didn't never say that was a fact. It's always my opinion, but the game is boring. It is boring, and it's the same old enemies, and it's the melee combat is fucking trash. It's not satisfying. It's not fun at all, and so far, I mean, y'all niggas horny over the metal robots and shit. Like the fuck out of here. Other than that, in the game, you can break the game pretty much using them powers. It's cool. It's not for me.
Does the story get any better when you get to the open world?
I mean, I ain't played much after that, so you had to ask somebody else. I dropped that shit.
Yeah.
Did you drop Hogwarts too? Because I remember you saying
that's essentially dropped right now too.
Yeah,
and
I was gonna get it.
I'm right where you are. I'm right with you on that Hogwarts Hard 8. It did start off looking very impressive. Like I thought this was going to be a cinematic and an immersive Harry Potter story.
Facts.
But then it's like the problem is that you don't have relationships with other characters. There's maybe one or two other characters that have fairly interesting stories or quests, but for the most part, you're just kind of there as an empty body. You don't have any personality. The dude sounds like a robot. No relationships with professors, no romances, no friendship missions, and then the house doesn't matter. You're never even in the common room. I thought there was going to be like house versus house competition or ranking, and then you never go to the Great Hall, and then the headmaster is barely even there.
I mean,
no spoilers though.
Okay.
Let's just keep it down on the spoilers. But it started out good. It started out decent. It was very enjoyable in the beginning. It's like, all right, it's the recreation of the world is really nice, well done. But then after, like I said, by the time I got to about the 13-hour mark, it just started to fall apart. I just was like, what is happening? It's boring. The story, I didn't even see the main villain. I guess the main villain, Ramrock. Ain't seen him. What the fuck is he chilling? He on vacation? Like what the? Like I said, start off good with the dragon and all that, and it's like, oh shit, this shit about to be lit.
Yeah, good intro.
And it's about the main character without getting into too much detail. The main character, the protagonist, is of high value and interest to the bad guys, but it seems like they would be taking more actions against you for some reason, and I wish that there would have been more events happening at the school, like attacks on the school, attacks on the students, and just stuff happening that you really have to react to, like, whoa, I better step up and respond to this, and that way the protagonist can come to life and you can see that they have some fight in them or whatever. But no, you're just like a nobody with no personality. There's nothing important really happening.
Hit the like button, folks. If y'all don't mind, hit the like button. We would appreciate that.
I feel like I keep learning new mechanics throughout each mission. Like I'm still learning new things about the game. I don't know
you're gonna be learning. I'm 20 hours in there and still got to learn shit.
That shit's
it feels like a long ass tutorial, dog. Like get to the fucking game, man.
Right, and there is good magic, and that is fun. The combat is really cool, but the friendship is the biggest theme of Harry Potter, and that is not in this game.
There's no love. There's no love. You can't make romance, which sucks.
Nah, they left out all that shit.
Yeah, I wonder what was the point of making them older if they weren't gonna let them do like young
older things, things that older people would do.
Yeah,
and then there's that goddamn Zenobia's gobstones that the character keeps talking about. Like, I don't give a damn about a bunch of that stuff. Zenobia is going to be looking for those damn gobstones forever.
In the beginning, I was very interested, though. Like, in the beginning of the games, I was like, all right, this shit, like, it's going to be... Because it was more cinematic in the beginning. You know, when you got introduced to Ramrock, it was like, oh, this shit might be lit. And then
absolutely.
as the hours was going, it was like, man, what the fuck happened?
And then you had that like Defense Against the Dark Arts, and they had the duel, and like in the movies where the characters are fighting each other, and and like Sebastian is cool. He's a good character.
Sebastian's probably the best character.
Man, I don't think I'll get it no more, man. Shit.
Shout out to Herpy Master. He said just finished Hogwarts and it's awesome. Who said that? Who said they don't think they're gonna get it?
Well, no, I just I was gonna get it.
Are you a Harry Potter fan?
Well, I've seen all the movies. I'm not a huge Harry Potter fan, but it did look pretty cool. When I saw the commercials and stuff. No, but just hearing like if there's no like interaction, really. I mean,
I think
Jay,
there's
you
enough
playing
going
it, Jay?
for it. There's enough going for it to check it out. I mean, I'm 20 hours in, and I've slowed down pretty much to a stop for now. But it's got the good environments, and you could get your money's worth somewhat. It's not bad.
I'll get it.
I'm 7 hours in. It's boring.
Are you 7 hours in?
Yeah,
it got that big, like it got that bombastic intro, and it's like, oh shit, this shit might be lit. And it's, it'd be all right at first, but then after a while, man, you're gonna get. I got bored. I was like,
missions.
I'm gonna fix it.
Lackluster.
It's crazy how a game from years ago, Bully, has more details than Hogwarts. That's what's crazy. Yeah.
I gotta fight another suit of armor, bro.
Nice. I think the visuals are nice in Hogwarts.
But it's just the details in these games these days.
Well,
like,
it's stuff
no
you can do
damage,
too. You
no-
have relationships and all that. Like in
How they
Bully.
fuck this
kissing
game
a
up?
girl.
How the hell did they fuck this game up?
I don't think they.
I mean, a lot of people loving it. It did very well. It did very well. It had sold, I think, what was it, 12 million?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's
12 million already, and it already made 860 million dollars already.
Wow.
So it's a huge success.
That boycott
like
failed.
Financially, it's a success, but if people buying it, they play like a couple hours and they off of it. I guess it's still a success, huh? Actually,
are very high. User scores are very high too.
No, people enjoy
you
it.
bought it, so that they won
People
regardless.
enjoying the game. My
Most
friends are
people-
Harry Potter fans. They love that shit. They're loving the game.
It's the number 3 highest concurrent release on Steam all
Oh
time.
wow. Yeah, well, I'll get it, man.
Most people don't finish games anyway, so I don't think.
Most people
That's
don't
a fact.
finish games anyway. Yeah,
I had no
finish games.
interest until people were complaining about the game, and then I saw who it was, and I was like, "Yeah, fuck these trans niggas. I'm gonna get this shit."
Oh,
What up? What up? Shout out to the chat. What up? What up? Shout out to the chat. What up, Turtle? What's happening? No, that joint, man, it lost me.
enemy variety is.
I'm having a hard time. Like,
enemy variety is definitely lacking.
Yo,
That does, yeah.
The 4 main quests. If I had to fight the same suit of armor at every one of these, oh my god,
that could have been better. That could have been a lot better.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about the trials? Is you talking about the
yeah,
trials?
bro. Like,
Yeah, I heard they all the same and shit.
oh,
All the robots, and then all those like regular goblins. It's the same.
Goblins, the spiders.
Yeah, that's all.
That shit ain't. Yeah, I like flying around on a broom. I think they did a lot of things right. It's just that the story is just not none of that.
Yeah, story.
It doesn't have any of the magic. It doesn't have the magic of Harry Potter, except for the beginning. But yeah, it's too bad they couldn't keep that going.
Yeah,
Do you think it would have been better if they would have just? Oh my bad.
like they had the campiness tone. I mean,
Yeah, that joint. Even Miss Hard8 didn't even want to watch me play. If she don't like that, my character sound like a white dude, and I'm supposed to be black. She was like, "Why you sound white?" I was like, "What?"
And that's another problem. The voice acting is trash, and it's like he sounds like a robot. Like, why does he all like robotic sounding?
He's too nice too, bro.
Kind of like
He's
Saints
super
Row.
positive, never
He's
gets
killing
mad,
people.
has no reaction. Yeah.
You are killing people, right?
Yeah,
You're killing them.
Oh, you
goblins,
killing people on the
spiders.
You have
Yeah.
Abracadabra.
Yeah, they killing people with the abracadabra shit. I've been watching that.
I've heard those
And there's
puzzles
just
were
dark
crazy
stuff happening,
on
and
there.
you're just too
Yeah,
positive.
they're smashing dudes like heads against the ground. These niggas.
Yeah, I
dead.
mean,
like,
Yeah.
the melees, like, it's just crazy because I just beat Jedi Fallen Order. I'm about to beat Forspoken. I'm having more fun with them than I am Hogwarts. You know,
Fallen Order is nice.
I don't like either of
Yes,
those
it is.
games, but
What? You don't like
No,
Jedi
like,
Fallen Order?
Jedi Fallen Order has nice visuals, and I like Cal, but the story is dog shit.
Dude, the story was awesome.
The story
I like
is
the combat
horrible.
in that game.
There's no
I need
justifications.
to go
All of a
finish it.
sudden, this main big villain comes out at the end,
not all of a
out
sudden.
of nowhere.
That's
No
not all of a
justification.
sudden. That's not true. That's not true. You didn't, Jeremy. Did you pay attention when you
He
played
ain't
games?
pay attention. Nah, he ain't pay attention.
And the story.
The Inquisitors
story
were there
has
from
no
the beginning.
meaning.
You
There's
turn
no
the sound
meaning
off.
to it.
He ain't pay attention, dog.
Nah, it's trash.
The Inquisitors were there from the beginning. How did they come out of nowhere?
Yeah, that's funny as fuck.
I'm looking forward to
wow
Jedi
moments.
Survivor. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, Survivor's gonna be nice.
Yeah, I need to go.
Yeah,
back
I'm
and
looking
deep
forward to that. I
on
mean,
more.
they need to fix up the animation, but it look a little janky. But I'm definitely looking forward to that.
Yeah.
What was I about to say? Did y'all get y'all PSVR?
Yeah.
I ain't
Fuck
that thing's
no.
expensive as hell.
You got yours? You got yours, Kovu?
Yeah, I actually did get it day one. I looked up.
Oh, okay. How is it?
So far, so good. I've only played Horizon so far, but really enjoying it.
You ain't check out Gran Turismo?
Nah, I don't really play racing games like that unless it's like
You still got to. You still got to try that though.
Nice. $70.
That's one of the. That's one of the games they say is lit. Oh, hold on.
Wait,
You ain't buy it. You never bought it.
Yeah, no, I never bought it before.
Oh, okay. All right.
How is
spent
how
up
is
all your
Horizon?
money? You
How's
spent
Call
up
of
all
the
your savings on that VR. So
You're funny.
VR games be like $70 still.
Some of no that the Gran Turismo isn't 70, but that's not a VR only game.
The VR games aren't 70.
Some of them aren't.
How
Like,
much
I
is
got-
the VR?
I got,
That's
I
crazy.
got Pistol Whip for 25. I think
Oh, they were-
Horizon's.
Did you did anybody else get it here?
Get what?
No.
The PSVR 2.
Fuck
Fuck
no.
that. No.
I was saying I was gonna
expensive.
get it, but VR seems like it's kind of declined, and like this new one is less successful than the first one.
What?
Seems like it's just
It
too-
just came out, nigga.
They put the
Came
sales out
out.
already.
Do we even have any numbers?
They put the numbers out already.
in like the pre-orders. Or
Jeremy
something.
crazy for that.
Oh, you talking about, no, that was a rumor with them pre-orders. They said
Yeah,
that
that-
wasn't true.
Yeah, I think you gotta wait for the numbers, Jeremy.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
looks cool.
It seems very niche, but how's Horizon?
It's
is
always been
niche.
niche. It's always been niche.
It's all. I mean,
How's
I mean,
Horizon though?
I'm enjoying it a
Horizon
lot.
don't look too good. I'm
I'm
sorry.
trying to change the subject now after you said something.
Does it have a story?
Yeah, it does have a story actually. It's not like
Good.
super deep. I like
It's
it.
not-
It's
this
pretty,
is-
it's not a super deep story though. And
I saw it's just a
So-
whole bunch of climbing though.
I know it is a bunch of climbing.
They said a bunch of climbing. Yeah,
I enjoy-
They said it
again-
gets fun when you start fighting dinosaurs.
Yeah.
And shit.
Yeah,
You don't-
my-
Oh, go ahead.
Hey,
Do
go
you
ahead.
see
Go
yourself
ahead.
playing it like every day, like as much as a PS5?
Yeah, that's the thing.
I played it three days in a row from when I got it.
You know, this is my biggest problem with PlayStation with their peripherals like the Vita and PlayStation VR. Why do they always just take spin-offs of their main games? Why don't they make like a new experiences like
It's the
games
Nintendo.
like-
Thank you,
It's the
yes.
Nintendo benchmark.
Yeah.
That's,
But they
that's
do
the
got a
way-
lot of new experiences though, right?
It's like those are third party though.
It's
My
better.
God.
Oh, you mean just Sony? Okay, yeah, you mean Sony.
It's better as a business to piggyback off of success.
Shit.
No, because Vita,
That's-
because when Vita did that shit, that's the reason why nobody's bought
but
the Vita.
You got to remember
It's for new
that
people though. Like
it didn't work for Sony. It works for Nintendo every time.
Are the
Yeah, but-
games still bland as they were like with the original PSVR?
I didn't play the
Are they?
original.
Because like
From what it looked like, this is
there's
a
not
big
lot
jump.
going
Just
on.
a big jump.
Yeah,
From
I
what
didn't
it
play the
looked.
original,
That's
so I
good.
can't tell you. Yeah.
Let me see that. Let me see.
It's really
Y'all
good.
hear GameStop. GameStop, the manager says that the company has started layoff because no one comes in anymore.
damn.
Wow.
Hey, bro, I was there for that God of War release and then never stepped foot.
Yeah.
I think the problem is
They
that
don't have games.
it looked less like a game store now and more like a fucking Funko Pop fucking toy store and shit. Like,
Oh,
Yeah, dude.
There's
Yeah.
a lot
They're
of toys
selling
in there.
phones and
I hate it.
laptops and shit.
yeah, I think
They
that
gotta make money.
instead of using up all that space to sell all that bullshit, I think they should have probably integrated like more retro games and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, make it a full blown gaming store.
They could-
That's what
Yeah.
Japan. That's what Japan is their retro games is still alive and well. But I think in this country, it's just out with the old, in with the new so quickly, and they're just going with what's popular and what sells. And but digital games have taken over a lot. I
Yeah,
think that's a big reason.
It's
And
almost
So a manager had made a TikTok and shit, and basically she just was like, "This is what it's like being a manager these days." And basically she just in the store chilling, shit empty, nobody coming in.
She next.
Yeah, once she get fired, her dumb ass. Like,
She stupid as fuck. Yeah, all them hoes putting their
why
shit
would you
on.
put that shit on
TikTok.
public like that and shit?
Yeah,
So somebody
yeah,
can see that
fired.
shit and take notice and be like, "Yeah, you know what? Drop that store."
be quiet and
Anyway.
read the paper, bro. Like,
Anyway, Yeah, I think they got to do more with it. Like they got to make it. They got to a game store.
They got to actually have games that are available because I went in there last week to get Last of Us Part 1. I wanted to retail a physical copy, and they didn't have it. Neither did they have God of War or anything else. They have no physical copies of games.
They're not ordering bulk anymore. They just have on the shelves.
They got to give better trading values too.
Yeah, they're like $2 for
$1 for a new game is pissing me off.
When Game Crazy was around, I stopped going to GameStop. Because Game Crazy was giving you more money. Yeah, that was in like Hollywood videos and shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah, I was going to Game Crazy. They was giving way more money on your on credit. I literally stopped going to GameStop for like 2 years. I ain't stepped a foot in the GameStop. Back in 08, 07, 08.
Yeah.
I ain't stepped foot in GameStop once I found Game Crazy.
Why don't they do why don't they do rentals?
Because people will steal them and not return them.
Yeah,
they do. They do the rentals pretty much. You just do because like the pre-owned games is 7
rental.
days. Yeah, it's like the
GameStop rental. That's where it started.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, GameStop is so done.
Yo, y'all said VR2 is only sold through PlayStation?
Right now, yeah.
Yeah,
PlayStation
on
Direct.
Sony website.
God damn it. How they return policy?
I don't know.
30 days.
Who knows?
I don't feel like waiting. Well, that's too much waiting.
They gonna ban your ass from PlayStation 2.
I wanted to go to Target and get that shit and then play it for a couple of days and then return it.
It just seems gimmicky to me, bro. Like they have to have
Walmart do like 90 days, right?
Yeah.
I don't see that you could really get into that day in and day out like that.
Yeah, it's
if you're not in shape, no. You're like, no. Real like some of these games, if you're playing them for a long time, your arms will start to hurt.
Shit, it might help you get in shape.
Oh shit, get in shape, bro.
Yeah, it could.
Yeah, I'll catch y'all later real quick.
Look at this.
I gotta go too.
I gotta go. I gotta clean the house when my girl come in. She gonna
nigga, you got clean on a Sunday, nigga. Really?
It was a joke, nigga. I gotta run to the store with my daughter real quick.
Oh, any other time your daughter gotta go to bed at 6 o'clock.
Hey,
that's what I'm saying. I gotta go.
All right, go ahead and go get that candy.
It's Dr. Seuss week. You know what I'm saying?
He said, take your pepper spray, dog.
I got the Glock. I bring that with me.
Got the Glock.
Yeah. All right, y'all be easy though.
Hey, even to go get some ice cream, you scary ass nigga.
You going to Walmart, nigga? Niggas is crazy.
Oh yeah. You going to Walmart? Yeah. You on a Wally World? You gotta strap up, nigga.
Absolutely.
Like when you're most likely to get attacked by a dog.
Where you going at, EK?
Picking my brother from the train station. Come back from
you
school.
ain't got no car. You got a bike, nigga? You got a skateboard, nigga?
Bro, I got a car, bro. I can drive, nigga.
All right, man.
All right, but y'all take care. Thanks for having me.
Take care, EK.
Take it easy, man.
Shout out to Marvel for the super chat. I appreciate
watch
that.
the newest episode tonight.
Nigga, get out of here.
Nigga. Bye, nigga. Get out of here. Tight ass shirt. Shout out to Marvel for the super chat. I appreciate that.
Also, one more thing about VR, bro.
Yeah.
They should be suing BG. He is doing terrible work. So advertising this shit.
We're about to pass
BG,
live stream, man.
One of the worst advertisers for PSVR.
Broken Games HD?
Yeah, terrible, bro. He can't do the setup right. Every action they ask him, he's getting wrong. The nigga terrible. Like
keeps dying in the game. Or...
BG did the freaking VR. Sony.
He bought the VR.
Yeah,
Sony got
no, but Sony got to shut that shit down. They're gonna lose sales off of him.
Oh, he don't know what he's doing.
No, he don't know what he's doing at all.
It was pretty bad.
His wife roasted him in the video.
That nigga dumb. BG a dumb nigga, man.
It's a Dead Space demo over again.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's how I found him. That's why. It took him 45 minutes to complete the Dead Space demo, Dead Space 2 demo, and the demo like 15 minutes long and shit. That nigga got stuck. He ain't know where to go. That shit was hilarious. All you gotta do is look up, nigga. Look up, nigga. You in a 0G environment. Why wouldn't you look up, motherfucker? Another joint he did was dumb too. Was it was an Uncharted demo. I mean, not achievement trophy.
I don't know about this.
You had the leapfrog. It's called leapfrog or some shit. Where you had to switch between melee and killing somebody with a gun. Melee, killing somebody with a gun. You had to switch between it. He didn't understand it. I'm like, dog, it's fucking common sense. How did you not know? How could you not figure out that fucking what they wanted you to do?
You can do that without even knowing.
Look it up.
Yeah.
It was like, what the fuck? But now he's doing demos for it and ain't nothing working.
Nah, he don't know how to set up stuff. He messing up simple instructions in games. Like
and blaming that, or he taking responsibility.
Now he said one of the games had the worst tutorial he ever played in the game, and I was like, I don't know, bro. Like I feel like other niggas would have got this right already. But the video funny though. Bad advertisement though.
Shout out to Marvel for the super chat. He said, "Jay, the only nigga who blow your head off over a microaggression." LOL. You will get shot, nigga. Yeah, hit the like button, people. Hit the like button. What else we got going on? Yeah, we definitely have watched. The new Last of Us episode come on tonight. I probably won't watch. I don't know when I'll get to it. I'll probably get to it. Yeah, it's only 3 more left: 7, 8, and 9.
That last episode was terrible. I mean, just the way Joel cried. I mean, oh my god! I turned it off after that. I couldn't watch anymore. It's like, what the fuck is this?
But I did finally get Netflix and started Edge Runners, and that shit is crazy good.
Oh, Edge Runner is good, yeah.
If you haven't seen it, it's totally worth getting Netflix for. Amazing.
Oh, you finally got only on Netflix? Yeah, it's only on Netflix. It's only Cyberpunk Edge Runners is only on Netflix.
All right.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah,
it's pretty good. A little predictable, but it's pretty good.
I ain't watching Netflix no more, man.
You ain't fucking with Netflix?
Dude, it's just, I got HBO Max. I got Amazon. I mean,
HBO Max is.
Yeah, I mean, it is. I mean, all these subscription services is getting out of fucking hand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it adds up after a while.
Premium.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
That's why you ask your family members. Fuck that. I do. I ask my sister for the Netflix shit.
Yeah. They about to cut down on that.
They is.
Yeah, I heard they were going to quit letting people share.
They're cracking down on that shit, sharing profiles. Yeah.
You mean Xbox?
What?
No,
talking about Netflix, Jeremy.
The hell, you all right, nigga? Stop preheating yourself and pay attention.
Jeez.
Damn.
Oh man.
Nigga said who? Xbox? What the fuck? Where the hell you get Xbox from, my guy? What else we got going on? Anybody got some topics?
Shit fucking.
Long.
Mortal Kombat 12.
I ain't trying. Yeah, Mortal Kombat 12 got announced. Well, kind of. It's supposed to be dropping this year too, 2023.
Oh shit! Really?
But now it didn't get announced like like 11. It didn't get like a rollout. It just was somebody. Yeah, somebody up higher up had like a call or some shit like that, and they mentioned it. But yeah, it's supposed to come out this year.
I'm buying the fuck out of that.
I would have thought
So
they
now
would have
these
waited
random executives on a
waited to tell when
after Street Fighter was doing its initial run. You know.
What you think they got to be scared of Street Fighter, niggas?
No,
they can drop that shit anytime.
They outsell Street Fighter every time, but it's more of a just in general. You don't want to have any negative to your sales, so just
true.
I would just release it next
year.
Well,
it just say it's coming out 2023. When Street Fighter come out June, we don't know when Mortal Kombat 12. We haven't even seen a trailer. We ain't seen it.
Probably gonna be 20.
Yeah, it might come out a little later. It might come out late summer, maybe.
You think it's gonna be? You think they're gonna bring the sexuality back?
No.
Nah, probably not.
Hey, they did with Street Fighter.
At all.
Hey, who knows though? Who knows?
Street Fighter never left. Street Fighter never left though.
I was happy
Street
to see
Fighter's
that.
Japanese.
Yeah, and they don't give a fuck. They don't
Hey, that shit was funny when you was reacting to the fucking shit. You was like, "Who is that?" Cammy was doing her thing. That shit was funny.
That arch was crazy. I might play as Cam, and she got dunked. She a thick John. I ain't gonna even hold you.
Hey, shout out to Capcom, man.
Yeah, shout out to them, man. Shout out to the Japanese developers.
Resident Evil 4. We didn't talk about that.
What about it? I mean, yeah, we did. I mean, we talked about. I mean,
till you get the game, really, or a demo or something.
We talked about it. What you wanted to know? What you wanted to talk about, Jeremy? What about it?
It looks a lot more similar to the original in terms of like the gameplay, meaning how Leon does like the back kick on the enemy. I thought it was gonna look a lot.
Hold on, they did nerf it though, real quick. Hold on, they did nerf some of the sexuality in it. Like the what is it, the Spanish dude or whatever, he doesn't they took out the part where he said something about the president's daughter titties or some shit like that.
Oh my god.
Remember that part where he's something like whatever.
I mean,
ballistic. Yeah.
Fucking stupid.
Yeah, that's
that sucks. But
they removed that, so yeah, it's all.
I mean, they want Ashley to be like more of a matured and respected character instead of just this annoying little girl that's like screaming all the time. But it does look like it's a lot more true to the camera position and everything of the original game. I thought it was going to be more like RE2, but it's really setting itself apart from what we've seen.
I mean, it looks more creepy. I mean, that's good. That's good to see.
No, that joint gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's great.
I hope so.
You know what I mean? I'm glad that it's the RE2 team that's handling in this one, not the RE3 remake team, because they kind of was like a step down. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm there for it.
Yeah, we need good horror games.
I don't think it's gonna be nothing horror. You already know that shit gonna be a shooting gallery and shit, unless they changed all that up.
Most likely.
Yeah, it'll be better than Dead Space remake. I don't see how people like that game so much. It's so weak.
You played the Dead Space remake?
Yes, and I think it's like okay. It's not scary. It's way less intense than the original, and then Isaac is super cringe with his voice acting.
If you never played it, it's good. I never played Dead Space before. I played it. I was like, this shit crazy. This is lit. But I could see what Hard 8 was saying about repetitiveness. It got repetitive real quick.
Yeah. I just don't think a game released in 2008 should be $70, but
Yeah, I'm waiting for the sale.
Oh, you waiting for the sale, Kovu? You just dropped $500 and some dollars on a motherfucking add-on
To get new games.
What?
To play games I haven't played before and to play new games. Like I'm not playing 70 remakes.
To climb a wall. Okay.
Got you.
Bro, we don't have to like it.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing, dog. You good. I'm fucking.
I mean, people had no problem paying $70 for The Last of Us Part 1.
I didn't.
I bought that. I platinumed it, but I didn't want to pay $70 for that.
You know, somebody's car getting broke into.
I hear that.
The car alarm.
Somebody's stealing your radio. Yeah. Hey, Jeremy, did you beat Dead Space?
No, because it was boring and it's worse than the original.
Damn.
How was worse than the original?
Okay,
I wouldn't know.
The story sucks. The way they redesigned the characters.
It's the same shit, ain't it?
They look like these generic Call of Duty characters. They don't, and then the videos that come in when those look just super. They don't have that mysterious vibe anymore, and the whole like creepy, extreme, and just panicky vibe of the game is gone. It's just too safe. It's too soft. So the sound isn't as intense. The lighting is not as intense.
Nigga, that lighting
Isaac
crazy.
is
You
trash.
tripping.
Yeah,
that lighting crazy. I think you fucked up at the lighting part, but go ahead, continue.
Listen, the lighting is good looking. It doesn't have that harsh and panicky type of lighting. It's just the style is not as good as the original game. This is a soft, safe, casual, comfortable horror game. This is not that panic-inducing, punishing, gripping, shocking game. It's just
kind of like how Dead Space 2 was, because Dead Space 2 was terrifying.
I thought Dead Space 2 was definitely way more like easy and just more shooting. It didn't. That team is not as talented as the original team.
You think so? I thought going through like the apartment blocks was creepy as hell. When they were jumping out of the doors.
Cliched and corny. They didn't understand the pacing. You have saves that are right next to enemies. Like that first game has much better expertise behind it.
Oh yeah, I mean when it originally released the first one, it was a masterpiece. Yeah,
I mean it still is.
Yeah.
So which is better, 1 or 2?
I think 1 is way
People
better.
say 1 is the best, right?
I mean the original one is definitely amazing.
I want to play it because I was like 8 or 9 when the game came out.
I might have to play it too.
So I want to play it.
The original is still worth playing, still great.
Because Jeremy's saying it like the original is way different than a remake, like story wise and all that. So I'm about to try it.
It's the actual story might be the same, but the presentation is way more intriguing in the original. It's got a scarier vibe to it. The sound is much more intense in the original. Just everything is softer, weaker, less scary, easier, and it's just not as good.
I'll tell you
It's
one thing, it was
okay.
better than Callisto Protocol. Shit.
Yeah,
I think I liked
I
Callisto
dropped that
Protocol.
game.
I liked Callisto Protocol.
But what
Callisto
was better?
Protocol,
Which was better?
the gameplay is the main thing. It was more immersive with the melee system.
Okay,
You
no
know,
way.
you have to block the enemies.
No, bro,
And
that
then
shit was simple.
the
Too
sound is a
simple.
lot better. The environments may have been kind of repetitive in
No,
Callisto.
the actual combat, bro.
The combat was terrible.
The
It
combat,
was
I
simple.
thought the combat was simple, but it was effective.
No,
How
it was
you
too
combine the
simple.
melee, and you have to time it correctly.
No.
And there's the guns.
Bro, that shit was. You didn't have to
Jeremy.
time it. You literally just held it and you're good. That's trash.
You out here talking nonsense, Jeremy.
I thought Callisto
no.
was fun. It's underrated.
It's okay.
It's not better than
I
that
had to
Dead
drop
Space
it.
remake. That's
It's
my
definitely
opinion.
not better than
Nonsense.
Dead Space remake.
I think it
Yeah.
is.
It was
Dead
terrible. I
Space-
dropped it literally
Dead
30 minutes
Space is
in. I
decent.
couldn't play it no
Callisto
more.
Protocol is a good game.
Nah.
It's a good game.
No, it
Nah,
wasn't.
man.
It's terrible. Dude, I literally dropped it like 30 minutes in. I couldn't play it no more.
What, Callisto?
Yeah, I couldn't. No, it was just that
Cal-
bad.
yeah,
I didn't like it at
I
all.
beat it once. I'm not going back. Dead
I'm
Space
not going
remake,
back either.
Yeah, me
I wasn't
neither.
going to force myself to play that.
Nah.
No, it's all right for a playthrough, I guess. It ain't good though. Story, whatever.
Would you be mad at a Dead Space 2 remake?
I wouldn't mind that.
Just
Be
make
cool.
something new, dude. Forget all these Dead Space remakes.
They do a lot of remakes right now. I hope we get some newer shit down the road. I'm sure.
Hey,
we
hit
will.
that like button, folks. Hit that like button. Hit that like button.
I'm still salty that the original Prey 2 got canceled. Like, I still want to play Prey 2.
Prey.
That space shit. That shit would have been cold.
People
I
saying
know
they
what
like
you're
that
talking
better
about.
than Atomic Heart, that Prey. I got that on Steam. I never played it. Shout out to Blue Jay. He said, "Yo, hey, just finished the Jake Paul fight. He lost."
Ooh.
Oh, good. Finally.
Man, he got his ass whooped.
I ain't even
Talk
know
too
nothing
much.
about that shit. I don't watch that fake ass boxer, so I don't even
That ain't
know.
boxing. Yeah, it's fake boxing.
I didn't even know that shit was happening.
Yeah.
Not the one. No.
Ever
His
since
stupid
that
ass.
Conor McGregor Floyd Mayweather fight, it's been fake boxing.
He doubled up on his loss too. He said, "If I lose, you get double the money, and if you lose, I take your money." So he better hold up to his shit.
Yeah, it's got Yep.
He done.
But,
He done then.
Yeah, man. My opinions changed on The Last of Us 2, man. I finished it for the first time 2 weeks ago, and the gameplay, man, it was incredible. I mean,
Story. What you think about the story?
Now the story, I didn't like the story, but the gameplay was good enough for it kind of got me through the game. I just didn't like where they went, but it was definitely a good game.
Yeah.
What they did with the engine and everything like that. I mean, I was
It's
like,
been
why?
like-
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was gonna say it's been like 2 or 3 years. Was there a reason why you didn't play it?
Because I just finished the first. I just got a new PS5, so I beat Last of Us Part 1, and
Okay,
I just played Part 2 like 2 years ago, but I never finished it. So I just kind of went back and played it. So it was good. Definitely a good game.
All right. Yeah, we about to get out of here early if it ain't no more topics, man. I don't think it really is.
I do got one more question besides, but it don't have to do with gaming. It got to do with movies.
What's up?
Do any of y'all like the Planet of the Apes movies?
They're good.
Oh yeah,
I like
sure.
Yeah.
They talking about doing another trilogy.
We talked about that last week.
Oh, y'all did? Oh shit, my bad.
I'd like to see a game based on it.
That'd be cool.
I don't know about all that.
Oh my
But
bad.
it's definitely.
Yeah, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, definitely look forward to that if it's going to be done by the same people because they did a good job on the latest trilogy.
Yes, they did.
So I definitely fuck with that.
Who directed that? It was a popular director. I can't remember.
I can't remember either, but definitely was fire.
Yeah, it was.
But we about to get up out of here, man. We're gonna cut it early this week.
All right, 8. Thanks for having me, man.
Podcast in a minute. Yeah, no doubt.
All right,
hit that like button, people. Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button.
All right.
Yeah, Matt Reeves directed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Shout out to the viewers. I'm gone.
All right.
Peace, hey.
Yeah, peace. Appreciate everybody calling in. Appreciate everybody that supported the podcast and that continue to support the podcast. Appreciate that. Hit that like button on your way out. Thank you to everybody that participated in the comment section, leaving comments. Definitely shout out to everybody that super chat and shit like that. Appreciate the support. You know what I'm saying? Definitely appreciate that. Appreciate all the callers that help keep the show going. You know what I mean? And y'all already know, man. Shout out to the OG, triple OG, Optimus Code. He always looking down on us, man. We're going to hold it down. No days off. You know what I'm saying? No days off. We here, man. Every Sunday, 3 p.m. EST. And yeah, enjoy the rest of y'all weekend. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to holler at y'all. I'm going to see y'all. We got to figure out another game night, another AGS game night. We got to figure out a game that'll be, that'll work for a game night, that'll be entertaining for a game night. Last game we did was, I think it was Sonic Racing. That was very fun, very entertaining. So we got to figure out something else that'll work, that a lot of people can play at once and shit like that. So we can get another AGS game night popping, man. But enjoy the rest of y'all weekend. Enjoy y'all night, man. It's your boy Hard8. I'm gone. Deuces.